Waka waka?
Woo,
Waka waka. Who wants to hear a funny ass joke?
So we can see the Twitch chat in this program too.
Oh, neat.
Oh, look at the font for our names. It's
I think
pissing me off. I don't know why.
I don't know. Might be able to change it.
It
Probably
doesn't
not.
take a lot for that.
Wait, Molly, Callie, what happened to the vaporwave background?
I changed it. Do
No.
you like the vaporwave background?
Did he
We
not
look
notice
like-
it changed?
We look like a car logo. That looks like a Mitsubishi logo or something behind us.
Do you like this?
Yeah, do the vaporwave. Do the vaporwave.
He wants the
I wanna-
LSD Dorito in his face.
The LSD Dorito. What's up?
LSD
What's up, Mr. Taco?
Dorito.
I called you Mystery Utaku, but okay, that works. They put that word live everywhere. By the way, guys, we have a 4-hour time limit. And
Yeah,
even
with
though I'm
this program.
sure we'll make it, I'm just like, part of me feels like we're in speed run mode.
We can also add stream widgets. Oh, I'm logged in. Wait, I can do this. Never mind. 1 second. Stream.
There we go.
we are live with Drink Talk.
Next Streamlabs.
Learn.
Continue with Twitch. We're gonna have stream widgets come up and everything. How cute.
Ooh, neat.
Mr. Taku, can you go into the Discord and put that we're live in there? I closed Discord like a dumbass when I needed it for a lot of things.
Alert box.
Nice.
It's in the middle of the screen. Let's not have that. Let's put it here.
Is it-
Or, I guess
cover
maybe
Pleiades' face. I'm kidding.
be
Wait,
here.
how do
Can I make it smaller? Oh, I sure can. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, I have to say this program is actually I'm warming up to it a little bit. Little
I mean,
bit.
like, we're never gonna have like a perfect fit, but like,
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
did
a
find
little
one
meh.
program that let you do everything you want, but it was stupid expensive, and there was something about it that I was like, you know what? Actually, this sucks.
was
and
it Riverside?
Huh?
Riverside.fm?
No,
Riverside?
but I didn't check that one. This one is called like Go Stream Light or something like that.
Huh.
Would
Something
anybody
like
else
that.
find it suspicious if you found a pair of shoes on a website, like the company's website, but then the company's Amazon account had the same shoes for less money?
That's funny.
No. for
That
some
sounds like they
reason-
didn't
no.
update one of their accounts.
No, typically, well, I don't know. Is it shipped by Amazon? Because I have learned that some companies kind of get screwed
I
over
can
that
move
way.
the logo.
Because Amazon can sometimes set prices on certain items if you like have a certain type of
That's
account with them,
true.
Oh
and
no!
they could
Never,
be all like,
wait a
and-
minute. This
yeah,
isn't
it's-
actually sold by the company. It's
Okay.
sold by
Yeah,
something
okay,
else.
that's
there we
that sounds
go.
more right. I'm gonna try green screen.
Callie's. Oh my gosh, she ran! I thought she was like broken. It looked like a.
But I'm like,
that
I'm
was a
still,
speed run.
I'm still a little sketched out because these are like what I would, because I want to get new work shoes and I want to get the same ones I got previously. But DSW doesn't have my size. It's like the only size they're out of course.
I
And
mean,
they're
is
like,
it a rep? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
well, DSW is reputable.
Oh, okay.
DSW is
Just like-
designer shoe hair warehouse. If you ever need design shoes,
I'm always a
DSW
commercial.
No, I mean DSW is great. They have like 30%
I like
off of
DSW. I forgot you
everything.
guys can hear me because even though I'm away from my computer.
I was gonna say, I always had what's it called, shoes for cruise or whatever the crap.
Oh,
it's
shoes for
called.
cruise suck.
Oh, really?
They're so uncomfortable.
No, I had to, I bought the freaking Dr. Scholl's and just like crammed them in there.
I have bunions on my feet, but they're very slight, but they're still there, and I have never felt pain from them except for when I was wearing shoes for cruise.
Jesus.
It's the only time in my life.
Like you spent years like developing those calluses, and like now you feel it.
Well, bunions are a bone thing. I don't think they're a callus thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're very, very slight. Like, I'm not like gonna need surgery for them or anything. Because some people do, but that was the only other time they kind of caused issues is when I was getting hiking shoes and they literally took a hammer and just like hammered the shoe where my bunion was. Not my foot wasn't in it, but just to like soften the material of that part so it really had more give. Because hiking shoes are supposed to be like so fitted to your foot.
I
okay.
think Kelly's doing all this in real time.
Hell yeah, because I forgot.
Are you gonna be like when you're peeing? Are you gonna be talking to us in there?
I can, unfortunately. I might forget to mute it. I really might.
Oh my god, that would be so like. I don't think the mic would pick up that sound if that's what
It
you're worried
would.
about, but it would.
It would.
She knows from experience. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go do the rest. Use the rest. Do the restroom. I'm going to
Do
use
the
the
restroom.
To the restroom.
I'll go do the restroom. What am I saying?
Do the restroom.
Do the restroom.
Oh, is it going the wrong way?
That,
Oh,
is
it
that
is.
just
I'll have to do
the
it. Send it
dance?
go this way.
Yeah, you're. Callie's you sound like you're all out of breath. You okay?
Oh no! Can you hear me breathing?
Yeah, it's making it
Shit.
sound like. Well, because you are speed running it, and it's just like it's pretty funny though. Now Callie's
dancing.
holding her breath. Now Callie's just dead ass. She's like not breathing. She's gonna die back there. It's fine.
Is that microphone sensitivity? Wow.
I think it's
Fall
good there.
over?
You have to zoom in your camera or something.
Yeah, I can do that. Let me fix that.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, guys, it's Drink Talk Learn, our little drunk show where we do drunk things. I'm uploading my presentation. Did I close the window, please? Oh, thank God I didn't close the window. So I'm not going first because the presentation is still uploading to Google Drives. By the way, we're using Melon, Mr. Taku, to answer your question. That's the app we're using. And Drink Talk Learn, for those who
That
don't
get
know,
worse.
is the show where we each have a presentation and we show it off and then we drink during it. And the rules for that go that we drink at 3 minutes and then we take a drink 1 minute every minute thereafter. I do think we have to impose some sort of like hard ban, but we've been better with that. I think the normal hard ban still stands. We'll just do 45 minutes, 30 minutes. And honestly, I kind of want to go over 4 hours to see what happens. Worst case scenario, we'll just we'll Frankenstein the YouTube version with part of the VOD and then part of this the recording. But yeah. And Verbal Obstacle Course is the name of the game, and
Interrupting
Kane
each
is our
other
name.
to get them to stretch
Nobody-
out their presentation,
Yeah.
and therefore they have to either eat more spicy noodles or drink. But typically it's drinking, but also it doesn't have to be for that. Also,
Yeah.
if you do some dumbass shit, it has
you
nothing
go.
to do with us. Not role models. Eat, take care of yourself, drink responsibly. All of those things. We're not culpable. So yeah, that's the biggest thing. What's that hat? What's the face?
Yeah, the hard rule about time is more so the fact that I don't know if you heard me say it earlier, but we have a 4-hour time limit now because the app only
Honestly,
records for
thank
4
God.
hours.
Yeah.
So
it's not a bad thing.
it's more so that than any personal preference. But the problem is, and I mentioned this before, is that typically the presentations get longer as the night goes on because we're more and more drunk. But
Yeah.
so we have to just be careful of that. Like I said, part of me wants to know what happens when you hit the 4-hour mark. Like, I found out the hard way that when you're in a Zoom call, most of the time it just ends it when you hit that 45-minute mark. I was like, does it do something cool? Does it say goodbye or something? No, it just shuts that window down.
Like not even a transition or something like that.
Manuel told me to drink in Mario Kart Drive. Yeah, I've done that. Very famously at ALA, I was like dead ass drunk. I was like passing out. And I was playing Mario Kart with Rachel, and I legit fell asleep. And she's like, Manuel, and I woke up. I was in last place, and somehow I came in first in that race. Dead ass, just woke up from last place to first, and I was drunk. But that's Mario Kart bullshit. Hold on, is my video done rendering? Yes, I can close this now.
Could be.
Oh, that'll be so much better.
Really, though.
I also want to buy cable labels, like labels for my cables,
Smart.
but they only sell them in like packs of the smallest I can find is 40, and I literally only need like 6.
You could just do like almost like name tags, just like the
yeah.
like post-it notes, and then just kind of like fold them over. Bless you.
I don't know why. Sorry, I'm laughing because I'm like, why? I was about to say, Callie, why are you making that face? And then you sneeze. Sorry, it was just funny. I saw you like you were making this weird face.
Yeah.
People tend to when they sneeze. I don't know if you've
thought you
ever
were
done
making
that.
face over
but-
what Molly was saying about the labeling thingies, but yeah, sorry. Keep going.
I have so many USB cords in the back of my computer, and I don't know what any of them are. So sometimes when I'm like, I need to switch them out, I'm like, I just unplug things until
This green screen sucks ass.
I figure out what.
No, it works
Are you,
perfect.
are you like dead or that feels like a dead or alive background? Like
I
Dead or
did
Alive
all
is
of this
incredible.
for this.
Callie, are you wearing a blue shirt?
I'm wearing a blue
green
shirt, but
You
even if
have
I'm not
to-
wearing a blue shirt, I still can't even get my whole fucking background.
I
You're
think
too
it's the
white.
light. Yeah, I think you actually like something with the light.
There it goes.
There we go. A little. Yeah,
Don't
there we
move.
go.
Wait, how do you have a
Don't
green
move.
screen?
What do you mean how do I have a green screen? I put a green screen here.
No, but I mean, how do you? Is that on Melon?
Oh, it's just a setting. Yeah.
There's
there's
one on Melon, but like
Wait,
Callie like brought
is it
out her
Melon?
like.
Yeah,
own
it's a
thing that, like,
Melon.
you
You can just turn
roll
on green
it
screen.
down.
Where?
Now we're on.
I think everyone can do it. I don't know where it happens.
Camera?
Maybe,
Is that right?
Oh, by
surely
the
it's
way-
not just me that can do that.
Yeah, no.
By the
I
way,
think there's a setting
I'm-
on mine too.
Okay,
but,
fuck
like,
this.
Mine doesn't have it.
I think you might
You
have
did
to
all
like,
that for
click it
nothing?
like when
No,
you
just
come
leave
in.
it. No, Callie's done with it. Callie's done with it. She did all that for nothing.
Piece of shit.
They actually sell.
It might honestly be just like a lighting thing.
I
Yeah,
know
I
it's a
guess-
lighting thing, but I don't have time to fix this right
Yeah,
now.
no.
They
Fuck,
actually-
yeah.
Also, well, regardless of whether it's a lighting thing, it still like considers my it like takes all the blue out of my shirt. It's just a shitty
Yeah.
algorithm.
Fun
Yeah.
fact: when I was in high school, I did some modeling, and one of the things I was
Hardcore
hired to
is trying
do
to
was
keep my eyes
be
open.
a redhead.
Oh,
and
I bet that was a real struggle for you.
no, it was like they wanted
Hopefully you found your calling.
people of different hair colors to like stand in front of a green
Oh,
screen so they could
yeah.
like figure out, like they could like test
Oh, interesting.
like green screen stuff.
Yeah.
Easiest job.
Oh, wait, we can
Literally
hear-
just
we
had
can
to stand
see-
there.
We can see the Twitch chat, and we can show the chat on screen.
Oh, that's me saying glizzies.
Yeah.
Wait,
There
if
you
you
go.
type in, does it also say Anna J plays? Can we confuse everyone about who's talking?
Is it weird to put it to like transparency or like does it like just 100% opacity no matter what?
No, that's fine. I don't think you have to worry about that. Like, I know what you're saying. So, like,
Oh yeah, I was
it's
just
not,
thinking in
like,
terms of like
solid.
features. Yeah.
But Callie, they called Molly Kelly.
Hey, Anna J plays.
It's
That's what's
happening
up.
already. We just started. Molly, I was trying to say they sell USB switchers, kind of like old school, like when you have those ones that you would put different video thingies into your TV.
Yeah, I
That you
need to get new
label.
ones.
That
I
you
need
could
to-
like label what they are.
I have a USB splitter, but for some reason one of the sides just decided to stop working, so it's useless now.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, that. So it's just I mean, I guess it adds a little bit of length. And one of the sides it works sometimes, but like it doesn't
Wait.
always
Is
work.
it like it, depending on how you jiggle it around?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kelly.
Yeah, sad.
I'm even here on.
Thank you
we're
for the
not supposed to be- I think
subscription.
we're switching it now. It's we're switching to Molly's every other week, so now this every other week instead of
Oh,
last every other week.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to be able to be on next week, and then I think I can do the week after that, and then the week after that I'll be in Minnesota. So I definitely can't because my dad's turning 70, guys, and we're having his birthday dinner.
Oh wow.
I guess
having
like
his birthday
DTL
dinner?
the birthday dinner.
Oh,
There you
DTL.
go.
Drinking?
I don't know. I don't know if my entire family would like be okay with being on Twitch though.
Yes, but I haven't seen him yet. Oh.
Fun fact: I have old YouTube videos from when I was in high school when I was like, I'm gonna be a vlogger. And there's one where I'm in like our office and it has like glass French doors into the office. And at one point you could just see my dad walk by and he's like,
Did he have pants on?
yeah, he had pants on. But it's really funny because he just like you see walking up the stairs and walking by and then just like back up and looking in. It's like, maybe if we have time, I'll try to find that video. We can show it on stream.
So you're lucky. My dad like would walk around like without pants like 90% of the time.
No, my dad, I mean, he oftentimes sleeps without pants on. I think he just wears like a really like big t-shirt because sometimes if I have to go into his room when he's asleep, like to grab one of the dogs or something, if they're in there, like he'll always be like, "Bleh," and like cover himself real like not like that, but he'll just be like, he'll like make sure that he's covered. And I'm like, why aren't you wearing pants?
Listen, if he's I mean like I won't wear pants, but I'll wear undies. But like it's just because like I am a profuse night sweater. Like if I don't take off as many layers as possible, I am going to wake up in the middle of the night just drenched and
So-
it's miserable.
I used to be a big night sweater specifically when I was on my period. And then
Literally same.
And then I switched birth control, and now it seems to happen like not just then, it happens like whenever, but it's only my legs.
Huh.
Like I'll wake up and my legs
Why
will
are
be
human
super
bodies
sweaty,
so
but
odd?
only my legs. And I think part of that might be because I have two comforters on my bed, and oftentimes like this top
That
one,
could be it.
and so oftentimes this top one is only on my legs. So maybe that's why, but it's still weird.
What's the material for your comforters?
The bottom one is like, I don't know, like a normal comforter, you know?
Okay.
Like that kind of like smooth, linen-y
okay.
polyester,
Gotcha.
whatever. And then the top one, I mean, it's like kind of velvety on the underside. Think like a dog's belly.
Oh, okay.
It feels like that, like where it's like soft and like kind of furry. And then the top is, I mean, obviously like shag.
I went through
like
like
a
this
dog.
entire phase because of how bad the night sweating was, where I was like, okay, so what does it matter if I get like a high thread count, polyester versus cotton, all this ridiculous stuff? Because I'm just
My
trying
mom
to find any way
worked
possible.
at Macy's for a while, specifically in the home goods department, and she said that she learned that thread count is a scam. It makes no difference almost. I mean, it can, but like that's not actually what makes the difference, I guess.
Like it's like that, but if it's not like a certain material, then it's kind of like, oh yeah, there's all these threads, but it's this material. So
Yeah,
I
don't know. I don't understand how it is a scam because it like makes sense that like there's more threads per centimeter, it would be smoother, but I don't know.
well, because like polyester or whatever, it's like partially plastic, and I've heard like that doesn't really breathe well.
I don't know
And,
because
like-
I have, but the sheets that I have, my favorite sheets are polyester, and I still have not been able to find other sheets that I like as much.
Ah.
I don't like my cotton sheets as much; they're scratchier,
Yeah, that's the only thing about
and
it.
I'm very sensitive to like that. Apparently, that's an ADHD thing.
Like
I mean, that
texture.
kind of makes sense.
Like
I hear
touch
texture things are-
sensitivity
Oh, I
in
gotcha.
general.
Mm-hmm.
Which also
So
makes sense. I remember when I was little and I would wear socks, like if I could feel the seam, I would be like, I can't wear them. It was an issue.
There's certain things, man.
Um,
Like I have to like go to the bathroom before I leave anywhere. Like I don't know.
I like had to go to the bathroom right before I went to bed, and I still kind of am that way just because I tend to have to go to the bathroom. But it was like because of my phobia, for some reason I got it in my head that it like I was always so afraid to wake up in the middle of the night because I'd be like, I woke up because I have to throw up. Like that would be my automatic thought process. So I would do whatever I could to make it so that I wouldn't wake up in the middle of the night. Even though obviously if you wake up and you have to pee, like you woke up because you have to pee.
Right.
Phobias are weird. They
You get
cause
that
you to do
association.
they weird things. Like if I was wearing a shirt and I threw up, I would like not wear that shirt again.
I couldn't eat ranch
Oh,
dressing
wow.
for like 10 years because the
Food-
one time like
Food
I had
aversion
to-
is like that's not even a phobia thing. That's just like I learned about this in psychology. It's extremely, and it's not just humans.
Mhm.
Food aversion is like an extremely intense thing, and like it happens. And even if what caused you to get sick wasn't the food, it's like the last thing you ate.
Mhm.
Oftentimes, you just associate with that. But it's like that's a very, very common thing, and it's a very strong aversion that happens.
If you think about
What
it,
is
it's
going
probably like
on
an
in the-
evolutionary like thing. where
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like,
sure. I mean, yeah, if something makes you sick, you don't want to eat it again.
Yeah. And it's like the lizard brain is
Wait.
like, nope, nope, nope.
I mean, obviously now we can be like, oh, that's because like it was uncooked chicken
Yeah.
or something like that. But back then,
what are you guys doing in this? Sorry, the chat. I'm like, I thought we were being spammed, but
We
it's just
actually
like
have this.
Leslie and Weston like stream permission to dance. But wait, permission to dance? Is that a
The
song?
BTS
Dancing is forbidden.
Yeah, let's intro ourselves while we got
wait,
a little
real
break.
quick, can I say something? Speaking of dancing, if anyone's seen that TikTok where it's like wow, you can really dance.
Really dance.
Wow, you can
Well-
really dance. He went dun dun dun. So that's like a TikTok meme right now, I guess. But they don't do the dance from the song, and I'm confused because it's
That's
not
like
a hard
that's
dance. It's
TikTok.
literally just. And instead they go
Oh,
in the TikTok.
yeah.
TikTok.
And I'm like, this was actually a meme song that happened like 3 years ago, and this was the dance.
I tried to bring it up on a UPZ one time because like it took over Billy at the start of the pandemic.
Mhm.
That was a thing that people would do it at their homes like during the pandemic. That was like, well, their pandemic. I mean, their lockdown happened before ours, by the way.
Yeah.
Like in January, February.
Oh, yeah.
So like, so that was just a big Billy thing. And I was showing it to people like, oh, this is a big thing that's happening in China right now. And nobody knew the coincidence thing. And I bring it up every so often.
Really?
And you're the only one who ever, yeah, you're the only one.
Because me and one of my
mentioned it
coworkers
in my life.
we would just go up to each other and be like,
Wow, you can really dance. And they went, dun, dun,
dun, dun. And he went, dun, dun, dun.
It's a great song. It's a great song. It's a great video. It's a great dance. Oh man, we should do one of those. But yeah, anyways, everyone, I'm Manuel, leave AJ Connections. I'm something internet favorite cryptid. I never meant that to be the real thing, I would say, but I've been saying that for like the past 2 months. So yeah, it's pretty much stuck, and people have said it to, not to me, but like they mentioned, like when I don't say that, like I think Jordan one time was like, oh yeah, and you know, our local cryptid or whatever. So I'm like, ah shit, I guess that's just the thing. I'm the internet's favorite cryptid. Yeah, and joining us next up is the internet always horny on Maine. It's Pleiades.
I'm never horny on Maine.
You're always horny
I
on Maine.
I tastefully appreciate, but I've actually never thirsted on Maine.
For everyone to see.
Exactly.
Yes. You're horny on Maine,
Of course
Pleiades.
not. That's just
ridiculous.
sloppy. No. Dazzling the stage. Shouts out to Joe. It is indeed the intergalactic pretty boy. What the fuck? I don't even know. The bass man, the Lord of Loots, the Reigning King of Hearts, but you all know him as a shitposting demon lord Pleiades. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at PLEIA_DS. Not work for safe shit. Original memes, curation of the best loots and shit.
Farm fresh memes.
I've been trying to like do more, just like do my own captions and shit like that, just because it's like reposting things. I don't know, it just doesn't hit as well. But yeah, thanks for having me. It's been a while since
Thanks for joining us,
like
Pleiades. We're excited to see what you're gonna give us.
Yeah.
Is it who?
Sorry, you said that like you haven't been on every episode before.
I know, exactly.
No, I haven't, like this group, like more of like the core group. It's been a while. I was like, yo,
been a while.
I need to shut the fuck up because I'm scaring people off. Like, I don't know, man.
Introduce
I don't know why you think that.
It's Blue Callie.
It's not Callie.
It's not Callie. What is it? No, you guys missed it when earlier I was like really frazzled because nothing was working, and when I came back to the window to see the chat, because this is on a browser window, when I came back to the window, I was like, Callie, are you a puppet? And she had the perfect, she was the puppet, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I didn't know what you were talking about. I still don't know what you're talking about.
That looks like the bottom layer of the iceberg meme.
It does.
I mean, honestly, this whole podcast, this whole DTL, this whole company, A to J, is the bottom of the iceberg. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're not wrong.
Who wants to take a shot? Wait, what are you talking about? Don't want to take a shot. I found the video. What's going on in the chat? All I see is everyone likes big titties, and like he missed one. Who wants to take a shot? I found the video. What are you all talking?
You're talking about cumbia? Wait,
Cumbia.
Leslie. Wait. BJ said
Callie...
cumbia and Ranchero songs? Yo, what the fuck? That's wild.
That counts as your introduction, Callie. Molly, go introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Molly. I'm looking for stuff on Amazon.
Wait. Sorry, never mind.
No, hi, I'm Molly, also known as Marisuga, which should be my name on here, I think.
It is.
It is.
Okay, yay. So that Marisuga with 2 eyes is
when
my
I logged in, by default, my name was my email, and I was like, who would ever want that?
I would.
Do you have is that a writing crop?
No, this is an arm rod for the puppet. We'll learn about that.
Anyways, Molly, go ahead, keep going. Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I'm up to right now. I'm debating. There's certain things that I'm like, maybe it's better to not get those on Amazon, but I have an Amazon gift card, so I'm like.
Do you want to know something very bad that I probably shouldn't tell you? So there's this Twitter account called Fat Kid Deals.
Oh, and, he found the video, the first vlog.
Oh, neat. Look at
what the hell? What the hell? That's awkward.
Damn.
No, the way your dad like shows up. That looked like a cryptid moment. That was like, you ever see that the Bigfoot footage where like
which one?
The famous one the famous one where like the Bigfoot's like with the big titties is walking off over there, and then like I only mentioned the big titties thing because when I was a kid they brought that guy on Montel Williams, and Montel Williams was all like, why does the Bigfoot have big breasts? And I'm like, why did you notice that? In my head, as like 5-year-old Manuel was like, why did you notice that, Montel? But anyways, it always stuck with me. But that one where the Bigfoot's walking and then turns around, that reminded me of that footage.
I'm not caught up on all the Bigfoot lore. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the one. If you've seen any Bigfoot video, you've seen the video I'm talking about. I'm just describing it really badly.
Like I said, that's
what is this house? Did you grow up? Did you grow up in a mansion, Molly? Like, I feel so. I feel so class offended right now. If that's even a term, the right term to use.
You found it? What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody posted it in the chat.
You found the video?
How the fuck? This has 7 subscribers. How the fuck did you find this?
And they probably just looked up my. Well, I don't know. Actually,
no.
It's probably. I think Molly Ring. It might be attached to my name.
Ah. Okay.
There's two though. There's one that has my dad in it, and one that doesn't. There's one that's me and my friend. There's one that's me and my friend Karen. We talk about how much we like Glee. We no longer like Glee. We just did at the time.
Rant, Valentine's Day and a ghost. This is from 11 years ago, Molly. This is from 11 years ago. Yeah, we should. Sorry, I'm actually watching this video about Molly talking about Valentine's Day. It's really funny. How old were you here? You must have been like 15, right?
17.
Oh, okay, close enough.
Molly, were you big into the Glee like Tumblr fandom?
No, by the time I was on Tumblr, I didn't really care about Glee.
All right. My girlfriend was big into that.
Did you get it? Did you stop the video to get a new chair? Oh my god! Okay, I need to stop watching this. Like I literally need a new chair.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably, if I had kept up with it, probably could have gotten a following. They were pretty good videos.
What do you mean could? Like you still can.
Yeah, but the time for being able to like literally just vlog about like random shit.
Yeah, that was back then. That was so long ago. You could have been an internet sensation. What happened? Anyways, I can't go first, so someone else has to go first.
I'll go first. Wait, I need to pull it up though.
Warren isn't presenting. What the fuck? Oh yeah, Warren decided to ditch us. He's out partying somewhere. Oh wait, where is he? Oh, you're right. Wow. He's on. Damn it, Warren. Molly, I found it because you linked to it. Oh yeah, you did link to it about the last Christmas cover.
Oh yeah.
Which is funny because I think at some point you said it was on YouTube, like when you and I were talking about last Christmas, and you didn't send me the video, so I went to go Google it myself. Not Google it, but to search it on YouTube, and I could not find it. Like I don't know if you have it hidden, or I was like how hard it is to find Molly Last Christmas or whatever. I had to look it up. But I was like,
I mean,
then again, I look up A to J connections on YouTube myself, and like even though I type in A to J connections, we're like the 20th result.
Oh my god, it's so hard to find our channel. I had to do it once, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Say hour.
I mean, to be fair, A to J, like that just is like a touch is what it looks like. That says.
Okay, are we starting?
Don't you be
Let's
Callie.
start. Who's presenting first?
Me,
Molly.
I don't have a presentation. I don't have a PowerPoint.
Cool.
My presentation.
You can't give her the star. I forgot.
My presentation is about old Neopets. Do you see it?
Nice.
Wait, are you sharing?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, so you are going to show us something. Okay, I thought you weren't showing us something.
I like this.
Oh, let me make this bigger. I can barely see it now.
So, this is because I came up.
Sorry.
If anyone doesn't know what Neopets is, I'm not even going to say it because you should.
Timer-chan.
Basically.
Oh, Timer-chan.
Before customization hit Neopia in 2007, which, oh my god, that was a long time ago, the look of Neopets changed every few years to give them a fresher look. So below you can browse through the versions of each species, some having more than others. So, we're going to just go in alphabetical order.
What are Neopets?
Hold up.
Okay, Neopets was like it was a website where you had like these online pets. You could have 4, and there was a lot. I mean, and then there was
browser-based Tamagotchi.
Kind of, yeah. Except for, I mean, they wouldn't die.
Yeah,
they would get like sick though and like angry if you didn't feed them.
Same.
Well, those ones down there look angry already. The one on the far right, like he's fucking.
Well, this is probably what it looked like, yeah, when they're angry or when they're sad. Can you see my cursor?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the Akara. There are 5 past versions and revamps of the Akara. So when they were first introduced to the site, they were called tigrins, and they sported long, fluffy tails and large fins instead of ears. And this is kind of what they looked. Well, not kind of. This is what they looked like. This is the Akara. Version 2. In their more spherical second version, tigrins developed the characteristic horns and ears of modern-day Akara. The basic colors were briefly changed from pastel to primary colors, and it was in this update that they were named Akaras. So, and they looked like this. This is more similar to how they look today. And then Akaras were given a softer look in this design, which is kind of terrifying to me. I don't know why this design terrifies me. Like, it's not that different from this one, but this one looks really creepy.
Yeah, version 3, those look like as if the person who designed Putt like joined Neopets. That looks like the white one looks like the blue one looks like Putt. That's fucking Putt as an animal. That's Putt's persona.
They also kind of look like they'd be special edition Beanie Babies.
Oh, you could also, like, there was a battle arena and you could fight your Neopets and they could actually get hurt.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That Neopet got fucked up.
I think there was a point in time where they could run away. No, maybe that wasn't a thing. There was a Neopet pound, and that's how I got all. And it was always really sad because he'd be like, "You really want to get rid of me?" It would be really sad. They made you like really feel for these. There was also a stock market. Like there's like a whole thing about like Neopets inflation. Also, apparently Neopets is like owned by Scientology now. I don't know. That's a whole other.
They're not only they're not anymore.
Okay, there was a period of time. Version 4. This is
very rich Scientologists bought it from the original owners, and it's not that anymore. I think it's like AT&T. It's someone big.
It is.
I don't know the years that these happened, and I wish I did. But this is the Akara that like I remember. Version 4. They were no longer a head with legs, and this was like basically the finalized design. I don't actually have a drink. 1 second.
Oh my god, Molly.
Actually, you know what? They look like gremlins.
No, Weston shared an emote that does look an awful lot like Molly.
It does. Look at that.
Yeah, like Molly emotes. Who is? Oh, the Crunchyroll. It's the Crunchyroll girl. I've never noticed Molly looks. Molly looks like the Crunchyroll girl.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hime-chan. Pray that's her name.
And yeah, this is it. And then this is version 5. So this is when they added customization here. I don't know if this is all the colors, but you could paint your pets with paintbrushes. And then they would
change theme.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That first one is fucking Stitch. I'm sorry.
It's Baby Akara. I had a Christmas Akara.
I would like to point out, Manuel, that this predates Stitch.
Oh, does it really?
Pretty sure.
I had a Christmas Akara.
Drink.
I just did. I drank twice. Yeah, that's Akara. I really wish it told you the years. We can look it up later. Then we had the Aisha, or the Aisha. There were 2 past versions of it.
I like the Aisha because it was really unique.
Doodles.
Yeah,
these were doodles essentially. The first Neopets were basically doodles.
This was before my time. Like I started after Aisha looked like this. They didn't look like this anymore. Basically, but they still basically look like this.
Yeah, I mean that is the desigin.
Yeah, and then they became this. So it's like literally the same. They just drew.
Okay, now the green one looks like Stitch.
Yeah, it does.
So it's like this is the baby paintbrush, cloud paintbrush. This is mutant, I believe. Christmas, and that's not a paintbrush. That's different. Fairy, electric. I don't know what that one is.
Ah, it's Warren. Warren's in the chat.
Yeah,
he said to drink with you, Manuel.
I am drinking. I've been drinking this whole time.
There's a gray paintbrush, and when you paint your Neopet gray, they would look sad. Oh no, this must be mutant. I don't know what this one is.
Oop,
anyways, though.
My eye out. Hold on. Ah, shit.
Fucking.
Yep, that's the Aisha. Now we have the Bloomaroo, which
these look like
originally
Pokemon
looked like
prototypes.
this, and now look like this. They basically did not change.
Those ones are terrifying looking. I
They
don't
were
like those
originally
ones at
drawn
all.
with a crease between their nose and mouths, giving the nose a floppier look.
That
So
looks
yeah,
like
this
Google.
crease that's right there just isn't there anymore. That's literally the only change.
It's kind of Eeyore-ish.
Is that a
in that first
Batman
picture.
Gooby?
It does look like Eeyore.
Yeah, it does look like Eeyore.
Okay.
Like if Eeyore and Kanga. Like,
Next we have the Bori. Boris
Drink.
were a newer one. They were one of the last ones introduced. So they've always looked like this. They never changed. Until customization was introduced, but it doesn't show what that is. Here, this is the rainbow paintbrush.
This
is
looks like a
purple.
furry, like someone's fursona. And I mean that literally, like because
Oh, because of the
I've
eyes.
seen
We have
somebody,
a good one
I've seen
coming up.
someone draw this. Yeah, I've seen someone draw this. I swear
Oh,
to
is it
God.
one of those just like literally a colored wolf? Oh my
Here's
god, I
the
forgot about
Bruce.
that.
Is that Elon?
The original Bruce was the Bruce Forsyth, and it was named after the real-life English television entertainer of the same name. Then in the second version, instead of using a tinted photograph, like this was literally the green one, the red one, the
Pixar didn't have
yellow
that.
one, and the blue one, they illustrated a picture. And then
Microsoft Word clip
in
art.
version 3, they made him a penguin.
He's like fucking Snorlax penguin though. What the fuck?
And this is the Bruce that I remember. This
Yeah,
one-
Bruce was like my favorite. It's just it's
you know
literally
this
just
one?
an adorable penguin
What?
with a bow on it. A bow
But
on
it
it.
started as a man.
Bow on it.
So what was the point or like the inciting thing that changed it from like a guy, like just dead ass, just a person, to
Probably,
penguin?
I think probably at the beginning they didn't think it was going to take off as much as it did. I'm assuming,
Yeah, I think it was just a joke.
but then it really took off. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, yep, there's a sketch paintbrush. And there's the Buzz. The Buzz started as the
That's the
fly.
Kirby.
Oh, Manuel, are
that
you trying to get in on this?
Yes.
You
Anyway, keep
fucking
going.
copycat. You can't think of anything original.
Keep
Really?
going.
So this is
We're
the
puppet
fly,
fighting over here.
and although it's nothing like its litter replacement, it did have an insect-like antenna on top of its head/eye. Notice how
That's
its
a bad
name
guy
is
from
Fly,
Kirby.
like fly and eye put together. In
Drink.
version 2, it became a bug, which is
Drink.
Well,
Like a dragonfly.
I mean, it did
Wait,
have
does he have
antenna.
a top hat? Does he have a top hat?
this is yes, he has a top hat here. Sometimes the
Classy.
paintbrush would give them
Mufly.
the paintbrushes would sometimes give them clothes. Also, I think
oh,
I don't remember if this is purple or orange, but I think it's the purple paintbrush would always paint them like purple and orange.
huh.
Or maybe this is the split paintbrush. I don't remember, but it was definitely like a purple orange thing.
Well, there was
and
a
then-
lot of paintbrushes that were just like themes rather than like colors.
Yeah. And there was some also like baby. I think there was a baby paintbrush, but you could also
Yeah.
get a baby Pokemon by taking it to like this
Pokemon.
whatever baby Neopets.
Freudian slip.
Okay, I will say I like that the baby Buzz is a larva. I think that's cute.
Aww.
It's Caterpie.
That's fucking wait, that purple one. That's the one.
Drink.
God, I forget what it's called, but it was in the new one, black and white or something. It's like a big old mech.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Honestly, like this is kind of like a really good kind of in between Pokemon and Digimon.
Here's the Chia. They basically always looked like this.
That's Grimace. That's Grimace in
the
baby
next
form.
yeah.
That's an eggplant.
There's a lot of fruit themed and like food themed Chias. Like I think you can get a Chia of like every fruit. Not every fruit, but see there's a lemon. I think this is a watermelon, a grape.
Wait, so this is one,
This is
and
an
then like
apple.
the paintbrush just change it?
Yeah,
or
there's
like,
a
okay.
grapefruit. I mean, an eggplant. What the fuck? I think this is
I need that
maybe an
spray.
avocado here, a carrot,
Is that a big
an
potato?
orange,
Oh, there's like a papaya. Not papaya. What do you call those spiny thingies?
a pineapple.
No.
Oh
there
no,
was a-
dragon fruit?
Oh,
No,
this
let's
one.
Go up. No, go up. Go up. Go up more.
A
Oh, a
durian.
durian.
it's
That one.
durian. Yeah.
Durian. There you go. The sticky
I will
fruit.
say there is, but papaya does also have a little bit of that like funky taste.
Well,
Yeah, kind of like
honestly,
Not as much as durian, but papaya does have that too.
Durian
See, I've always
also has
thought
funky
durian just tastes
texture.
like. I don't know. It always just tastes like bananas to me.
And this
No, the
is,
taste is fine. It's the smell and the texture.
no, the
I've never
taste
thought
is
the
also
smell was
not
that
great.
bad.
What
I
is
don't know.
what is this fruit?
A cherry bomb?
A
Very-
cherry bomb? You say a cherry bomb?
Very angry fruit. And this is a peach. Oh, look, it has a little butt.
I don't know why, but the chili pepper's my favorite.
And here's a little pea. It looks like
Aw.
Kirby. It looks like Kirby.
Yep.
It looks exactly like Kirby. This one looks like an old man.
Yeah.
Then we have the Chombi. Chombis basically look like this.
Drink.
They haven't really changed much. They're little dinosaurs. Okay, that's the Chombi.
Oh, that's cool. They have one like
This is
patchwork.
Chuck. What
Yeah, that was
is
the patchwork one. That's like it was either the plushie brush or like a toy brush.
Oh, neat.
Also, Neopets was based in the UK, so like I started like typing color with a U, like COLOUR, and like fairy it was always FAERIE, and instead of stuffed animals, like that's when I started saying plushies.
Wait, what?
Mm.
Warren
Neopets
makes
has
fun of
never
me.
been based in the UK.
They used UK
Really?
terms.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh.
They used UK spelling.
I don't know. Neopets has literally never been based in the UK.
Warren-
This is
They
a
still use UK spelling. They
Weird.
still use
Warren
UK
makes fun of
spelling.
me because I spell cancellation with 2 L's, which is the UK way to spell it. It's one of those UK spellings no one talks about, but I spell
that's fine.
cancellation with 2 L's. It makes more
I
sense, by
spell
the way.
canceled with 2 L's, and I've looked it up, and canceled can be spelled both ways, and it has nothing to do with UK versus US, which is weird.
Judgment is kind of like
Here we
you can
have
spell it
the
without
Psy Bunny.
plushie or with.
There's the first
Aw.
version of Psy Bunny and the second version. It didn't change much. It just got a little rounder.
But-
He's
Cute.
got a little more watch on
Actually-
all 4Z. Okay, that's Sylveon. Like I know it's like the wrong coloring, but that purple one in the middle kind of looks
This
like
one?
Sylveon.
This one?
Actually,
Yeah,
This
the one
one?
under the white one. No, up.
This
one
one?
more. Yeah, that's
one.
Sylveon.
That's the Moroccan.
A Moroccan?
So Morocco was like the underwater world, and it was a big deal when they like announced a new. Like every once in a while, they'd come out with like a new world in Neopets,
Mm.
and Morocco was one of them.
Drink. Oh no, you just did. They
Okay.
honestly kind of look like they could be those Spyro things.
Which one is Ren Bunny? I was thinking the same thing actually. I just didn't want to make
Then
that
we have
joke.
Drakes. This is the only past version of Drakes. They basically
Drake.
with an eye.
Sorry,
They were dragons. Yep, that's what they look like. Then they had the Elefante, which originally looked like this.
What part of? Wait,
They had bunny
That's what I'm
tails.
looking at.
wait. Is that okay? So wait, the trunk.
Yeah,
'Cause it
same
almost
thing.
looks
I'm
like
like, confusing.
You could
What am I
like look
looking
at
at?
it backwards, and then it's like you have to like squint. I know that that's its trunk curling underneath it, but it almost looks like that's the
Okay,
main part
I
of the
don't want
body, and it's
I don't
dragging
want to
from
say because this is a kid's thing, but is he like, is this trunk going where I think it's going? Because like,
Well, anyways, then the Elefante was given a hat to wear that has a smiley face.
Oh,
And some of them, they're a smiley face.
that was just drawn really bad with that
Drink.
first drink.
And the jewel would frown when the Elefante was sad.
The jewel would frown.
See how it has a smiley face?
Oh, it does. I'm fucking blind.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm like squinting like
looks like an
all
alien.
hell right now. Because the screen's further away from me.
And
the one
then
you're on.
the
I should just switch
Eerie
this real
originally looked like this. It's basically just the dragon.
fast. Dragonite.
It was called a Serpulse,
Why does that sound like a disease?
and that it became more. This is more similar to what they look like today.
Was it one?
Well, this is
person who
actually called the
designed all this?
Tatsu, which shared traits with both the Serpul before it and the Eerie to come, with its large twisted horns and beak-like face.
Oh,
Okay, why is version 2 more sketchy than version 1?
And then
I don't
version
know.
3, this is like the Eerie I know. So, well, obviously, it's the first time when they
Oh, no, it's
came
a
out with a
bird.
name. It's a griffin.
Oh, was it one person who like designed all these, or like?
I think the original ones, yeah. And then this is what it looks like now. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't been a Neopets in so long, but
The one that's like
they
a
could all
person.
look completely different now. But this is okay. Then we have
Yeah,
the
I have to put more-
Flotsam, which originally looked like this. It was just a
That's
fish.
just a fish.
Then it became more like a dolphin.
with the horn.
Narwhal.
It's
Oh, there you go, like, what are those
unicorn
called?
Narwhals aren't dolphins though; they're more like seals.
Yeah.
And then the finalized design, well, they're whales actually, I think, but well, actually, I don't know what they
I
are.
think they're
They're
technically in
jetsam,
like the ocean like mammal thing.
No, they're definitely ocean mammals, but like I don't know what, like if they're
Technically,
whales
like,
or dolphins or seals or whatever. And then this is the finalized design of Flotsam. It's just a it's a dolphin with a horn.
Oh, sad.
The fucking
It's like a
Why is
fucking
it so
Eldritch
bad?
Abomination one.
Whoa, that one's derpy. The one on the bottom left.
Yeah.
What's his story? Just like what?
Then we have the
I'm the
Gellert,
wacky one.
which
Ocean.
I don't know why, but when I think of Neopets, like the Gellert is the one that I like think of as like the Neopet.
It looks like if the Grinch and his dog like were fused into one thing.
It does a
It's
little
like
bit.
Callie.
But this was called a polypup.
I meant
But this is very similar to what Gellerts look like. They had chubby, sharp bodies, and instead of having a nose pad like its replacement, it simply had nostrils at the end of its round snout.
Huh.
And then it became like this. This is the Gellert that I know. I think my first ever Neopet was actually a Gellert.
I'm noticing a lot of like inspiration for like bug aesthetics, kind of like a lot of antennas, a lot of like kind of like moth kind of inspired details.
Yeah, I guess I can. I mean, I would look at this and more think dog, but yeah, I can see what you mean.
the narwhal is a medium-sized toothed whale.
Okay,
Sorry,
it is a whale.
It's a whale, yes.
And then this is what Gellerts look like now. Look at the baby Gellert.
Oh,
Oh, that's kind of cute. I'm still confused. Are those just like antennae? What is? Are those
see, that's what I mean.
It's their ears. They have long
Oh,
ears.
okay.
Then we have the Norbu, which is also a very new one. Like
the
this
dog.
one came out right before I stopped
Wait,
playing
is that a
Neopets.
llama?
Wait, is it?
Yeah, it's a llama,
Oh, okay.
and it hasn't changed at all. This is just what it looks like. It's always looked like this.
That actually looks like it could be like in Bambi or some shit.
It's just a llama. I mean, that's all it is.
I mean, Bambi was a little bit more realistic in
Oh,
what
yeah.
the animals looked like than this, but
It looks like Disney. Like I don't know why though.
yeah, I think it's the eyes.
Yeah.
It's very Disney eyes. Then we have the Grarl, which has ultimately
Reptar!
kind of looked similar to this the whole time. It's a T-Rex. They have very lumpy bodies though, and no visible teeth.
Roar.
And then they got less lumpy bodies and more visible teeth.
And that one's a dragon.
Yeah, I think that might be the prehistoric one. There's like a prehistoric brush, I think. Oh, maybe I don't know.
That dead ass Reptar. Somebody get sued.
And then this is they became a little bit like rounder and I guess a little bit cuter.
Got the dragon out.
Oh yeah,
Smoother.
or Greymon without the skull. Is that a
This is
dragon?
the
That's a
Moroccan
shark.
one. It's just a shark.
Turned into a shark.
That's the Moroccan one.
Okay, what's up with the king one?
I think there is a royal brush.
Oh, it's a girl, a queen one too.
Yeah.
Look at
Or Greymon without. Yeah, that also.
Then
yeah.
there's Grundles. Grundles were like you could get them from like a vending machine, or like you like
That's
created them
Tetromon.
because they're aliens. So you would go to the spaceship and like make Grundos.
Oh, cool.
that. Oh.
Drink.
So they originally had 3 fingers. This is what they look like, and now they had 4 fingers. That's basically the only difference.
They
And I guess
evolved.
they're a little bit shorter. My friend had a fairy Grundo. Fun fact. Oh, Mellowpets. That was a sought after type because it turned your pet into a marshmallow. Also, not every pet has like every paintbrush. Like not every paintbrush will work on every pet.
These
At least
ones.
maybe now, but
Booger one.
the slime.
Actually,
but
That
yes.
kind of looks like Shrek.
Which one? This one?
The green one. Yeah, like. Well, I actually know one that. Yeah, that looks way more like Shrek.
This I don't actually know if this was a Grundo you
Okay.
could get. This was like a NPC. There was an NPC that looked like this.
Ah.
Then we had the Hissy, which has not changed at all. It's a snake with wings.
Heck.
Which technically, I think, what is that? There's some Aztec god or something that's like, kind of like that, like a snake.
I know
with wings.
Quetzalcoatl was a snake, I believe. But I don't know
think
if
that's
it
Yeah,
wings.
it's close enough. Close enough.
This was
yeah.
one of my favorite, the Ixies. I thought they were so cute.
posture.
Oh,
Posture check.
my
Yeah.
neck.
I had a painted Ixie, but I don't remember what it was painted. But I think Ixies are really cute. They're just little deer. Like, look at the baby Ixie. Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, I had a cloud Ixie. No, I had a cloud Lenny.
Lenny.
I don't
and
remember-
Carl? Lenny and Carl.
I don't
tell
remember
anyone I live like this.
I don't remember. Maybe I didn't have a painted Ixie. I just really like the Ixies because they're cute. Okay, then we have Jetsam. So there's just like there's Flotsam, there is also Jetsam.
Oh, it's funny because
It was just a fish, but it was an angry fish.
Somebody redeemed a question asking if there was also a Jetsam. I didn't read it because I'm like, I don't think there is.
There is. There's a Flotsam and a Jetsam. Just a real quick, let me go back to Flotsam real quick, just so you can see the original Flotsam. Because they've always kind of gone together. So the original Flotsam looked like that, and the original Jetsam looked like that. It's just like happy fish, angry fish.
And they just face the other way. What the fuck?
And then the Jetsam became a shark.
Oh.
And then it became more of a shark.
Up in the world.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is the most emo-looking freaking Pokemon. Like this Pokemon.
You keep
saying,
I would have that.
God damn it!
That's Shadow.
This Neopet, like, no one understands this Neopet. It's
no one understands this Neopet.
This is Shadow the Neopet.
Shadow the Neopet. The Edgelord Neopet.
Then we have the Jub.
Wait, Jub?
This is the Jub. Which
look at the strawberry feet.
It basically has stayed like this the whole time. It just the drawing got better. Because then it became this. Oh wait, originally it was called Jibs.
Oh.
Jib.
And then
you can actually see the face.
Jubs, and it was a little bit easier to see. The face like got a little bit easier, and now it's a little bit harder to see.
Oh.
But
those are his
feet.
Real
happy one.
Yeah, what did you think they were?
I thought they were his hands. I thought they were his hands.
I
thought it was being like, can't see me. You know?
Then this is the most recent version. You can see his face fully, but it's still basically the same design. It's just a ball of fur.
It's an onion in that picture.
It's a Karibo. At least the brown one is.
Oh, it's a pumpkin too, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess Jubs also had some food themes, but Chias were really the food themed ones. Then we had the Kachik, which originally looked like this.
Is that?
And they were originally called Badiks.
From like.
And no one knew if they were markings or sunglasses on their eyes.
Elder Scrolls drink. Yeah.
And then it became like this.
No, not that Kashyyyk, Mr. Taku. Kashyyyk
that's
is
what
also
I
the way
was
you
thinking.
pronounce. Yeah, Kashyyyk's the way you pronounce the Wookiee homeworld. But
that's what
this is Kachik.
But it's spelled. Yeah, it's spelled different. Spelled way differently, and probably
then
pronounced differently.
They just got cleaner lines. Literally, like nothing really changed about their appearance besides the cleaner lines.
I mean,
then we had the cow spelled with a K.
What the fuck?
The cow was originally.
That's Carrot Top.
That Macy Gray.
Is it a black guy? I'm actually.
No, I don't know who Macy. Let's look up who Macy Gray is. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, I mean,
Macy Gray is an American singer-songwriter. That was originally. I don't know if this was called the Macy Gray, but this was a Neopet originally.
Wait, would they have the rights to use this, or are they just doing it?
I don't know. It says TM.
Drink.
Okay,
this is probably back in the day where nobody gave a fuck.
Well, Macy Gray was kind of big back then, so like I don't know whatever happened to her. But
no, I mean like the internet. It's just like, what's the internet?
According to the internet, I don't know. I don't. I'm yeah.
Hopefully living off like.
And it says due to obvious copyright reasons, Macy Grays were replaced with cows.
Man, imagine being Macy Gray and it's like, what they replaced me with? A cow.
It's a cute cow though. Like cows are really cute. They're cute. Like look at that little baby.
Oh.
Look at the baby Macy Gray.
Then we had the Kikos. This is also very similar to how they kind of stayed looking. No, it's just like a ball with arms.
Oh, okay.
You'll see. Yeah, and then they ended up looking like this. It's just an oval with arms. So I had a Kiko. And there's this thing in the game called a transfiguration potion or whatever. And it would be like they would turn your pet into whatever it was. So it could even be like a different type of pet. Like you could give a Chia a Kiko transfiguration potion and it would become a Kiko. And someone just and these things were worth a lot of Neo points, which is the money in Neopets. And someone just randomly gave me a mutant Kiko transfiguration potion. So I had a mutant Kiko. which I only had for clout. I didn't really like the look of it.
Molly's
This
with
is the
clout.
mutant. This is the mutant Kiko. Right here.
Oh man, that looks like Krang. It's like purple Krang. You know the brain thingy from. Ninja
Oh
Turtles?
yeah. Was there like
This
a
one's
limit?
really cool. I don't know what brush that is, but it's really cool. It's pretty. I also this coloring. I don't remember what brush this is, but I really liked this brush. The color with the blue and the light purple pink.
Drink.
Oh,
Did
then
you
we
know,
have
like,
yeah,
limit how many you could
transmogrification.
have, or like could you just like accrue them, like and just like have a whole freaking like just everything?
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that?
Did you have a limit of how many Neopets you could have, or like
you could have
just...
4, and I think you could
Oh.
have up to 4 accounts.
Oh.
So like, and they would actually like check IP addresses and stuff. So my friends and I would be
Oh,
like,
shit.
we sometimes use each other's computers. Please do not like. We're not gonna. Yeah.
We're not bodying or.
And
not
they
Yeah,
actually
bodying.
they actually like let y'all.
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know if they actually checked, but we were worried that they would check.
Oh, okay.
There were also like I remember there were guilds in Neopets and like you could get pets, which were pets for your pets, and also
Yes.
pets, which were pets
That
for your
doesn't
pets.
make any sense.
Oh my god.
So you'd have pets and pets, and pets were usually just like literally like it was like a flea.
A flea. It's like Animal
Neopets
Crossing.
was surprisingly tongue-in-cheek.
Pets.
and Kikos were also a limited pet, like that you couldn't just make them at the beginning.
Who said pet too?
Like there were certain pets that you couldn't just like at the beginning you can make like 4 pets, whatever, you know, of us, but some of them you can't
4
just, like,
types of
create one.
Neopets.
Wait, what? 4 types of
Maybe
Neopets?
we're talking about different things.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Maybe I'm getting confused. I don't know.
no, you could only have 4 pets total. You could have 4 of the same type.
Oh no, I just meant like couldn't you only create certain kind, like when you just
Yeah.
created
But it was most of them.
Okay.
It was most of them. And then most of them also like on their birthday or the day they were released originally, you could create them. But there were some like Crocs are really hard to get. Grundos you could only get from the spaceship.
Grundos.
I don't remember how you got Kikos. There were just like random ones. But that's why I wanted it. It was a painted Kiko. Like that was some clout, guys. It was a pet you couldn't
Wait,
just create.
So the
and
one,
it was,
so the one you
I understand.
the one you had was Krang. You had the Krang one.
I had this one, yes.
How did
I
that
had a
was
mutant
able-
Kiko. And I wanted to get another paintbrush for it, but paintbrushes were like millions. of
Paintbrushes were
Neopoints.
hard. Oh, and the shop system. Oh my god, the shop system in Neopets. Anyone could have a shop, but the way you found shops is you went to the Neopia world and you just clicked on random houses, and like that would be someone's shop.
Yeah.
Ah.
It was also you could go to like the ray. I don't remember what the ray was or what it was actually called, but you had to get the map to it first. And getting the map was really hard, getting all the map pieces, because first of all, those would go for a lot of money, and there were ways to get or Neopoints.
Drink.
And there were ways to get them without like buying them too, but
That's a cool mechanic though. Like forcing you to
it was
get
really
pieces
hard.
of
And once you got
magic.
to the ray, it would possibly change your Pokemon into or
Pokemon!
it would possibly change your Neopet into like another color, or it could also just like incinerate them. Like,
Oh,
they could like that. It was like
Incinerate them.
I'm pretty sure they could die through that. You would just lose your pet. And sometimes it would be like
I would
if you
assume
already
so.
had a painted Neopet and you were like, oh, I want to like see if I can get another cool color. It could just change them to like red, which is like one of the normal colors. Like it wasn't
okay, but you still have them.
and also
just,
sometimes
like-
it didn't do anything.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And
I thought, like, they
I'm
just
pretty
died. I'm like,
sure
I would be horrified. if
your
I was
map
Charles.
only worked to get there once, I think. I don't remember.
There was a lot of gambling in Neopets.
Yeah, there was a wheel. So they had a bunch of wheels, and there was a wheel of monotony, which is literally just like a wheel that would spin for like hours, and if you left the page, it would stop. So you just like had to keep it on that page for hours until it finally stopped.
I didn't know it ever
Something.
stopped, to be honest.
It did stop. But there were a bunch of other wheels too. There were also things like there was a giant omelet where every day you could go
I
and
love
get
the
like an omelet that you could feed to your Neopets just from a giant omelet, and you would just like take a piece of the omelet and it would give you a random
Got free
type of
omelet every day, baby.
There were a lot of different freebies.
If
There's
only
the
real life
omelet.
had free omelets.
There's also the giving
They
tree,
do.
which would
You
give you
just have to sneak
Neopoints.
into hotels and pretend like you
This
stayed
was
the
my
night.
favorite Neopet,
Please.
but not this version. This is the koi. It was
I feel
a
like
fish.
Neopets invented dailies.
A little bit.
Mm.
This
Kinda.
is the koi. And then this
It
is
does
the
look
second
longer than
version.
the
This
other
was what I was like my favorite version was this one. I don't know why. I had a brown koi. I was very happy about it because kois were also a pet that you could not make.
Drink, I
They
had
were like
double one.
a rare or reserved or whatever the word is for that pet. I really wanted this is like the I think it was called like the Aloha koi or something like that. I don't remember exactly. And then kois started looking like this. So this is I
Okay, that's kinda
stopped playing.
scary.
I stopped playing Neopets after they
Oh, never
started
mind.
doing customization.
I see
But
what's going on
I
there.
never really did the customization, and I was really upset when they changed the kois. I was so mad. Although now I like this design better.
I thought those were all limbs, but those are just like it's like fuzzy things from its flippers.
Oh yeah, that's just like kind of like how like carp have like
Yeah.
whiskers.
I thought it had like 18 legs. It was freaking me out.
Oh, no, it does not have that many legs. But yes, this was my favorite Neopet. Then we have the Corbat, which started as a bat.
Oh, it's upside down. Okay.
Yeah, it was upside
Yeah.
down. And then it stayed a bat.
Aw.
This is how I remember the Corbat. Look at the baby.
Drink.
The baby,
It's a big head.
baby pets were very
It's brain.
sought after because they were so cute.
The
It's baby
big
brain.
head. Oh, it is
Um,
brain. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do tomorrow night?
This is the
Brain?
Moroccan
Same
one. They
thing
made
as
it
the
a
other.
ray, which is actually really clever.
That's neat.
I think. Like using the wings.
Mhm.
No,
but
that's
then
like the
making
thing
them-
from Ferngully.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a good movie.
Also,
I know, it's
on
almost
Tim
like the
Curry's
bat-
in that movie.
He is.
Yeah.
So you know it's gonna be he's the voice of the smoke.
That's also what's it called?
That's such
No.
a cartoon thing to say.
Oh,
He's the
yeah.
voice of the smoke.
Or I
Also,
don't know
the
if
bat
it's the
from
smoke or smog or whatever.
Anastasia.
Yeah, but it's just funny.
Then we have the
That-
Cougar. Cougars were also one of my favorites for a really long time. Like literally, tigers were my favorite animal because of cougars. Mainly
I've
because
seen.
I went to Limited 2 back when Limited 2 was a thing. Now I think it's what is Limited 2 called now? Justice. Anyways,
Probably.
I don't even
Is
know.
that what it is?
I don't even know
Fair.
if the Limited, like the one, because Limited 2 was like the kids store version of the Limited, which was like the adult version or like the like woman's
Teen one.
version.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Or like just not kids clothes. And which is what I mean by adult. I don't mean adult like it was anyways. The point is that I don't know if even the Limited still exists, but Justice still exists, and it used to be called Limited 2. And they had like one of those like little things where you flip it open and it's like a compact and it has like a little character in it. They had these for Pokemon too. I had one that had a Pikachu and Oddish.
Neopet?
But they had a
you really
Neopets
are
one.
Pokemon now.
They had no, that was actually a Pokemon. But then
Okay.
they had them for Neopets as well, and I had one.
So
that
are you
was a
talking about
Cougar.
the oval shaped one and you could play the games?
I don't remember if there was anything electronic about it.
Sorry,
just remember
I
that it
actually was
came-
spaced out for a second. I don't know what we're talking about.
No, it's okay. I was just talking about how like
Callie!
I had like a little like
Weirdo.
toy thing. It was almost like one of the original Polly Pockets, the ones that like were like clamshells that flipped
Yes.
open, and it had a little character inside. And mine was a Cougar, and literally for the longest
I'm here
time,
to tell you that you could literally play Neopets games on it. What you had to do is you had to
actually that does sound really familiar. Yeah,
you put the character in the spot of the game, and then you could play the game. I had the one where you could play the one where you could hop. What's it called? Something roll.
Like Frogger?
Tormac roll. Tomarac roll.
I don't know. But anyways,
Making it up.
because of
Anyways.
Cougras, tigers were my favorite animal for like most of my childhood
Wow.
because of this Neopet.
Yeah.
So they were
I
my
see.
favorite Neopet for quite a while, and I still do like tigers. They're cool and formidable, and they were one of our few actual natural predators.
Tiger King.
And then cougars looked like this for like a month because
Drink and
everyone
all
hated
that.
this. Everyone
one
hated
month.
this design.
And also
Those
35
feet
minute
are so
warning.
big.
Like the previous design was so good.
Are you being sarcastic?
Yeah, being sarcastic. It's still an improvement over the previous design by people that hate it so much.
This is
think
this
it's
is how I think of when I think of cougars, though. And now they look like
Termac
this.
roll.
Yeah, Termac roll.
I like the new design.
Yeah, they made
Yeah, that
a
one's a
lot of.
lion.
They're all
That
like
one's a lion.
They're all lions.
No, they're tigers. What the fuck?
No, that one's a lion though.
Wait.
You see it? You see the
Oh yeah,
lion
that one is
sitting
well, because it's the
That one is
king.
literally a line.
It's the king, but it still has a tiger tail. Well, more like a tabby tail. They all kind of have tabby tails. Let's be honest.
So it's a liger.
But I will say, okay, so if you notice, like
Oh,
this
yeah.
is whenever
What
cougars looks
is
like
that?
this, that is when I started playing Neopets, and you'll say it's not as like round and like cartoon. I mean, it's obviously cartoony, but it's not like it
What is
became
that
much more
crouched one?
cartoony. This one, it's sad.
No, go up a little bit more. That one, the pink one.
I think it's a robot,
Oh, it is
probably a
robot.
paintbrush. There were a
The
lot
white
of
one, you can
paintbrushes.
barely even see it.
I remember playing
He's like
Neopets
invisible.
with my friend when we were younger, and I was a cougar, and I was like, if I'm laying on the table and my hand is going like this, pretend that's my tail.
Oh my god.
What?
Wow.
Weird.
Next we have the Crocs.
You're a kid.
Wow.
Crocs were another one that was very hard.
Are we
to
just
get.
going through every Neopet?
That's
Yeah,
a
we're going
lizard.
through all of them.
Oh my god.
Look
We
at
are
Um,
kind of getting to time, Molly. So just letting you know, I don't know how much.
Wait,
more you gotta
how
go
long
to.
has it been?
You're
It's like
almost at 40
36
minutes.
Okay, well this
Yeah.
is the Crocs. They haven't changed. Okay, then we have the Curies. They looked like this, and
Aren't
then they
those
look
just
like
like
this,
the Boobos or whatever? The
and
Jumbos?
then they look like this, which is completely different. They completely changed them.
fuck?
Yeah,
look
they look like
Squirrel
they look
things
like
now.
Dr.
And then
That,
they look
like
like
Dr.
this.
that one
Mario
had
jerks.
Sally Acorn fucking palette.
Then we had the Lenny.
Drink.
Lenny was like this, and then it looked like this,
Drink.
and then it looked like this.
That's the.
Then we had the
that's
loop.
nail.
Looked like this, and then it looked like
Love
this.
Loop. I love
Oh, it's like
Loop.
Loop Guru. It's a wolf.
Baby
It's
loops
a wolf.
were very, very, very sought after. Like it was probably
Sure,
the-
this is like this is furry territory now.
this was like
Yeah.
the most
Is it-
sought
now
after
it's
pet,
furry
I swear,
territory?
on the freaking.
Yes, now it's furry territory.
Oh god.
No,
But
this
baby
is
loops
all
specifically
dead-ass
and fairy
furry.
loops. Fairy loops looked like this. Were like super, super sought after. Okay, then we had Lulutari. That was a new
I
one.
had
It's an
I had a
otter.
plushie of the
It's
Starry Loop.
Okay, and then we have Mirkas, which look like this.
Love
And
me.
then they didn't really change. And then we had the Mohawk, which looked like this. And then it looked like this. And then we
What
had
the fuck?
the
It's like a
Minchie.
fucking
What the
giraffe.
fuck?
Before the Minchie, we had the Mellish, which is a Neopet that was designed after one of Adam's friends. I don't know who Adam is,
Yeah, I was
but
gonna say,
I'm
that just
assuming
looks
it's one
like
of the
somebody-
creators.
The founder was a husband-wife duo. I'm assuming Adam was the husband.
Yeah. And then it became a monkey, and then it
Great.
became more of a monkey. And then it became still a monkey. That made the Nemo. This is actually, sorry, I had a Cloud Nemo, not a Cloud Lenny. So this it started like this, and then it became this. And the look, its baby is a tadpole. That's really
frog.
cute. It's not the only frog, but and then it became this, which is almost the exact same design. Then we had the Ogren, which was, I think, the last one that came out before I stopped playing.
I've never even.
Neopets.
I feel like. Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if this one
memories
was
of this
out.
one.
It might have come out after I stopped
I
playing.
was gonna say I've never even seen this one before.
Then we had the Piofin, which is like a horse dolphin.
Oh, do you remember this one?
The baby is kind of creepy. Okay,
I
there we go.
remember this one that if you opened the like Neopets coloring pages, this was like the first one.
And then we have the Poogle. You could race
Oh.
Poogles. Poogle racing was a thing. You could bet on who would win. Instead of horse racing, it was Poogle racing. My roommate actually has a thing that hangs on our door that's like, do not disturb or like come on in. That is a Poogle.
The fuck?
Okay, so that's Poogle. Then we have the Terry.
God, the Starry Night paint is so nostalgic for me.
Hard?
The baby's just an egg.
I know, the baby's just an egg, which I think is hilarious.
love
That's
that.
really funny. It's not even alive.
It's not okay. The egg would be
I
alive.
mean, there's the
probably.
debate.
Well, it depends. There are, anyways, we'll go over this later. Then there's the Quiggle, which is also a frog, but here it doesn't look like a frog. Here, I don't know what the fuck this
That
looks
looks like Callie.
But then it became more obviously a frog. I don't know why this one's not also a tadpole. But it's not. And then the
Maybe
design
it'd
didn't
be too
really
samey.
the design didn't really change much, but then it looked like this. Then we had the Rookie, which was actually I remember this one coming out. It's obviously a bug.
Oh, that was cool.
It's kind of scary.
It kind of looks like a Scyther. Then we had the Scorchio, which changed quite a bit because it went from this
That's
to
Lenny.
this. I actually
That's
really
what
like
Oh, yeah.
Scorchios is another like
Oh,
classic
yeah,
Neopet.
that's another-
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when you think Neopets, this is literally the Neopet you think of.
When I would go buy like
For me,
trading
it's
card
still the
packs and
Gellert. I
Neopet
don't know
cards
why,
you
but
did, that was
Scorchio is
always
another
my
one. Look at the
favorite.
baby Scorchio. That's really cute. Look at this one. It has candy cane. It has candy cane horns. Okay. Then we have the Shoiru. Actually, no, this might be more than the Scorchio. It might be the Shoiru.
That's a baby Charizard.
It is basically a baby Charizard and has stayed a baby Charizard.
Okay,
Look.
by the way, the Gellert was the Neopet that I had. I only ever had one. It was a yellow Gellert.
Oh my
Then we
God,
had the
Callie.
Skeeth, which are fucking ugly, and they stayed fucking ugly. Like, they never stopped
Yeah,
being ugly.
pig
I don't know why
dragon?
anyone ever got these.
Actually,
They're gargoyles.
Gosh.
It's
Tell us
for the
how you
boys to
feel.
be cool.
Then there's another frog. Or no, this is a gecko. The Techo.
That's a good gecko one.
Look at the
Yeah.
baby, though. And that one's terrifying.
Drink.
Another boy Neopet.
Look, it
Shut
I've
up.
told you guys about my Neopet birthday, right?
And then there's
No,
the
you
Tonu.
didn't.
The only
I'll
Tonu
play
I liked
with
was the
you.
baby Tonu because the baby Tonu was adorable. But Tonus are just like Triceratops, kind of. What they have fur instead of a frill. Then we had the Tuscanini, which is basically a walrus without horns.
the diabetes guy.
Walrus, the Tuscanini. Then we had the Uni. The Uni is a unicorn.
I just realized this is alphabetical. But anyways,
Oh.
So it went from that type of unicorn to this type of unicorn.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You know, it's the same thing basically. Then we have the Usul. They're like kind of
Very
squirrel
cute.
bunnies.
Very classic.
Yeah.
The little baby is so fucking cute.
I like that. The one's like what? It's like whipped cream or something like that because it's like cupcake. I'm guessing.
Where?
That,
This one?
The brown one.
Yeah.
oh
Big
yeah,
little design. Drink.
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 Then we had Walkies, which basically always kind of
DB.
stayed
Another
looking
very
at this.
classic one.
Especially this color of Walkie. The blue Walkies were like the most
Mm.
classic.
That looks like a Pokemon design they stole somewhere. I don't know, like a
That's an
an
Eevee.
Eevee. Yeah, it's an Eevee. Okay, that's an Eevee. I'm sorry.
This,
That-
okay,
that's
Eevees are better than
plagiarism.
this,
That's
though.
a smug Eevee.
Then we have
That's
the Zweetox.
plagiarism.
Zweetox I really liked, actually. They were
Oh,
one
this
of the
is very
first.
nostalgic.
They were one of the first like new ones that came out when I started playing.
I feel
Look,
like
look at
I've
this.
seen
Look
that
at the
baby
fairy
everywhere.
Zweetox. The fairy Zweetox is perfect.
No, I've
There's
seen that
nothing
baby
I don't
Sweet Talk
like
everywhere.
about. I don't
Is it
dislike
a
anything
chipmunk
about this design.
or like a badger or?
A chipmunk, I guess. And then we had the Yerbil, which is like a hedgehog-ish type thing.
It's
Oh,
Sonic.
that's Sonic. Big Sonic energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sonic.
I don't
Knuckles.
remember that one even. Oh,
It's
maybe.
Sonic. It's Sanic.
Sonic.
It's Shadow.
Oh, the Shadow.
There's Knuckles right there.
Shadow
There's
the Yerbil.
one of
Wait,
these
there's
tails.
Whatever
Knuckles,
that's
yeah.
called.
Yep.
It
And then we had the
actually really is.
Zafara, which
Drink.
I actually thought was
Look at
a
those
newer
eyes.
one, but this is what it looks like. And then it became like this, which is not much better. And then it became like this, which is better.
Okay, it got longer, then it got more compact.
And then it got basically the same.
Kind of
I
like
just
a
yeah.
kangaroo.
drew it better.
Well, not money, I guess.
And that is it. That is all the Neopets.
Oh, nice.
All of them that exist.
That was
all of
actually
them
kind of it was informative. Sonic
I want to
was
do
the-
like
the
more
Yerbil or
Neopets
whatever
things
it was.
now. I'm just like, let's look at all like the Neopet paintbrushes.
Okay, maybe
But yeah,
not right now.
Neopets, well, not right now, but yeah, Neopets was a very big part of my childhood, all through middle school, and then I went to Gaia Online, and that's a whole nother story.
Oh, I want to see that presentation.
I mean, it was basically just how we role played on Gaia Online. You decorated the shit out of your posts. But yeah, this I like randomly found this site. It's called Jelly Neo's Book of Ages, and it's all like about the history of Neopets. So like literally, it talks about by year what happened in each year. So if you're interested, bookofages.jellyneo.net.
Neat.
Also, randomly, last ALA, I saw multiple people cosplaying as fairies from Neopets.
Oh,
Or maybe it
shit.
was two ALAs ago, and it was so weird because none of them were together. They were all super. They were like, "Was there someone else?" Because the fairies from Neopets were like a whole nother thing. I could do a whole presentation on them. Like,
How
look at
old were they?
the fairies, or how old
No,
were the people?
cosplay.
I'm probably my age.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know
like-
if they're like the resurgence or something.
Like
or-
these are
They're
just
like
real quick.
kids.
These are what the fairies looked like. Like you
That's
know,
fucking Winx Club.
they're very
Wink
cosplayable.
Club.
Very cosplayable. Okay. Oh yeah, there was soup. The soup
They
fairy.
super look
I
like
got
Winx Club.
soup.
And 3.
Okay, and I'm done.
1. Drink, and you're done.
Drink.
Okay,
The
45
soup
minutes. Okay.
fairy.
Somebody put up the pool party thingy. Actually, I closed the chat on accident. One message was
Nice.
deleted by a moderator. I assume we had
It was a
mod.
spam.
Yeah.
What? I
Also,
want to
it
become
looks kind of like
famous.
this is a pimple right here, but it's a freckle.
Oh, I couldn't
It's
even see it.
I just noticed it was. Okay, there's a freckle that's like right here on my eye, and it oftentimes when I like do my eyeliner like as a winged eyeliner, it looks like a smudge on my winged eyeliner, but I'm like, no, it's actually perfectly pointed. There's just a freckle there.
So I want to tell you guys about my Neopets birthday party. My mom really liked making planning parties. So I was like, I want to do a Neopets birthday party. And so basically we went out and we bought an entire store's lot of Neopets plushies. So much so that they gave me the display box.
Damn.
And then they weren't that expensive. These weren't like Webkins. They were like $5 per, I think. They were just like little plushies. And then she planned this entire scavenger hunt, including like puzzles and like action stuff, shooting something down from a tree with a potato gun. Not like a full potato gun, but she like stuck it in a potato and took a little piece of the spud out. It didn't work very well at all. But and like all this shit, and then we got like letters. This was like everybody at the party was like working together to like save the Neopets, and it was like jungle Neopets themed specifically. And she even put like dry ice in the fireplace with a cauldron with Neopets like dangling above it, like they're like all tied up.
What the fuck?
And she like made our house, because we had a really big backyard that had like a lot of foliage. So she like made part of our house like jungle looking, and then the rest of it was all done outside. And then we got all the letters, and it spelled washing machine, and we all ran to the washing machine, and all the Neopets were like tumbled, and everyone got a little plushie, and that was like their goodie bag.
Cool.
That's cute.
It was really.
Do you remember Neopets actually had like these? They were really hard. These like whenever there was like a new world, or they would have like puzzle quest things to like figure out like the puzzle, and then you would get something, or like it would be like to show like, oh, like find the new world. And I mean, eventually it would just come out anyways, but it was like they were difficult. Like they were not. I will tell you, I was so into Neopets that I was under 13, but there was stuff you could only do if you were over 13 on Neopets, and my parents actually sent in the like parental permission slip that I could do the things. It was basically like the stock market on Neopets and stuff. Like that's how into I had my parents do that.
I forgot.
That's how into Neopets.
You know what? I did the same thing. I remember my mom filling out a form and physically sending it.
Yeah, you had to physically send it.
Everyone go pee. Callie, you'll go next. It's almost done uploading, but also I think I have to format it a bit before anyway. So everyone go pee.
I can do 2 presentations, so. You know.
But I'm sorry
maybe I just won't do one. No, I'm just saying maybe because my thing's still uploading, so I'll be back.
I'm sorry that took so long. I was not expecting it to take so long. But
entertain everyone. Go talk about more Neopets.
I'm gonna go get food.
Okay, my headset keeps without me muting and unmuting itself, so I'm not.
I'm not looking at the chat, so I can't see. Well, I should probably just do that so I can see what people are saying. Twitch.com. DJ plays. Huh. I like the pool. I haven't seen that before. The pool command. Ow! I just bit my tongue.
Hello?
Hello.
Why can't I hear anyone?
Can you hear me?
What the fuck? I fucking hate this fucking headset.
Can you hear me?
Hello? Can you hear me, Molly?
I can hear you.
Why can't I hear you? What
I
the
don't know.
absolute fuck is happening?
Twitch can hear you though, because I'm watching Twitch right now.
Why was Callie just standing there for a while? Oh wait, you're back.
So yeah, Twitch can hear you.
Oh, it muted
can
my
hear you.
volume.
Wait, did you pee on stream or whatever?
No,
Did that
I
happen?
didn't. I had to. So my headset is like clearly fucked up, like very fucked up, because I clicked the mute button, and then it would just a second later like unmute, and I was like, that's fucking weird. And I muted again, and it just unmute, and I was like, well, I'm not taking that kind of shit, so I left my headset here. But I think when I put it down, there's a volume turner
Oh,
on my headset. I think it just turned down. Let me go grab the stuff I need for this presentation.
I like how I guess you didn't entertain anyone because like dead air, my favorite type of air.
Oh my god. I wasn't there,
here-
so not my fault.
That's pretty funny. But yeah, there was I was thinking that I think it was an episode of The Simpsons. I forgot what the premise was. It was an
I
episode
would
of The
just like to
Simpsons one
say
time.
real quick, that Neopets was launched by British people.
Oh,
But they were in
Callie?
the US.
No, he was a student at the University of Nottingham at the time.
Mm.
I'm looking at this is on Wikipedia, so it must be true.
And she was high. Like, come on, they deserve to lose.
Oh, and it was originally for university students.
wait, who deserves to lose? Who's Pleiades yelling at?
Oh, I need a drink, huh?
Wait, what? Oh, you missed it. One time I went to go to the bathroom and take the drink with them, and then it was full of green liquid. I'm like, dude, did you pee out your neon pee again? I thought it was last week, so yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
Sure didn't.
wait. You can hear me. I didn't know that. Who are you yelling at? Who deserves to lose?
Oh, no. My girlfriend showed me a picture of Desus and Mero with Shikari Washington, the girl who got like fucking kicked out for like smoking weed and like she was running.
Oh, I love her. Fuck that. That's so fucking stupid.
It was. And so what I was saying is like both of us like do this bullshit. And the thing that you heard, Manuel, was me saying she won. And if you're smoking weed, like if you're high and you win, all the more reason everybody else sucks.
But am
The
I
only
wrong?
reason
She wasn't even.
No, it's just a joke.
No, but she wasn't even tested positive for when she ran, though. I think it was just like later. Am I wrong about that?
I don't want to be the only one taking the other side here, but to be honest, I'm a little like, and she, by her own admission, she's like, I broke the rules, whatever. There still are rules. It's like you still have to follow them. And I'd understand if it was more of a medical reason. And I know the reason she gave is still pretty much like a good, quote unquote, good reason. But basically,
Are we
she's
talking
like,
about the
my mom
Olympics?
died.
Now we're
my
talking
mom
about
died and I smoked-
our
and I
Olympics
smoked
runner who
weed.
was gonna go, who's
Well,
okay.
fucking
I mean, the argument is
was
I
gonna
agree.
fucking smoke everyone.
I agree. It's a stupid rule, but at the
But
same
it's a
time, like,
rule.
she
And she knew
herself
about
has
it.
said like she takes
Yeah.
responsibility. And I mean, also, I don't know, maybe like I don't know.
And Japan
what
is
the-
pretty. Japan, you could go to jail if you test
She
positive for
wasn't
drugs.
in Japan.
I know, but I'm trying to explain to you that
Well, I
Japan
know,
even
I'm
has
fully
strict
aware
laws.
of Japan's drug laws, but like,
But
The
she's
thing-
going to Tokyo.
THC doesn't last that fucking long, Manuel. And the
Also,
Olympics
let's be real. It
It can
doesn't
last-
help.
yeah,
It's
it can
not
last
going to
about
help you
3
while
years.
running.
But you get that too, right? How many people realize that? Like, drug use is illegal in Japan. Like, as in, you don't even have to be
everything
seen doing
about
it.
fucking ADHD medication will fucking get you arrested in Japan. I'm aware of that. But like,
not if you have a prescription. I mean, yeah, okay.
well,
But-
in Korea, well, this is not
But see,
Japan,
if
but
she
in
had a-
Korea, people have gotten arrested even with an American prescription. But you can't really get a prescription for ADHD medication, at least in Korea. I don't know about Japan.
I don't know. I just find it weird because, like, if I had a job and they're all like, "Okay, you can't drink anymore," and I know this might sound weird, but I would just.
I don't
stop
think you could do
drinking.
it.
No,
I could do
First
it.
I don't
off,
think you could do
you could. But second off, here's the thing. I think
I don't know if you could anymore, Manuel. I know you didn't drink for like a good 10 years, but I think
No, but like,
Hold on,
I
hold
like
on,
how we're all
no,
saying
wait,
you
hold
could
on.
not stand
Hold on,
up.
hold on. Let me
wait, hold on.
just say one thing.
one thing real fast. At the start of the pandemic, I literally did not drink for months because I was afraid I would drink my last alcohol because I didn't want to go out and buy any. That's not even a joke.
You just switched to
from the
mouthwash.
month from after ALA until the first DTL. I think that was the first time I had drank.
But okay, so back to Shikari. What I've heard a lot is like it's not necessarily like it's like not saying that it is with the rules or not the rules. The argument or like more that I've heard is just like the rules like need to be changed. Like the fact that it's like okay, yeah, and the same thing like she's like okay, yeah, I did it. Yeah, that's not the argument. The argument is like the rules like should be updated. Not like she shouldn't like, get kicked out or whatever. It's more so like we need to update these fucking rules.
I think,
But
if it's not something that's going to enhance your performance,
that's the other thing.
But they
it's not.
can't because marijuana is still illegal. And
But
I'm not.
These rules. The rules she broke is the American Olympic team's rule.
I
It
know,
has nothing to do with Japan.
Also, she was in Jamaica, I'm pretty sure. Or
but-
like it was in somewhere where it was okay.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is technically marijuana is still illegal on a federal level. So you'd have to do a million little changes before you even got to the big change we're discussing about the.
Right,
By the way,
that's the big conversation.
I'm not saying she's a horrible person or that the role is right. I'm just saying that I don't see anything wrong with the decision to have her not participate because she.
That's by the book, like procedure and all that. The bigger conversation that's going on is like we should
defending the role. I'm saying
I look up to her.
Me too. I looked up to her. I look up to her too.
I know it's like a different type, or not a different what's the word I'm looking for? A different situation to be wearing a wig in. But
oh my god,
I've worn a lot of wigs in my life for cosplay, and they would not stay on my head if I was running that fast.
I could quit drinking.
Wait, so she wore a wig while she was running?
You didn't see the video of her wearing she has bright orange hair. That's a wig.
Mm-hmm.
So she added weight on. She could have not, and that would have been like extra, like even just a little bit. If that's like
here's the thing, and by the way, she's not the first American Olympic runner to do this. Glozell was, of course, but like she had the long nails, full jewelry, full makeup, full glam for her Olympic qualifiers. For her Olympic
no, y'all gotta give it to her.
I saw YouTuber that was talking about how there were people
fucking weighted outfit, all that, and she like still fucking killed it.
I saw a YouTuber that was talking about how there are people that are saying like, oh, she ruined her career, she's not going to make any money. And she was like, all this girl needs to do is come up with a wig collection and she will make bank.
She's going to be the spot. She's gonna make plenty of money. I just want her to be a successful runner because that's what she wants.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like she'll make plenty of money from that as well. But this was just the YouTuber saying like, even if what the naysayers are saying is true, and she doesn't have a career.
One of the most famous American Olympians that was supposed to go this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now she's not famous.
I'm just saying it was like I'm not
Simone Biles, who I assume is going to the Olympics. Is Simone Biles going to the Olympics?
Well, the Olympics should have been canceled anyway. But
well, that's a
but,
no. But I just want to clarify that I wasn't trying to say that like she won't make money from running. This was just the.
Anyways, I'm ready to stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's get this going. Go ahead, Molly. You had the last word.
I just wanted to clarify because I'm not saying that she won't make money from running. Or
I don't think anyone's thinking you said that.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. I'm just saying that like the YouTuber was just saying, even without that, like this girl is set.
Oh, for sure. We're all Team Shikari.
It's gotta be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching.
PS1 controller?
What?
Is that a PS1 controller?
What are you talking about?
Behind you. Oh, you can see where I'm pointing. I'm up, over there.
No, that's an Animal Crossing Switch controller.
Yeah, the things that are rounded, dude.
It looks like a PS1 controller. Anyway,
does not, but alright.
The color, anyways.
So I mean, if it wasn't obvious, I'm gonna be teaching you guys about puppets today.
Just the way the puppet came up, though.
Anybody in the chat seen Wonder Chosen?
1 second, I have to claim a waifu.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you
Just
playing?
claiming a waifu.
Wait,
where?
Important. On Wonder Chosen?
Don't worry about it.
That would be a wild waifu to pick.
I'm holding it in my wrong hand. Hold on. I put it on my left for some reason.
Felt. Oh, Mystery said they're not puppets, Callie. They're felt friends.
No. They're not made of felt. First of all, actually, let's talk about that. Where do I have my scrap fabric?
Actually, kind of looks like me.
So most Muppets, the Muppet style puppet, they're made from a fabric that is literally called Muppet fleece. It is made only for making puppets. That is its only purpose, and only like 2 factories, I think only 1 factory at this point in the entire world makes it. And what it is it's fleece. Like I don't know. I mean, if you do fabric shopping in any capacity, you know what fleece is. It's a stretchy, very soft fabric used for like baby blankets and stuff like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought fleece was kind of a felt material that they belonged in the same family. That has nothing to do with Mr. Taku says. I really thought they were like almost interchangeable terms.
No, completely different fabrics.
Question.
I don't know what felt is.
Did they used to try to make puppets with different material and it kept fucking up, so they made this material specifically because of puppets?
Jim Henson designed this material and had it commissioned.
There we
and
go.
Ever since then, it's people just trying to mimic that fabric that he designed.
Yeah,
pool tables are made out of.
It's fun. Oh, well, isn't that kind of like the same material?
Felt is what pool tables are made of. Fleece is what baby.
Oh.
I mean, they're both fuzzy, but that's literally the
Yeah,
only
but felt
similarity.
is not soft, literally at all. It's actually quite scratchy.
I would wrap my baby in a pool table.
No, you wouldn't.
Anyway.
If you went and felt the pool table again, you would realize that you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, maybe I just haven't felt one in a while.
So
I'm a bad parent. Anyways.
Antron. So it has 3 different names. It's called Muppet fleece. It's called Antron fleece, and it's called nylon fleece. And what it is what fleece is it's like fabric that has like soft fibers covering it. And so this specific Muppet fleece.
Oh, I stopped. I forgot.
The fibers themselves are way thicker. Like there's way more of them than regular fleece. Like regular fleece is a pretty thin fabric. This is a really thick fabric, and the reason for that is because then you see this seam right here in the front.
Yeah.
Let me show you, real time.
Wait. Oh, you can erase the seam?
Yeah, you can erase the seam by bringing the fibers up.
Oh, that's so cool.
It didn't do a super great job, but if I kept at it, I could
Yeah, we got the idea.
Yeah, you get the idea. So you can basically, that's the whole point of this Antron fleece.
Drink.
It's
like when you have a really fuzzy blanket and you move your hand one way and then you move it the other way and you can kind of see. Like,
I'm thinking of the cosplay implications of this.
The problem is, I thought about that too. There's not many things that you need to be this soft. I don't know what you would want to be this soft.
But just like certain things, like being able to hide the seam.
Yeah, but it's still like when you see it in real life, it's clearly made of fleece. You know what I mean? Because it pills so much. I don't know if you can tell, but you can't really see it. But it looks great on camera. But like in person, it pills a lot. Like you know how like fleece pills. Which is exactly what it's designed to do, is have a bunch of fibers so that they cover all the seams.
Yeah.
I want to be soft.
So
Sorry.
The inside of this puppet is foam, like just all-purpose foam.
Wait,
upholstery foam.
Is that a foot?
This is a foot.
Drink.
We talked about feet fetishes for like an hour last night on FAP. And there you go, everyone. This is the feet fetish thing. Are you okay, Callie? Are you okay?
Is that why you messaged me about feet last night?
Did I? I messaged you about feet? Oh my god. How drunk was I? Oh wait, you're supposed to talk about that, Molly. But yes. I told you a funny story.
Like a stick in there or something that keeps like the upper leg and like lower leg like stiff?
That's what I was about to explain. The whole inside of this is foam. Actually, the whole leg part is a foam tube, essentially, that I created by gluing the sides of the the foam together.
Oh, and it was like a
all the way
flat sheet,
down.
and then you rolled it down, kind of like.
Yeah. It's a flat sheet of foam that I curled up like this and created a tube. Yeah, the head is also created with foam. I showed you guys before the stream. But this whole thing is foam.
You okay? What is that?
Actually, this is the pattern. Well, this is actually not the pattern I used, but so there's this guy, there's this YouTuber / professional puppet builder named Adam Krunger, and he has all these free puppet patterns on his website. Yeah, so I basically used his. So actually, if I tried to like kind of piece this together, you'd see how the head comes together, ish. So like, see, there's the mouth.
Oh, I did not see how that was coming together at all until you did that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is the pattern.
Yeah, I was so confused. I'm like, how does that make a head? Yeah.
Yeah, and so the glue you use is a very specific kind of glue. By the way, it's the same glue you use for Eva foam with cosplay. It's called contact cement, and it's an extremely strong glue. It's used in making shoes.
Drink. Oh no. Oh damn. Okay. Yeah. Shit gotta be strong.
Mm-hmm. And how it works?
You can only get at like a Lowe's or Home Depot. Like.
Well, yes, except you know what I found out? So usually when you get contact cement, it's this brand called Barge. Like that's the traditional contact cement. It's illegal in California.
Wait, what?
It's illegal in California because it's so toxic.
You have to like go to Phoenix to get it?
Yeah, people like have to drive out of state to get it if they use it in their job or whatever, which I've heard of people, you know, having Barge, and I know they're in California, so they must go out and get it from out of state.
Allegedly.
And so some there are like they're not non-toxic, but I guess they put off less of the toxic fumes because the fumes are the issue.
I mean, don't sniff it.
No, I mean it's not that it literally fills the room. It's insane. And by the way, the stuff that you get at Home Depot, which is called wood weld, not even close to the real thing. It fucking sucks.
Does it smell like plastic or like burnt plastic by chance?
It's a very unique smell. It's its own. It just smells like chemicals.
Okay.
You wore a mask while you did this, right, Callie? Are you like all covered in cancer right now?
I am a little bit covered in cancer, but I didn't use Barge. I used this special, slightly less toxic, I guess, version. But also, I did most of this gluing in my garage, and then the rest of it I did in my craft room with all the windows open and like a fan on. It was still kind of toxic, and I did feel like a little weird afterwards, and so I just left it. I was not there just like stayed out of that room for a while. But this one definitely puts out way less fumes than Barge, because like this one, even as soon as it gets to the tacky stage, which is when you actually like put them together, it already doesn't smell like anything. And when it does smell like something, it just smells like acetone, which is like. So I think this one might be like acetone based or something.
I went to grab mine and then I realized it was literally the stuff you said is not even.
I told you it was. That's the only stuff you can get. I will.
Yeah,
there's a place you can get better stuff. Maybe we'll go, or maybe I'll get you some or something. But it's like a special brand. I'll talk about it later because it's kind of local-ish. So I just don't want to talk about it on stream. So yeah. Anyways, so use contact cement with the foam, and it's like the same stuff you use Eva foam. Actually, funny story. I was actually kind of nervous to go to this leather shop because I expected it to be like all these old dudes. It'd be like this young girl, like, you know, get out of here. Because I've had that experience at other like working supply shops, and I walked in and it was all these young dudes, and I was like, "Oh, where's your contact cement?" He's like, "Oh, it's over there." I bring it to the table, and he's like, "What are you using this for?" I'm like, "Foam," and he's like, "Eva foam for cosplay," and I'm like, "Well, you're not wrong." And he's like, I do this, and he was like, "Yeah, I also cosplay, so I use Eva foam."
Nice.
So yeah, it was really cool. And then obviously you cut the fleece out, you sew the fleece. There's also, I don't have it with me, but like there's these special puppet eyes that you get. I mean, they're just they're not special, they're like domes. And then the inside, this mouth, the mouth plate, could just be anything hard. I'm using plastic sheets in here, and then I covered it with black foam, and then the lip is like contact cemented. Everything is contact cement. basically. There's gonna be a tongue in here. Oh, and then this is an arm rod. This thing right here is an arm rod. So there's two kinds of hands your puppet could have, and that's either an arm rod. I mean, like when you're talking about Muppets. I'm talking about Muppet style Muppets. You either have an arm rod, or you have what's called live hands, which is where the hands are gloves and a person is controlling the hand with their hand. And traditionally, like on a set, you'd have one person who's controlling the mouth and one hand, and then if you need the puppet to have both hands, you have a second person controlling the other hand. And so, but usually if they don't need two hands, it will just be pinned, like how this one is. This is literally safety pinned on. So that's totally normal.
That's like an Avenue Q. There's a few of the puppets have like two people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like one of them is doing the voice, and the other one is just there to help.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's like standard procedure for this kind of puppet, whatever. Well, it's kind of weird and interchangeable in this case. I guess Muppet. So Muppet, it doesn't really have a definition, but like when you hear Muppet, you know what you're thinking of. Well, puppet can be like a marionette. It could be like a sock puppet. It can be anything.
Sock puppet.
So technically, we're talking about like Muppet style puppets. And how they actually act them is they literally are laying on the ground. They're literally laying on the ground, and they have their hand way up in the air, and they're doing the performance. And down on the ground, they have an LCD screen that's showing what the camera sees, so they can actually like act their performance, except that it's like backwards.
I always wondered how that worked.
Yeah, and they're frequently, the person is literally on like a skateboard kind of thing, too.
How did they do that before, like, touchscreens were, like, really accessible?
It wasn't touchscreen, it's just a screen.
Oh.
Like, when they got, like, big old fat TVs, like,
yeah.
Weston's like, at first, I thought Callie's puppet was a Messique. Or
I said
that.
Oh,
you did?
Yeah.
Messique, yeah. I'm not sure, yeah. I Googled it right now, and it does look like one.
Or, like, a blue version of that comedian puppet.
Hey, Rick and Morty reference. You haven't had one of those at one show. So, yeah, there we go.
By the way, am I going to be doing two presentations?
I don't know.
Because I don't have that much more to say about this one, to be honest.
Oh, you can wrap it. Yeah, you can wrap it up. Is my thing done uploading? Hold on.
I can also keep going.
Well, we can probably stop. Well, keep going, and then stop when you feel like it.
You let her rip, Callie.
What did you say, Molly?
I can talk more about Neopets.
No. By the way, Molly, I love all the crickle crackly things coming from your microphone. It's just like I can't even do it. It's all.
I'm flipping my popcorn.
It's like ASMR almost, though. It's funny.
I gotta ask.
No.
Drink?
Anyways, drink,
like,
and then I guess if you're done, you can stop.
Did you always have like this kind of like curiosity, or like was there like a specific thing that kind of like pushed you over to be like, I'm gonna make a puppet?
Was it my Timmy the Tooth presentation?
It wasn't. Actually, I've never had any sort of fondness for puppets. I've never had any sort of fondness for puppets. Literally, what it was someone said. Well, what happened was two VTubers, two Hololive VTubers, Ame and
of course it's a VTuber thing.
Ame and Gura were watching E3, and Ame was like, he looks like a Muppet, and then which was such a like, what? That's kind of mean thing to say. And then Gura was like, aren't we Muppets, basically? And then that spawned a bunch of memes, and I was like, yeah. VTubers are just Muppets.
Yeah,
are you gonna make is your VTuber now? Are you gonna make a VTuber? And no, it's just gonna be a Muppet.
Of course she is.
That'll be great.
That was the first thing I fucking said. I was like, no, that'd be amazing.
Muppet tuber.
Muppet tuber. I'm telling you, Muppet tubers are the next big thing.
But listen, I'm telling you, get Kermit.
It's actually already
a thing. Kermit impression? Oh my god.
I'm aware.
When I was doing my Timmy the Tooth presentation, I found some YouTubers that it was puppets. They were Muppets.
Yeah. Oh. Literal puppet channels are a huge thing. as I've learned from me watching a bunch of
there's an-
puppet channels.
There's a Nintendo YouTuber I kind of like watching.
But I'm not talking about puppet
And he's-
tubers.
he's-
I'm talking about a VTuber that the VTuber model is a Muppet, which is also kind of a thing that exists already, but people have only done it as a joke.
Is it 3D or is it like?
Well, it's 2D.
Okay,
It's like a 2D VTuber model, but it's like Muppet features.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure like how much they were able to like
ASMR
replicate and make it look like actual felt because that would be wild. Drink.
I'm done.
ASMR. Yeah, okay. You go ahead and go next, Pleiades. We'll break order. You go next. I go after you, and
Fuck
then
that. I ain't going next.
We'll probably have time, and then Callie will go again.
Give me bathroom break.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
bathroom
Fuck
break.
that. Give me like
I
one
don't
more
need to go.
presentation. Kelly, can you go again?
Can I go
Wait, you're not
again?
done?
Yeah.
Yeah, because neither of us are ready, actually. So yeah,
Do I
let's
have
go
to do
again.
my actually presentation?
Hell yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
go ahead. But wait till
Okay,
Mars
let
is
me
back,
get a
obviously.
buzz in room.
Yeah, we're still good on time. We haven't hit the 2-hour mark even. And mine, honestly, it's like a 30-minute presentation. I plan to rush through it. I didn't write much text in it, and that's usually what slows me down. Even when I
Oh my
write
god,
any,
I'm so
I just start
tipsy.
reading
I'm
it.
so fucking tipsy, you guys. I was trying to find Google Slides and I typed in Google Stream, which is why I was about to say I need to go heat up some pizza so I get some food in me.
Yeah, fun fact, Mr. Taku, she didn't know until we were talking about like what she missed last week that you had did an actually. So she was gonna do an actually on
No,
her
no,
own.
no, no, no. So, no, I wasn't gonna do an actually.
Oh,
What happened
no,
was
you did
last week
yeah.
the reason I was gone was because I was at someone's birthday and she made us do actuallys.
Oh, okay.
So I
yeah,
have an actually
made
presentation
that.
already made.
Ah.
And then you guys talked about, oh, Mr. Taco did it actually, and I was like, oh, that could be my second presentation.
So there you go. Yeah, because my thing's still up. I mean, it's like almost done, but like I think it stopped. And if it stopped, I'm gonna have to replace all the videos with YouTube videos, which can work, but I would need a minute or two anyway.
Is
But
there a
it'll
way for me to
definitely-
present this as just like a pop out?
Yeah.
That makes
I
any
think you
sense?
should. Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
I was gonna say, like, screen
okay,
record.
no, I did it. It did it. It did it. Oh boy.
Callie here. Callie's
Yeah,
already
fun
buzzing.
today.
No, I'm not having fun at all,
No.
actually.
You're having lots of fun, Callie. I have the BTS sauce. When you order from the app at my local McDonald's,
I'm gonna
they
go
let you
heat
pick
up
the
some
sauce you
pizza.
want.
Go for it.
So I have a bunch of the BTS sauces. I have the other one too, the onion.
Are they
I don't know.
good?
Yeah, it's funny because I actually ate a couple of them with my sauce. I don't like the sweet chili because it's a little too spicy for me, even though
I
it's not
paid
that
$4
spicy.
for quote unquote
serious?
beef pepperoni. Just tastes like fucking pepperoni.
Really? I usually can tell the difference. Well, okay, it depends, obviously, brand and whatever they
I mean,
actually
I'm
use.
sure if I like tried one and then the other, I could probably taste the difference. But if you
Yeah.
Yeah,
just ate
especially
pepperoni,
if
I
they're by
wouldn't be able to tell
themselves
you
and like
like
not on a pizza. You can hear Callie at the microwave and everything.
Of course you
I
can.
forgot.
You know what I
forgot
don't
she's, like,
understand?
in a
I can
kitchen.
understand when people can't tell the difference between 7-Up and Sprite, but I do not understand when people like legitimately cannot tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi.
Oh, they taste so
Oh, no,
fucking
it's
different.
completely different.
There's a
Worlds apart.
huge difference.
There are
Yeah.
people that can't taste the difference. And like here I am in 4th grade, we did this thing where we tested a bunch of different types of water, like different
Oh, I
brands
can
of
taste
water.
I could
absolutely too, yeah.
1000% taste the difference between different waters.
I was the only person in the entire grade to get all of them right.
I don't think I could
Nice.
tell. I don't think I could tell brands like by name apart, but I could tell you, oh, this is trash. You know?
Yeah, I can
There's
tell you like this is
absolutely-
different than this. Like
there's
Aquafina versus Evian. Oh god.
Evian's
There's-
way better.
So,
Like wait.
Aquafina's actual trash.
Aquafina
Like, oh,
tastes
God.
sour. Like
You know, I have to
Dasani
say-
is worse.
Toilet water.
Dasani is worse. Dasani
I have
is
to
worse
say-
than Aquafina.
when people talk about like, oh, white people, they're like their food is trash, their food is so bland. Have they ever considered that like different genetics make you more sensitive with your taste buds than like other genetics, and that's probably a big reason?
There is
Or
something to do with like spiciness at least.
Here's this other thing.
If you eat a lot of spicy food, it does like I've heard that it does
Well, I
dull
mean,
your
just,
taste
like-
buds slightly, but like so
But
that
I mean, literally just with genetics, there are certain societies that their foods are just more like subtle than others. Like it's absolutely a genetic thing. I have my mom's taste buds, absolutely, and my dad can eat fucking anything, and like he just he just eat anything. But me and my mom, we're like like super tasters. So like there's like certain things that we just cannot fucking eat because it's absolutely disgusting.
Two
So
questions.
there's-
First, cilantro? Question mark.
Yeah.
I don't know if it tastes like soap or not. Like it definitely tastes horrible, but I don't think it tastes like soap.
I agree. I don't know if it tastes like soap. Like that's how I would
'Cause I've
describe it, but I
tasted
don't like
soap.
it.
I feel like people are just misrepresenting
Oh, I
what
love
soap
cilantro.
tastes like.
But also, the second thing was I also read something about how like there's something about like eating spicy foods and like how that associates with like warmer climates.
I believe that.
It
Wait.
prob-
Oh wait, no,
like,
it was
probably-
because
spicy
it was
foods only
because
probably,
they
like,
needed
grow more so
the
with, like-
spices and stuff and like the spiciness. It like it either covered the fact that the food is rotting or it just like kept it from rotting. Whereas in northern climates, it's colder, so they don't need that to like keep food from going bad.
On that,
Wait,
two things. Like, let us not forget the fact that like salt, like spices, used to be worth their weight in gold. Like having like salt used to be like that's gold.
Well, salt particularly because you could
Preserves.
use it to cure meat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
preservation.
It stays forever. It's a preservation thing. It's not even
Also, to
necessarily-
be honest, even though salt makes you feel dehydrated, if you eat a bunch of salt, you'll retain water, so you'd probably actually survive longer without water.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
electrolytes.
one of the things they give people when you're in the desert, like desert survival kits, will have salt pills in it.
Mhm.
Well,
Also-
typically you wouldn't want to taste the salt. You would just take the pill and then the salt, whatever dissolves
I
in
drink
you.
salt water sometimes. It's not that bad. Like I'll put a lot of salt in it because I have low blood pressure.
Oh, salt water. I thought you meant actual salt water.
No,
from
no,
the
no,
sea.
no.
I'm
Like I
that could
put,
kill
that's what,
you.
like I take
I
like
was
water, like drinking water, and
like-
put salt in it.
Like, that makes people.
I've
that makes
had to
people go
do that.
crazy at sea. But yeah.
I've had to do that on my period because my blood pressure dropped so low. I've literally had to just pour salt packets in my mouth in order to literally not pass out.
All
My
sports drinks are basically salt water. What?
Yeah,
I've
that's
noticed
exactly
it's like
fair.
if I don't eat enough one day, then the next day, that's like what
Yeah.
seems to cause it nowadays. I think I don't know for sure, but my blood pressure will be like 50/90, which is very low. And it's
dying,
still
Molly.
technically within normal. Well, so I naturally have low blood pressure because my dad is overweight, but he's always his entire life has had perfect blood pressure, and he's like the only reason it's perfect is because it's naturally low, and my weight makes it higher. So it like evens it out. And I have that, and also like the antidepressants I'm on also lower blood pressure. That's just like a side effect.
Yeah.
So my blood
Um,
pressure, I have a blood pressure cuff to monitor if I'm ever feeling like weird, kind of like it's almost like the feeling of being of like disassociation. It's almost like a similar feeling to that where I just don't feel
Out
like
of
I'm
body, kind of.
yeah. And oftentimes it will be my blood pressure will be very low. It could also be a blood sugar thing. I don't know. I don't have a way to
Also-
test my blood sugar.
There's,
Let's.
I think there's. I was gonna say
Ooh.
there's something to like certain foods, like the most aromatic, like spice, like flavorful food I've ever had is Indian food, and I wonder if a lot of it is like you make food palatable, right? Like you get limited in like India with like a lot of like not a whole lot of meat, like limitations certain like that, but fucking everything else. Like the amount of spices and everything make it like fucking delicious. And I swear to God, I've never had another like cuisine from a different world that had as much like intricacy in the flavors.
Well,
I
of
wonder
course,
if that's
Indian,
part of it,
because
too.
India has this. Look, I'm not saying the spices are bad. I'm saying that, like,
Yeah.
obviously, if they had access to spices, they're gonna use them to make their food taste good. Of fucking course. But I'm just saying that there is absolutely a genetic component to, like, being like, oh, this is too much for me. Like, my taste buds don't feel it more than you. So fucking sorry.
I do understand, or I can see what you're saying, where it's like what some person might say this is really bland, another person might be like this is perfect, and it's not because it's not that they like bland food. It's just it doesn't taste bland to
It
them.
doesn't taste bland.
Yeah.
Like they taste a bunch of stuff.
Although
Look,
I
Callie,
will say I do agree. I don't understand people that completely don't put anything on their chicken.
I'm not saying
Oh, yeah,
that you
that's
should
wild.
make
No,
bland
that's crazy.
food.
Are the only spices you have in your kitchen, or is it you have just salt, pepper, and maybe seasoning salt? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
I'm
There
not.
is-
I actually have a lot of spices in my kitchen. Thank you very much.
Anyways, you should probably start,
McCormick-
Callie, before we
McCormick
complain.
has a real quick, just McCormick, the spice company. They have like a, I don't know if they're based in Minnesota or they just have like a warehouse there or like a factory or whatever. But there apparently is a billboard. My dad has seen it that says no Minnesota ketchup is not a spice.
Yeah,
What?
that's funny.
Everyone in
Minnesota
Minnesota is either Scandinavian or German, or Somalian,
Oh.
or Hmong.
Somebody I went to
But,
college
but
with.
of the white people, the Scandinavians and Germans are not necessarily known for like spicing their food a lot.
I had a relative, or not a relative.
Go to
friend
the
in college.
chat. Go to the stream chat and get the buzz-in code.
Wait.
Oh,
this
shit. Okay.
chat.
Up. I had a friend in college who like talked about their old like East European grandma and how she thought her idea of a condiment was cabbage.
Oops,
I mean, if
hold
it's-
on.
I mean,
If it's
cabbage
like-
is a condiment in like sauerkraut. I mean, that's literally what
Yeah, like
sauerkraut is.
pickled cabbage would be a condiment.
Cabbage and noodles.
But just cabbage by itself, I mean, it could be like a garnish. I wouldn't necessarily call it a.
Who named themselves Callie?
Ah,
It wasn't me.
whoever did that, nice.
Ladies.
No, I didn't do
Maybe-
anything. I haven't even signed in yet.
Was it you,
Uh-huh.
Callie? Because you're
It
just in
wasn't
there.
me. I haven't fucking. I'm the host. I'm
Wait,
just gonna kick it. I'm gonna
where's
kick
the
him.
No, it's me. Don't kick me.
And fucking change your name. I'm kicking you. And you're gonna change your name.
You see?
Probably trying to play all innocent.
I'm kicking Weenus too. You need to put your fucking name, or else it's gonna get really confusing really quick.
I'm sorry,
I
Callie. Where
always
did you
put
put the link?
weenus.
The link is in Melon's chat.
Oh,
She won't
okay,
let
okay,
me- Callie wouldn't let me put weenus. I'm sad now. I'm Manuel then.
I'm kicking Callie with a K too. I'm telling you, just put your fucking Manuel. As long as that's Manuel. Is that
Yes,
Manuel or is that
It
Pleiades?
is. It's me.
No,
Okay,
it's not
that's
me.
fine.
Callie's such a freaking like. She's so
It's
hardcore.
gonna
with
get
this
really
game.
confusing if you don't put something that I understand is you. I want this to go
Wait,
quick.
Pleiades, make your name ladies.
No, I got it.
We'll
We're
have
just
double your
trying to-
name.
We're literally just fucking with Callie.
Manuel,
Wally.
Wally,
All right, I clocked in.
Wally.
ladies.
Wally?
I kicked you, Pleiades.
Wait, what was his name? What was Pleiades'
It
name?
was actually Callie.
That wasn't me this time.
I know.
Make your name super.
Wait, like it was
super-
Callie or it was actually
It was
Callie?
literally actually Callie.
I'll
Okay,
just
I'll take ladies. I will take that.
Well, we should all have names that are just like, I've known Callie for this many years, and then she just has to remember how long she's
That's
known
not
you.
gonna work. I have the
Oh
worst
my
memory of
God.
anyone you've ever met in your life.
Callie, I would hope you would know that you knew me first.
Well, I know I've known you first, but I couldn't tell you how many years it's been.
It's been at least 10.
I don't fucking know.
Because I think I was
Anyways.
16 when I met you, so yeah, it's been 13 years.
Oh,
Wow.
I need to shuffle.
Oh,
some
do I
names
have to
around.
make
Hold
this
on.
a drink? Drink.
Oh God.
Yes.
But we've only really been friends for,
Well,
I mean,
finish
still,
your
like,
drink if you haven't finished
still
it.
probably
Anyways,
like
keep
10
going.
years.
Me finish my drink? I have most of a drink left.
That's what I'm saying. Finish your drink. That's especially
Oh,
why.
I see. We'll do this until I finish my drink. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, well, Molly, you weren't here last week. Do you know what actually is?
No.
I'm
oh, wait,
saying
wait. I think so. It's like someone said, well, explain
I
it.
make a statement and you have to tell me what's wrong about it.
Okay.
That's
And
all
we
there is
buzz in.
to it. And you buzz in. I'm just gonna go by buzz in order. So
Do we wait until you're done reading it, or can we buzz it if we see it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Otaku. I've literally known
Yep.
Molly for like basically 10 years. We've met
More than
dozens
that.
and
yeah,
dozens
at
and
least-
dozens of times.
It's been at least 13 years.
Really?
I-
13 years?
It was my second fanime when I was 15.
It was not 13
Oh,
years
I-
because I didn't meet you when I was 12.
I just saw what play.
Maybe I met you on my third fanime then. Maybe
I
you
think
had
I
only
met
met
you
in
when I was
person
13
once.
or 14.
They've
I
met
mean,
in person
like, and
once.
also, we should also clarify, when me and Callie first met, it was literally like 3 seconds.
Yeah. But,
we
but
didn't become
like,
friends
met
until
each other
years
like,
later.
like a lot of cons, and then we started rooming at like every con.
Yeah, and then we actually became friends. But before that, it was just like she was someone I knew.
Yeah.
But
Through someone else who doesn't even do
Like an
cosplay
acquaintance.
anymore.
Kinda
That's
alright.
fuck, I'm resetting. That doesn't fucking count. That minute
Okay,
does
let's
not
go.
fucking
Let's start
count.
for real. Let's start for real. Let's start for real.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
Ryan.
understand the rules though. So it's gonna change the slide. It's gonna show the full statement. You're free to buzz in whatever you want, but I'll be reading it. Okay.
Okay. That's
And
the
there might be
question I
some
asked, by the way.
questions that I skip, by the way, because they're just fucking stupid questions. Because I had to rush. Also, there's gonna be a couple of questions where I need you to open MS Paint, and you're gonna share your screen. And we're gonna look at them. Okay.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
go ahead and wrap
Oh
this
my
up.
god! Hold on, open MS Paint. I'll open it now because I haven't opened Paint in forever. Hold on.
How do you open MS Paint? You search for MS Paint and click open.
Callie, I mean, Molly. Anyways, Callie. One of you. Start the game.
Molly, Callie. Okay. Anyways, I'm just gonna go for it. BTS. Oh, I forgot to mention.
Dear God.
I forgot to mention. The theme of this quiz. The theme of this quiz is things that people love to hate.
Oh, okay. Wait, Molly, you already buzzed.
No,
in the first 3 words, I already saw something that was.
I saw it wrong too.
What's wrong?
Wally, you went first.
5.
They're
4.
not bulletproof. Well, maybe they are bulletproof Boy Scouts.
They are bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Oh, they are known as that?
Oh, shit! I thought that was the wrong two.
BTS means bulletproof Boy Scouts in Korean.
Oh, well, let me get something
Oh,
else.
really? The Banyan
Sotang or whatever.
Sotan Dan or something like that, yeah.
It means bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Oh.
Actually, there's not 7 members.
No, there are 7 members.
Ah, shit, I was just guessing at that point. Okay.
Ladies, you want to guess?
I got no fucking clue.
Okay, I'll keep reading it. BTS, also known as Bulletproof Boy Scouts, is currently one of the Molly.
Was Billboard's Hot 100 by a Korean artist actually Gangnam Style?
This overtook Gangnam Style.
Oh, okay.
So this is true. That's a true fact.
Wait, what's that?
Is one of it features 7 members. Their latest hit, Dynamite, was even nominated for a Grammy and broke the record for longest charting song on
Leslie, tell me
Billboard's
what's wrong.
Hot 100 by a Korean artist.
Leslie,
I know they were
what's
nominated for a Grammy, but I don't know if it was. If we say what's wrong, do we have to say what's actually correct about it?
Manuel?
Actually, this song was not nominated for a Grammy.
It was nominated for a Grammy.
God damn it! Okay.
Dynamite was nominated for a Grammy.
There's nothing left.
Nice
guys. I
try
don't even know-
reaching for like a trick question though.
I'll tell you. No one's getting the point. Dynamite, not their latest hit. They've put out 2 songs since then. When I wrote this, it had only been 1 song since then. But they've now released 2 songs since then because one came out like yesterday.
I should have known that because my mom messages me when they come out with songs.
But yeah, I did this quiz last weekend, by the way, before Permission to Dance had come out. But obviously before that, Butter had come out like 2 weeks before that. So Butter is their latest song. I guess I should have said latest song.
Oh, Butter is a song?
Yeah, Butter's their song. Okay, next one. Furries are well known for their complex and expensive custom artwork and fursuits of their own custom characters. There might be typos. Fursuits and their Manuel.
Actually, their sexual equivalent is not called pursuits.
What is it called?
I didn't know you were gonna ask me that.
That is how the game works.
Would that be Persona then?
No. If someone else could tell me what they're actually called, I'd give them the
I
point.
guess, but
Molly?
I know it's not pursuits.
Okay, I know it's called
cute.
yiffing. Are they yiff
Damn it!
suits?
No, they're not yiff suits.
That's actually what I was gonna guess.
That's what I
Okay,
guess.
Manuel, then you get the point. They're called mer suits, which apparently mer
That's the
is
word,
the
yeah.
furry equivalent of purring. Learned that when I was writing this question.
No, I know that too. I can remember the word, but I know for a fact.
I mean, you knew it.
that it's not purr because it's like they don't purr.
Yeah, they're called mer suits. Okay.
That's a lot of money.
Oh, let me wait. Let me finish this.
$20,000.
Yeah.
I'll
Fursuits
think
are
it's
so fucking expensive, man. I kind of want to make one. I kind of really want to make a fursuit. But
Do it.
honestly, the Muppet
No.
thing is really similar to fursuit, so I'm kind of getting my fix.
Make a giant Muppet cosplay.
That's what Big Bird is.
Yes.
Big Bird Callie.
Or Snuffleupagus. He's even more giant. He has like 3 people inside of him.
Yeah,
Or
two.
Really?
Two.
Two
Not
people.
3, but 2.
Yeah. In America alone, there are Real Housewives shows located in Orange County, New York City, Atlanta, New Jersey, DC, Beverly Hills, Miami, Orlando, Potomac, Dallas, and Salt Lake City. They've also been in their fair share of legal trouble, including at least 3 state and federal indictments currently in progress.
Oh
Frank.
my god. Shit.
Manuel.
Potomac.
There actually there's no Real Housewives show in Potomac.
There actually is.
Oh my god.
Where is Potomac, though?
Potomac is around DC, which,
Why
by
don't
the
we
way, is
both
really
say
strange that there was a DC and now there's a Potomac, and those are 2 different franchises.
Oh,
And I
the
will tell you that
Potomac.
one of the cities
Potomac
is the issue, so you can take a guess if you want.
Okay, Pleiades.
What? I got no
So-
idea.
Molly,
Is there a New York City one?
there is a New York City one.
Okay.
I mean, of all the ones you could have guessed, that's an interesting one to guess.
Okay, Pleiades. You
Well, I thought it was just
yeah.
so
Again,
obvious that there would be one that I was like, maybe.
Oh,
that's
I
Pleiades.
think, I think I see which one it is. Fuck.
Is it?
Oh, wait, no, yeah.
Dallas.
There is a Dallas. It's actually really good. One of my favorite Real Housewives quote. I got weapons.
Like-
I got weapons and knives, but I don't need them. I have hands. Just hands.
Are you
Molly?
okay?
That
it
sounds like
Orlando?
Tiger King.
Is Orlando. There is no Real Housewives of Orlando.
Is there any Real Housewives in Florida?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Miami, the
Miami.
one that's right next
Oh,
to it.
yeah.
That's why I put them right next to each other, because it'd be weird that they're both there. I need to start keeping track of your points.
Oh my god.
Okay, clear
What?
buzzers. Next one. As much as many bronies like to ignore it, My Little Pony has existed as a franchise since 1981, starting with My Pretty Pony, and went on to have 8 generations after the newest, highly successful, Molly.
You there's a grammar issue here because.
Well,
he said
besides the
this.
grammar issue.
Yeah, that makes me mean.
Yeah, obviously there's grammar. Like I said, I rushed.
Wait,
Hold on, I'm gonna have to take a small break.
I don't
from
think
this.
there have been eight
'Cause I need to
generations.
fix
I
my
think there's been like
presentation.
7.5.
You've hit on the point, but if you can tell me how many generations there are, I'll really give it to you.
It's something 0.5. Is it 5.5?
It's not. It is 5. It's not 0.5. It's 5.
Well, because didn't they? There was one that they like said was, or maybe it was like there was a 4.5 and then they went to 5.
I don't know. Officially there's 5.
There was a 0.5.
Officially there's 5. I don't know that much about My Little Pony. Everything I know about My Little Pony is from Jenny Nicholson. So.
Oh my god, Callie.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh fuck! I don't have this set up.
Wait.
Shit. This is one of the ones you're supposed to use my MS Paint for, but I don't have the characters listed out for you because when I played this in person, I wrote them on sticky notes. And I really want to play this.
Okay, you could just tell us, or like put them up on the screen or something.
I'm gonna read it to you, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna try to randomize them in my head. So write them down on your own, and then basically how it's gonna work is I'm going to list to you 16 character names. All of these characters are from shows or like or they're characters or people in something.
Okay.
And some of the names will fit into more than one group, but there's only one perfect 4 groups of 4. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me quickly.
I don't know if you heard me, but I'm gonna take a break from this round. I need to fix my presentation.
No, fuck you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Because it won't let me upload it, and I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't upload it. It
Well,
was
let me
done
just show it
uploading, and
without
said it was too big.
without the sound.
But that's part of the. I need to figure this out. Sorry.
You can also upload the videos separately on to share with us.
Yeah.
If that's a thing, if you want to do, I don't know. Or Manuel, are the videos on YouTube? Just put the YouTube videos on a Chrome tab.
That would be a good idea, yeah. And then
Yeah,
you
but
just
this
share
keep
the
switching though. But yeah, I'll probably end up
I
having
mean,
to
yeah,
do
but
that.
it's not that bad.
Yeah.
What are the
Where the
names?
fuck is? I don't know. I'm trying to find them.
You know what? I'm gonna have to do that because I can't figure this out.
Oh, let me search for the person's birthday name. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay. Here are the names. The names are... let me strike them out as I go through them. Okay. The names are... Karkat. That's 2 with 2 Ks. So Karkat. George. Reg. Rose. Am I going too fast?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Tommy. Steven. Mr. Poopy Butthole.
The fuck?
Garnet. Like the stone. Beth.
How do you spell that?
Beth. Beth.
Oh,
Oh, Beth. I thought you said S.
Connie, Ice-T, like the rapper, Dream, like the word, Dave, Quackity, the word quack, and then I-T-Y at the end. Summer, like the season. And then finally, Dirk, D-I-R-K. Do not look at Twitch chat. I'm sure they'll try to spoil it.
Oh, I'm trying to look already. Oh, posture check.
So did you get all those? There's 16 names. Did you get them all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. There's not really a time limit. Put them into groups of 4 by franchise, essentially. And I mentioned this before Molly showed up in this call, but they're generally things that if you were an active Twitter user or looked at like Twitter trends, that would be helpful for some of these. Let me know if you think you have it. I'll check them. You'll share your MS Paint screen and we'll look at it.
I know what it is. I just have to write it.
I need a. Oh, sorry.
If you want, you can just circle them. If you have it in MS Paint, I don't know how you're doing this, but if you have it in MS Paint, you can circle them in different colors. Dead air, dead air. Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air.
Dead air.
Dead air.
No, wait. You gotta do the Pink Panther. Dead air. Dead air.
I was doing the
dead air,
Head-chala, Head-chala.
Oh, you are.
Wait, how many are there total?
There's 16, so 4 groups of 4. By the way, this format is from a television show called Only Connect, which is my favorite quiz show.
You are a quiz show, Callie. You're quiz show, Callie.
I had a quiz show birthday that Molly was invited to, but she couldn't come because she got sick.
Damn it, Molly, you're a horrible friend.
No.
I'm just being mean now, aren't I?
Not as bad as the person who just like drove all the way here and was like, couldn't find parking, bye.
Wow.
Groups 3, each character to 4 groups of 4.
I don't like her that much anyways.
What are you
She's not really a friend, she's a coworker.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have been confused with this thing anyway. So anyways, it's Molly.
Oh, I don't think you would have gotten a single one, Manuel, to be honest.
Yeah.
You're too much of a boomer.
Damn. That hurts.
I mean, it's true.
That hurts, Callie. That hurts.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, I cry. I'm crying right now.
Oh, boy.
Oh, god damn it. Wait.
Dead air.
Okay,
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air. Dead air. Dead air. Don't take a shot. Who did take a shot?
My formatting, I think I'm correct. There's one that I'm not actually sure about, so I kind of guessed a little bit, but should I share?
Don't share it. Well, you can share it, and it won't go automatically up on the screen. And then I'll wait for Pleiades to be done. Pleiades should also share his screen, I guess, so that I can make sure you guys don't change your answers.
Okay, now there's no video. This thing uploaded right away.
Ah, shit.
I guess it could not play my videos because like when I try to upload when I try to upload the presentation with videos, it said not accepted. I'm like, what? You made me upload all this to tell me it wasn't accepted.
Yeah, sometimes it's stupid like that.
That was the annoying thing. It wasn't the fact that like it didn't accept it. It was the fact that I wasted like those 2 hours uploading it because the video files were huge. It was a couple gigs altogether. Anyways.
Well, I can already tell Molly just looking at your list that you haven't gotten any of them.
What?
Or maybe that's just in the way you wrote it. Maybe I can't see your actual list because it's really small. I can't tell.
Oh yeah, it's if you're talking about like the big letters, that was just me writing down all the.
Oh,
things.
okay.
I
was like, none of this is right.
let me delete that. I was like, I know for sure at least one of them is right. I don't know how to use this new paint.
Oh, by the way, in the real actually game, this is called a shiny question because like shiny Pokemon, it's special, but it's worth the same number of points. So the person who gets the most is the most correct gets 1 point for this category, for this question.
Neat.
Oops.
Oh,
Why is it taking so long, by the way? What did I miss?
Because they're doing a really tough, it's like a special, complicated question where they're
Like this-
grouping characters. Did you get it, Pleiades? I think Molly's done.
I'm
erasing my just.
But like, wait. I'm scared. I'm sharing my screen right now.
I know, you're sharing it. I'm not going to put it on the screen until you guys are both done.
Okay, yeah,
So
no, this is as much as I was able to get.
Wait, can more than one person share the screen right now?
No, well, I'm not sharing my screen. I can just put people's...
Oh.
I can control everything. It's great. This fucking shit is great. I fucking love this shit.
This is neat.
There's like zero scuff for the people watching.
Zero
Okay, so
stuff.
we are done. We are ready. Can I show... Molly, can I show yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
What?
is this? What did you
Oh, no.
erase?
So, Carter, Cat, Rose, Dave, Dirk, correct. Reg? Who's Reg?
You said
Greg?
Red. Red,
Greg?
whatever.
Okay,
I thought you
Greg,
said
George,
Reg.
Stream, Quackity, wrong.
Okay.
Steven, Garnet, Connie, Tommy, wrong. You mixed up Tommy and Greg. Summer, Beth, Mr. Poopy Butthole,
Oh,
and
you
Ice
said
T.
Greg.
Yeah.
I thought you said Reg.
I
I
thought you
said
said
Greg.
Greg too.
Butthole.
Sorry, I said Greg. Don't know what to tell you.
Okay, well, yeah, like switch those two then. I knew that Greg was in Steven Universe.
Okay, but okay, tell me each of the categories because that's also a point.
Okay, so it is Homestuck, Steven Universe,
There we go.
Rick and Morty, and then I don't fucking know.
Okay, so three.
regular
Don't say
show?
Pleiades. Huh?
Well,
I mean, you actually you're the only other person, so.
I wouldn't know
and then,
any
and
of
then
this,
you
by the way.
got you got that one. You got. I guess she already told you what some of them were, so I guess. Oh well, but
yeah, no, Molly got it because I,
I mean-
didn't know the other two. I can
mm.
guess the last one, but like Molly got it. I would, but I do.
Well, I
wanna
know
guess
Molly.
the-
I know what Molly got, but I
Yeah.
just she gives you the. We should have had it so she wrote down what they were. I fucked that
Yeah.
one up.
That's fine. It's fine. But I do want to just guess what the last one is. Is it streamers?
You'd have to be more specific. Let's go to yours, Pleiades. They are so small, I can't fucking read this shit.
Oh,
Oh, you
man.
also thought it was Reg.
Yep. I told you.
Everyone
Rose,
thought it was
Tommy,
Reg.
wrong. Wait. I see. So Rick and Morty. Oh, you did write down the franchise. Perfect.
But like other than that, I
Mr.
didn't
Poopy
know.
Butthole. Okay, you got that one. Steven Universe. You missed a character in Steven Universe,
Yeah.
which is fair because you thought it was Reg and not Greg.
I was also confused.
Scroll down because I can't.
Oh, no, that's it.
You didn't know. You just put Dream.
Yep. I was like, I don't
Okay.
know. That's a name I've
So
heard.
Molly got that one because Molly got 5 and you got 3 points.
Oh yeah.
The last category was specifically. I mean, I'll give you. You know what? I'll give you streamers because you still won't get it. But so you got 4. Molly got 5. The answer is I mean specifically the Minecraft Dream SMP. Those are all streamers that are in the Minecraft Dream SMP. I would accept Minecraft streamers.
I've never heard of any of these things except
They
for
are
Dream.
literally constantly trending on Twitter.
I only know
literally
about
constantly-
Dream.
Never heard of Rick and Morty, Steven Universe, or Homestuck?
Okay, I don't know any characters from there except Rick and Morty and Steven, I assume. But
Listen, when Manuel heard Mr. Poopy Butthole, when he said, "What the fuck?" I was like, I immediately knew he was gonna get blown out of the water.
yeah. Also, like I said, all I know about the Dream thing is that isn't he like mad canceled like for 8 different things right now?
No, because it doesn't work.
It doesn't work
it
for him.
doesn't do
I've seen
anything.
I've seen a clip of all the racist shit, and that's always like,
It
okay,
doesn't
great,
work.
thanks
It doesn't
that.
fucking
His
do
fans
anything.
are 12, Manuel. It doesn't work.
It
Oh
doesn't
no,
matter.
I'm not saying
Cancellation doesn't
that.
fucking matter.
I'm not saying that per se. I'm saying, isn't he? Even though obviously the 12-year-old.
No,
No,
not really.
because
I mean,
he
what
has
is
all this
canceled
fucking income.
if none of your fans stopped being fans?
What
Anyways.
could have been in another category?
When I played this with the other people,
I don't-
almost no one put Rose in the correct
Uh,
category. They all put it in the Steven Universe category.
Yeah,
Just
that's
Oh, 'cause of rose quartz?
And
Yeah.
by the
Yeah.
way, none of them fucking got Homestuck. Which
Just-
I don't understand because they were all on Tumblr, but whatever.
Just FYI, because that took it took like 10 minutes for that one question.
Yeah.
I don't think we should do another one of those in the rest of this game. But
No, but the other shiny question is really quick.
because that took a long time.
No,
Anyways, go on.
that's by far the longest question. Don't worry, Manuel. Okay. Almost 100 games in the Sonic franchise, including 3 educational games, 9 canceled games, 17 sports games, 12 of which are specifically about the Olympics. Sonic and his pals have been in a lot of crossover games with franchises like Mario, Super Monkey, Phantasy Star Online, and Space Channel 5.
Hold on.
Wait.
Are you looking
No.
shit up? Don't look shit up.
No, I
Manuel?
wasn't.
Okay.
I was saying that unless you're like counting ports, there's no way that 12 of them are about the Olympics.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
damn.
why I made it that, because logically speaking, there's no way there's 12 Olympics games.
Yeah, I mean they do make it for both the winter and the summer games, but still that's like too many years.
Thank you,
I mean,
Manuel.
unless like you count the DS and like
Don't
other
you,
ports,
you
like,
don't do that though. And besides,
Oh,
Some
I
of these games
forgot.
are different.
Actually,
very different.
I read Mystery Taco's comment, and I forgot that technically, actually, a rule of this quiz is you can't get the point unless you start with your correction with actually. But we haven't done that so far, so fuck
and
it.
to be fair,
actually-
I was
that's
the
what I was
only
gonna
one.
say,
I was the
actually is
only one
super
using
monkey ball.
actually. I think before this, and I just didn't do it this time.
I forgot.
yeah.
It's fine. Whatever. We're skipping
Whatever.
that.
Let's move on.
Okay, according to website coinopsy.com, this is about cryptocurrency, there are nearly 2,000 dead crypto coins, including Pika coin, Onion coin, and Florida coin. Over 100 cryptocurrencies are direct forks of Bitcoin. And speaking of Bitcoin, almost 2 million Bitcoins have been lost since its inception. Pleiades?
Actually, there's not over 100 cryptocurrencies that are direct forks of Bitcoin.
Nope, that's correct. Manuel?
Actually, there's far more than 2 million Bitcoin that are lost.
You got it!
Yeah, because I think 2 million were lost in one thing. Like, you know.
There are an estimated 4 million Bitcoin
Yeah.
that were lost since its inception.
Oh wait, I'm not even on the. I'm not
Some
even
are
on
just
the...
inert too.
It
but-
says you're still connected. Okay, next one. This is about fedoras. Oh, this is a bad question. I'm skipping this one.
Okay.
Okay, this is about Taylor Swift. Born in 1987 in Pennsylvania, Taylor Swift went on to release 9 studio albums. And
Ding,
being
ding,
named-
ding, 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 ding,
You
ding,
not?
ding,
Do you have
ding.
the buzzer? Working?
No.
Okay, what?
Molly.
I like that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, what is it, Wally?
She wasn't born in Pennsylvania, right?
She was born in
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
never mind. Okay.
Damn it.
We named Woman of the Decade.
Drink.
Oh,
By
ding,
Billboard.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding,
Molly?
ding, 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 ding. Calvin Harris wrote for her, right?
Maybe he did, but she also wrote for him.
Damn it.
Uh,
They were dating. I don't know.
Oh,
You're
Artist
dating
of the
Calvin?
Decade by American Music Awards. She's even written for Calvin Harris under the Swedish pseudonym Nils Schring. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I really
I'm
don't.
not gonna lie. I was waiting till we got there so I can hear you pronounce his name.
Pleiades?
Actually, she wasn't born in 1987.
That's correct. Do you know when she was born?
Fuck no.
1990.
No. She has an
1990?
album named 1989.
I was closest.
Well,
Molly.
doesn't matter. Pleiades still got the question.
Woo!
Okay. Okay. So this is the other shiny question. I only have 2 shiny questions. You're supposed to have 3. I only had 2. Put these in order. Put these in chronological order, and I'll tell you right now. These are arcs in Sword Art Online.
Wow. Gave it away.
I literally know that I know where Alicization is, and none of the other ones.
I
Oh
will
my
give it to you.
God.
Actually, you know what? Cross out Unital Ring. Don't include Unital Ring.
That was
Sounds
the
like
one.
birth control.
How is that the one that you know, Manuel? There's no way that's the one that you know.
It is.
There's literally no way that's the one that you know.
You don't want to know how I know it, but yeah.
Okay, sure.
Actually, birth control.
Okay, sure. Fucking include Unital Ring, but I won't count it against you if you put it in the wrong place.
I already erased it. You know how long it took me to write it?
Okay, fine. Don't write it. Just fucking ignore it.
Oh wait, fuck.
I'm not gonna write all this. You have to guess what I'm writing.
You can put the letters. I'll still take it. Oh, so you
Okay.
need to clarify between Eintracht and Alicization. Alicization.
I'm half guessing, and some of this I know.
I just know
Or
where
I think
Alicization
I know.
is. I don't know where any of the other ones is. Like I know. Yeah.
Tell me when you got it, or share your screen when you got it.
It's
God,
so
Manuel.
hard. It's so
Well,
hard.
yeah, this is an anime question. You don't fucking watch anime.
No, fuck that. It's so hard to write.
Oh, you can
Right.
just type
Oh, wait,
it. You
what?
didn't have to write it on MS Paint.
Wait, I missed one.
Oh, now you tell me this. I'm already done.
I guess
write
I
them-
told you to open MS Paint because we used whiteboards, but I mean, Molly and Pleiades used Word, which is much better in
No,
this
I
case.
MS Paint. I'm just typing.
Oh,
I
yo,
did
you're
press
just
enter.
typing in MS Paint.
There
That
we
makes
go.
sense. I like how
Okay,
Manuel's manually like using his mouse. Okay, so
Yeah, you look at my screen. Look at what I did.
let's look at Manuel's first. You're gonna need to scroll down.
Encred,
That's a
Fairy,
pretty
Ordinal,
good handwriting with the
Alicization,
mouse,
and
though.
Phantom.
Frank,
You're wrong.
Was I right on any of them?
You got Ironcrad and Fairy.
Oh,
I
then
didn't get
know.
Alicization.
And Alice,
Right?
Alice.
Yeah,
Alice is
okay.
in the right spot.
Alice
Okay,
is
it's
the
just-
only one I knew.
It's based
I was
on
right.
the
I was-
spot.
Yeah,
So
I
Manuel
was,
gets 3.
I was right. Those were the ones I knew. Funny enough.
Well, actually, I got 2 right then.
Because you got one out of order, Pleiades. Let's see. You got 1, 2. Let me double check. 3, 4. You got 4, so you already beat Manuel.
oh,
And Molly got
Oh, was I the
every
only
single one except Phantom Bullet wrong.
No,
Was I
I,
the only
Oh,
one who
and
wrote it out?
Alicization. Molly got 2.
I told you I got 2.
Molly did get 2.
Was I the only one who wrote it out like an idiot?
I mean,
Yes.
it's fine.
I literally knew
Please, you got
Alicization
that
because I
one.
have friends that were in it, and I know it's not the most recent
I
arc,
hate
but it
that I
was the
know
one
this
before
one.
the most recent
Frank,
arc.
I wish it didn't.
By the way, the answer is Ironcrad, Fairy Dance, Phantom Bullet,
Okay.
Ordinal Scale, Alicization, and Unital Ring. Unital Ring is the only one that hasn't gotten an animation yet, which is why I said we could take it out.
Is
Um,
Ordinal Scale like a movie specific?
It is a movie, it has nothing to do with Kirito.
I knew it. I was like, I
That's
knew, like, that was the one that fucked me up. So I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know where this
That's
goes.
the other one I know. So I would have. You know what? I had a feeling that Phantom. See, I would have actually got this all right if I went with my original gut feeling.
Could have,
for
would have, should
everything.
have, but you didn't, though.
Yeah, I'm upset
Yeah.
now because I would have shocked everyone.
No, you wouldn't, because you didn't do it.
Oh, let me stop showing your screen.
Well, I don't even know about Fate because of its porn. But anyways,
It
Okay,
is porn.
next question.
Well, it really
the
is.
Roblox question. Popular with young children, Roblox players can play the game by paying Robux, giving them access to thousands of user-created multiplayer games made in the programming language called Lua. It was the 3rd highest grossing game of 2020 behind PUBG and Honor of Kings.
What the fuck is Honor of Kings?
That sounds dope, though.
Isn't
I also
that
had to look it up. I'm sure Manuel knows what it is.
Of course, you guys don't know what Honor of Kings is.
Molly?
I'm not sure which one is wrong, but I feel like Fortnite would be one of the highest grossing games of 2020.
Twas
Yeah.
not.
Oh.
Okay, Shay didn't buzz in. Hold on. I'm actually I don't know the place, but it wouldn't be 3rd, right? It would be like way lower.
Mm-mm. It was the
Oh,
3rd
really?
highest grossing game of 2020.
But yeah, by the way, Honor of Kings by far is the most financially
Because
successful.
it's a Chinese
like,
game.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
like-
Chinese
Explain for
MOBA.
Manuel knows it.
it has like 1 billion users. Anyways,
Alright.
most of them are in China, but yeah.
Oh, God, no.
But it's the most popular game of all time, basically. But no one knows of it.
Frank,
Come on.
Wait, no one gonna guess.
Molly?
Are we gonna count-
Okay, but
are
is
we
it
just-
not PUBG?
PUBG was the 2nd highest grossing game. Pleiades?
Huh.
Okay, hold on.
Kind of like falling off the radar a little bit.
wait, somebody already said Fortnite, right? Like Molly said Fortnite?
Mhm.
Someone should. That
I just
is
buzzed.
the list of highest grossing games. We've gone
I
through
don't know.
that.
Stop going through that. Okay. Actually, they weren't made in Lua.
Nope, made in Lua.
Oh fucking hell. Okay, just give us the answer.
Yeah, I got no
we
idea.
guessed,
The
like,
answer is you don't have to pay Robux to play the game. It's a free-to-play game.
Oh, fuck, yeah, that's right.
Wait, but you said they can.
Yeah.
That implies they don't need to.
They have to. I mean, the question implies that they pay. They pay
No.
Robux.
The question
No.
says can.
I would give you that the question is bad if when I did this quiz, someone got the answer. They
Well,
did. So when I did this quiz last, someone got the answer.
Well, okay, no one got it, so whatever. But I'm still saying that you worded this really badly.
Well, sorry, I told you I rushed these.
Because when you say they can play, it implies they can also not play without the money or whatever.
It's just,
Well,
like,
I mean, you-
optional. But, like, it doesn't matter. Next question.
Move on.
Next
It's-
question.
It's actually we're past 30 minutes. I didn't know to take this long.
Yeah.
Anyways.
K-pop fan cams made many headlines in 2020, primarily for being used as spam. to obstruct white supremacist and fascist speech. K-pop fans crashed an app made by the Dallas Police Department that was made to report illegal protester activity by uploading hundreds of hours of fan cams. Molly?
Was it not Dallas?
It was Dallas.
Oh.
They also cluttered hashtags such as White Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, and the Patriots hashtag on the day of the White House insurrection.
I'm gonna actually I want to say that they didn't do it for the Patriots one.
Yeah, I made up that hashtag.
Yeah.
Damn it, that was my first thought.
That's what I
that
was
was
gonna guess.
only. Also, I was like, that sounds like you were rooting for the team. That feels like you would already like you were spamming the Patriots on accident if you were actually using that.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. It's like Blue Lives Matter, like spamming that shit.
Yeah. Anyways,
Spamming the football team.
the New England Patriots. I'm guessing.
The way
You're
this game
right,
works
yeah.
is the last question is a real life question.
Okay.
So this is a real life question.
Okay.
Electricity prices have been the bane of parents' existences since the invention of the light bulb in 1879. However, what many people don't know is that the price of electricity is tied to the weather conditions in the area due to reliance on solar and other renewable energies. Molly?
No, it is tied to the weather in the area because people use their ACs more when it's hot.
You got it.
I remember
Wait!
your presentations, Callie.
Oh, I'm so mad because I was
Solar
just
power
confused.
honestly is not affected by the weather.
Yeah, not really.
I mean, unless you're like,
It is kind of,
but
but
like,
it's
you-
more a climate thing than a weather thing, really.
US specifically
yeah, like
doesn't
if
know
you're
what
in
renewable
like,
energy is.
if you're like the North Pole and it's dark for like 6 months, then okay, yeah.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
real talk though, we can't have to speed it along because we have like an hour
Well,
and a half.
I
We
have
can-
good news for you, Manuel. We're
Yes.
done.
Okay, well, no, I mean like so who won? Let's just speed it. Let's jump-
You and Molly tied.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The question I did skip, I wouldn't have known anyway. So I guess that was a fair game. So yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone go pee, and then I'm gonna start like as soon as everyone's back.
Alright.
I don't need to pee. I haven't been drinking for any
If
reason.
I had done that
Pete.
one extra question, there wouldn't have been a tie. That's why they do 13 questions, so that there can't be a tie. But I skipped a question, so you wouldn't have gotten it anyway.
Not pee so that I can pee during manuals.
Why? That's mean. I specifically held it, but I really had to pee during yours. I'm so upset now. I should.
Molly, you're still sharing your screen, by the way.
Oh,
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. My presentation shouldn't be that long. I'm just worried about Pleiades because Pleiades always takes like 18 years to start,
Oh, that's
And
right. I guess we've only done 2 people.
and we're already at 2.5 hours. So I'm kind of worried.
Yeah.
I'm actually positive there's no way we're gonna finish in time. So we're gonna find out what happens at 4 hours.
It's probably just gonna stop recording.
Yeah, and in which case it's not the end of the world. You might, if you're watching on YouTube, you might notice a drop in quality out of nowhere at the 4-minute mark. But it usually isn't that bad anyway. That
do you
noticeable.
mean 4 hours?
4 hours. What did I say?
4 minutes?
Oh, 4 minutes. Yes. 4
Mr.
hours.
Taco, I never said there weren't ties. I just said that there wouldn't have been a tie here if we had done the last question, perhaps, maybe.
It's time for. Oh, I read that. Scrolls through IG, BTS, more BTS. I'm actually. They cluttered Patriots on the Super Bowl. Did they do that? I don't know that. I didn't know that.
No, I don't
Yes.
know. I just made up that hashtag.
Well, I mean,
Well,
they might have actually
he's just
done it, but
guessing.
Callie did not know what they did.
The Patriots have to have been like. What am I gonna say? Well, the Patriots hashtag definitely exists.
I mean, of course, for the team, but for it wasn't a thing on the fucking day of the White House.
It's hilarious, by the way.
Insurgents.
We've mentioned this. Warren's not here to talk about it with me, but like the most the most high profile person who was arrested during those whole insurrection thingies was John Schaefer, who was the guitarist for Iced Earth, and yeah, like his shit's going along pretty well. He's actually the only person so far who's pled guilty. And because he took a plea bargain, to like snitch on all of his friends, like in like the organ. Apparently, he's like really high up in one of the white nationalist groups, and of course he is. And I'm like, wow, this dude is really fucking racist. But things I didn't know about last 2 years ago. But yeah, and he's gonna go to jail for sure, well, prison for a few years, federal prison for a few years, no matter what. Like it's just the plea bargain. I think was for 5 years as opposed to like 20 or something. Because he attacked somebody with bear spray. That was the worst part.
Jesus.
He attacked. Yeah, he
Bear
attacked.
spray.
Exactly. That's such a redneck thing to have on you, by the way. He attacked somebody with bear spray.
I mean, if you're in rural areas, that makes sense.
But
Because
why
like,
did he bring that? Why did he bring that to DC?
I mean, clearly to attack someone. There's no other reason.
That is true.
The motherfuckers had zip ties.
It's like you could have brought a stick, but you decided to bring the bear spray, which I don't know if that makes sense or not. Anyways, let me see if I got this correct.
The
Yeah,
stick
Manuel,
with
get
the
your shit
bears.
together.
We all know you repel bears with circles drawn in the sand. Wait, what is that?
That's
What's
a
that a
SpongeBob
reference to?
reference.
Oh,
I was gonna say, is the bear the Midnight Man?
okay.
Manuel,
I think
show your screen
I am.
so we can get on with the show.
Do you see it? Do you see
I
it?
see it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. So tonight I'm going to talk about the saddest Final Fantasy moment, and there's 8 of the moments, and there's 8 of them in this presentation. Now I'm going to jump straight to the thing. Let me pull this out actually. So this
How do
is
you have a bad connection even using a new program?
wait, is it really? What happened?
It's like a frame a second.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's really a frame a second.
Oh, it is. I can see it now. Oops.
Fucking
Hopefully,
interesting.
well, maybe the videos will be shit anyway, because I'm streaming the videos instead of like actually recording them. But
Well,
so
hey,
this
you
is
won't
a
get
short
claimed.
list of the saddest scenes in the Final Fantasy series. Now it's funny because me and Warren have been talking about doing YouTube videos for a while, like scripted YouTube video content. Actually, not a long while, but only about 2-3 months. And this is one of our video ideas, and it's kind of been on hold mainly because both of us have been streaming so much. But Warren has actually like kind of said he's all going to stop streaming, and now I kind of feel like the
Aw.
streaming thing. Not that I'm going to stop, but the streaming thing is kind of like settled in, where I have a more of a method to it again.
Oh,
I could. So I'm like, oh, okay, there's time for us to work on these scripted videos that we've been talking about. And this is kind of an alpha version of that, because in the writing of this, I kind of like low-key started my list already. Now Warren has to put his list together, then we both like come together. And so this is kind of just me getting some of that, getting a jump on it. And obviously, because I just said Warren's not involved in this, it's just my list. So if you are interested, tune back when Warren and I eventually do that. And yeah, also I want to point out that my list will be very, very much in a time frame of the Final Fantasy series, and you'll notice it very, very quickly. It's in the time of like SquareSoft, specifically like the PS1, the PS2 era, and it doesn't have many recent games on that. Also, I didn't. These are all mad spoilers, obviously, so I didn't want to include too many recent games if I could avoid it. But yeah, and I try to keep this shortish. So let's just jump into it. So the first one I'm talking about, only because everyone loves Final Fantasy IX, is by the way, I think Final Fantasy IX is the most overrated Final Fantasy that exists.
You just say this to intentionally make people angry.
I really think I think this like it's the Final Fantasy that hipsters like to say that's their favorite, just because it's the one that no one liked when it came out. Yeah. Wait, who is that?
You are a hipster.
Who are you? I don't know who that is. We have a
Yeah, 'cause
visitor,
you're
and I just
wrong.
pissed them off. So
Yeah, you're just
You're
saying this
pissing
to
off the people that are finding our stream randomly. This is why we don't get new viewers.
Manuel's so starved for attention, he has to intentionally have bad opinions.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Rhubarb.
Hey,
is it
everyone,
Rhubarb?
what's up?
Oh, it's Rhubarb. Sorry. Anyways, but there is a sad scene. I actually did. I couldn't find.
Fool I was to think we would get any new viewers.
I mean, it's still a new viewer. I couldn't find enough pictures of this scene, but there's a villain in there called Black Waltz. It's actually a series of villains, and it's too complicated to explain the whole Black Mages thing. Technically, they're like these automation. Automatons. They're like puppets, and eventually they
Yeah,
stop
automatons.
Eventually, they stop. They live and I didn't even pour a drink. Anyways, I'll drink 2 in the next one.
My
Manuel,
puppet
pour a
friend is
drink,
on the
I'll
floor, or
explain
else
this.
he'd be on the screen right now.
So the whole
And
thing
every
is that eventually they lose power and die. And Vivi is one of the main characters. He's a black mage, and he's like a young black mage. And there's this whole character arc with him where he's confused if one day that's going to be him. And he eventually finds a black mage village, which is like other people like him. And he sees that they're all like kind of like.
Wait, what's the
automatons.
concept of this list again?
The saddest moments.
Okay.
So I'm just explaining the scene real fast. I don't have any video for it or even many pictures of it. And TLDR, when they get attacked by Black Waltz, he's kicking everyone's ass, and all the black mages from the village come and defend Vivi. Well, defend the party, but they're mainly defending Vivi, and they all get killed. And very sad scene. There actually is an FMB of it, but I didn't want to just include just that because
It's like on the first disc too. Like they let out the gate like early.
Yeah, and the way they all fall, all their light, because all you can see is their eyes, and their eyes are like little bulbs in like the blackness.
Just like
all
white
go out,
little dots or yellow dots
when they die. Sorry, I can't find my rum. I'm not ready for this.
You fucked up. Oh, I'm so drunk.
The one interesting thing was like that's always the design of black mages, like or like that's a traditional like appearance of it. And in this game, they have like magic, like mist that has like ether or whatever. I don't even know, like mana, whatever the fuck. But it's how they explain there being monsters and everything. Basically, the mist like comes together and forms like monsters, and that's how they make these things. So it's kind of like, oh, we had this classic concept of black mages. And then now they're like putting context and actually kind of explaining like why it is that you never see their faces.
Yeah. I like how Pleiades took over for my bad explanation. I owe you 3 drinks.
Have you not drank this entire time?
I've been pouring a drink. I could not find my rum. By the way,
it took you 5 minutes to pour a drink. That must be a tall drink.
I'm surprised he's not.
Callie, you are so buzzed.
I told you I was.
Ugh. Oh, it's too strong. Hold on,
not too buzzed to shit on you.
Ooh. Yeah, Callie.
Talk to him.
Anyways, that's number 8
on my talking.
List. Honestly, I also want to reiterate. I don't think Final Fantasy 8 is 9 is a bad game. I just think that people give it too much credit.
Why can't people?
So number 7 is Delita and Ovelia's ending. I'm kind of like cheating a little because this is some Final Fantasy Tactics.
It's not a real video game. I don't know what it is.
So by the way, I have my mouse on. I don't know if you guys saw my mouse just hovering in the middle of that. The game has a really fucked up, convoluted story. Basically, no one comes out the story clean. Everyone's evil in some degree, except for Ramza and his sister, and you play as Ramza. The story starts with you and Ramza. Ramza is you, and you're your best friend Delita, or like working for. I think you're mercenaries for this one of the kingdoms that are going to war, and it's very Game of Thrones-esque, where it's very complicated who will be the next ruler of this kingdom. And just to cut to the chase, and mad spoiler alert, it turns out that Delita has been like. He has ambitions of power. Like I think he was an orphan too. But basically, through a lot of machinations about assassinations, he betrays Ramza. He gets this he gets this girl who's not really the princess to be the princess. Then he marries her, and then he kills everyone else. He becomes king, and then the thing ends. Here's the theme from one of the cutscenes. Meaning, I would not think twice of killing you, Ramza, should the hour come. And that's the end of the first chapter. But this is a scene real fast. That's him and Ovelia. This is the ending of the game. And she stabs him. They go to meet up. And this is very touching because this is the place where they first met, and he promised to rescue her and put her back in power. But now she realizes he's evil, and he's been using everyone. So she tries to kill him. But he lives, and then he kills her.
Smart woman.
And then he kills her, and that's the end of the game. And the game ends. This is big spoiler alert. The guy who's been narrating the story.
No, don't spoil it. I was gonna play it.
You son of a bitch. The guy who's been narrating the story. He's this chronicler who was thought to be heretic because he was saying the truth. So they burned him at the stake. And then Ramza.
Oh, ain't that just the way?
Ramza's the only good person. He escapes. He escapes with his sister, and presumably they live a happy life somewhere in the country. But no, Delita becomes king. Right. Delita becomes king, gets everything he wants. So there you go.
It sounds like his name is actually The Leader.
I know. So number 6,
I was hearing Deleter like the stationery brand.
So number 6 is 1,000 words, the Len and Shuyin scene. Now, it's from Final Fantasy X too. Now, Final Fantasy X, we're going to cover that way later on. It's a love story between Tidus and Yuna, and
we got to. Oh, someone cheered.
Keep talking, Callie. Yeah. Basically, there's a scene where, like, the whole premise of Final Fantasy X too is that Tidus is dead. I almost called him Titus. Tidus is dead. And
no, his name's Titties.
Callie! That's the thing I would say.
That would have been a way better game.
But you think that Yuna thinks that she found a an orb, or like this, basically a video of him alive. But spoiler alert.
No,
it
but
turns
she's
out-
a dumbass.
yeah, it turns out to be someone who looks like him.
What?
And
Japanese games are stupid. Can I say that?
They are.
so this isn't Tidus and Yuna. This is Shuyin and Len. Len looks nothing like Yuna, by the way. That's just racist if you think so. But Len looks completely different. But Shuyin does look just like Tidus.
What?
No, Len's got banana hair.
Banana? What does that even mean?
That's a reference to Vocaloid.
So we're gonna watch a bit of this
kind of
scene.
like Panny. Panny actually has banana. Like
Wait, can you see that I switched the window or no?
Looks like Shuyin and Len.
Okay, let me switch it in the call. Hold on. I need to switch to the other video I'm showing now.
I guess the outfit is kind of similar to Yuna's.
That it is. Hold on. Let me
Shala. Head shala. I'm doing the spoken word version.
There it goes. So it should play now. Hold on.
Cheers.
I don't know how this is playing for you guys. Hopefully it's not too choppy.
Shit, it's not. 1 second.
Shit.
There we go, it's playing now.
Okay, well that's a good enough part.
I'm hearing a early 2000s pop hit.
And this is how this couple. I forget who sung this, but look, this is how they end.
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen people cosplay this, and I thought it was just a different version of Yuna.
Yeah.
I like the characters do look different, that's for sure, but just like, because the outfits are very similar, and they're both singers.
If you didn't know like what the game was.
Drink. Oh my god, nothing's
They
singing
absolutely
anymore.
have been.
Well, someone's dead on the ground.
More than 1,000 words today. Like in the last
They're dead.
hour.
So, anyways, hold on.
Wait, is that Yuna?
Yuna's the one with the short hair.
Okay, so they literally have the same outfit.
I'll explain that to you in a second. Hold on. I want to go back to the presentation.
Explains why I thought people that were cosplaying that probably were
Or like maybe it was her,
Okay.
but like older or some
Okay.
shit. In the story.
Sorry, girl. What's your name, Callie?
Fucking hell. I thought I was the drunk one.
You have to be on top. I'm getting like any kind of buzz too. You have to be on
I mean,
top of it a
that
little
makes it
more because
More of an excuse.
I told everyone earlier I didn't realize we had to do it this way, so this is kind of a ad hoc version of what I wanted to do originally. So, anyways, the reason they're in the same outfit is because in this game they have a thing called dress spheres. And that's how you change classes. And it turns out that the songstress dance sphere is the spirit of Len. So that's why it's her outfit.
Oh.
And by the way,
Len Kagamine.
if you ever see that meme where it's all like my favorite idol was Yuna, and they show the Real Emotion theme song, that isn't Yuna. That's someone else pretending to be Yuna. They just stole her sphere. FYI. So don't believe that meme. If you see someone share it, or if you share it, you've never played 10-2, and you just
Or it's a fucking meme and that's the joke, asshole.
damn, Callie, he's just getting angry.
Yeah.
How is it that Manuel can never remember Callie? I called her, and I called this
He
girl.
can't remember anybody's name.
Sorry about I probably should put a trigger warning about some of this.
Mine.
But anyways, Final Fantasy VI. There's actually a lot of sad things that I could talk about, but particularly I'm talking about a character named Saddest. Why is that cut off? But
Speaking of remembering my name, I decided, except for Pleiades, I'm not gonna ship you your cups because we live kind of close enough that I can just meet y'all at some point and just give them to you.
Okay. So Saddest, aka Ceres in some translations, is too complicated here to explain, but basically she's a general for the evil empire that you're fighting against. And I think that if I'm not mistaken, like she fails in a mission, so they literally torture her. And then like the heroes come and rescue her. And there's this complicated love story kind of thing that's going on with another sort of main character named Locke. Warren did a presentation on this game. He explained that there's no main character, so there's really no main character. But if there is one, it's probably Celes. Most famously, she's the character that's in the opera scene. What was that, Callie?
That was a
think that was
burp.
a goose.
Sorry.
That was a burp?
Yeah, my burps don't make a sound, so by impulse I make a sound
Okay.
for them.
But in the second half of the game, spoiler alert, evil wins in this game. In the second half of the game,
Hell yeah.
it's a post-apocalyptic
Just like the
world.
real world.
Exactly. It's a post-apocalyptic world, and she's taking care of her father figure named Sid, and he can die. I actually didn't know you could save him.
He
It's actually
can
really-
die?
No, it's really hard to save him.
Lucky.
I actually thought he was canonically had to die. There is a way to save him, but you have to be in the know of how to do it. But
Is
basically,
this like you have to like do stupid ass shit to
Yeah.
save Ares
You-
so she doesn't die?
well, this is real though. But basically, when he dies, it's like no, you promised you'd stay with me, and and then she kills herself, or she tries to. By the way, she does it. She only survives. She survives the attempt, and that's when she realizes that her friends might be alive. So she goes on. She decides to go see them. But yeah, basically, she has a whole moment where she's like,
Drink.
"Everyone's gone, even Locke, who promised to watch over me." It's really dark.
Which one is this actually? Final Fantasy 2?
Final Fantasy 6. This is Final Fantasy 6.
No, but like, is that in Japan? Which one was it?
Oh, this is real 6. In the US,
okay.
it was Final Fantasy 3.
Oh, okay.
So you are on a
Yeah.
similar track there. Yeah, in the US, this is Final Fantasy 3. This is the one I think that comes with the Super Nintendo Classic, if you get that. Fun fact. But honestly, I could have done a whole list on other sad scenes. There's the opera scene. There's a whole story about Locke. He has this girl named Rachel that he was in love with before, and he wasn't able to like save her. And now she's like she's sick in bed all the time. I think she like lost her memory too. And there's this whole thing where and that's the whole subplot about why he's so protective of Saddest, because he's like, I failed once, I'm not failing again.
That makes sense.
And there's the whole thing with Sabin and Edgar. They do a coin toss to choose who's going to become the ruler and who gets to like go live their life.
Right.
And Sabin wins, but it turns out he lied and he actually lost, but he just wanted his brother to have a good life.
I'll say we intentionally lost. All right.
It's a really great game. And everything involving Shadow. Shadow's just a sad, dark character. He's like the ninja character.
I love that hedgehog.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Anyways, number 4 is Eris's death. You knew we had to include this here. Can a death be iconic? That's my opening line, guys.
Well, of course.
It's so cliche to talk about this scene. It really is. So I want to talk about some parts of it that are never talked about much. First of all, I'd love to mention that the commercials for this game, because I'm this old that I remember when this game came out, the commercials for this game ruined this scene. The thing
Yeah,
was
you
like,
already mentioned this on
yeah.
stream once.
There's like an evil empire destroying the world. There's like a love that can never be, and it shows this. I'm like,
Wow.
no, bro, why would you ruin that?
Did you know that they spoiled that Darth Vader is his
Did they
father in commercials?
I didn't.
Probably.
I wouldn't
Frank-
surprise me. Oh shit.
In one of the Zoo Books commercials, they would be like, find out that a shark doesn't have a single bone in its body. I'm like, well, now I don't need to find out. You just told me.
You told me. Sorry. I'm
They're giving you that one. That's a little different.
Now, I wanted to point out that also this was a weird character death for the series, because there have been a lot of Final Fantasy character deaths, but they're not in every other game where somebody would die. They would replace the character with someone else who's very similar. But no,
What
when Ares dies, that's it. You have no more healer. Like,
Maybe that's
and
why
then-
it's so iconic.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like there's no one who could replace her in that role. And not only that, but like this is the last Final Fantasy game that if you left her with good equipment, she died with that. Like you didn't get that. Like every other game since, if someone dies, it just magically shows up in your inventory, or you strip them, I guess, when they died. But if you gave her a good
That
weapon,
seems like a bug on their part, and it was
No,
at the time when they
the-
couldn't fix bugs.
apparently in Final Fantasy 2 was the first game that did it, and the Japanese Final Fantasy 2, and the director even said that he wanted it to be shocking, and like it would shock the player, and the player might be like, oh fuck, he had my best armor, and it's all like, well, that's life.
That was
Sometimes things
bullshit.
just happen.
That was fucking bullshit. Like you
So,
can't
yeah.
even like go back and like loot like for your equipment back. Like come on.
Also in the OG version of the game, her name was Aerith, and I still call her that a lot of times.
I was
Um,
called
There's
her
Ares
Aerith. I
before,
didn't
and
Oh,
know
no,
then
wait.
they changed it to
Ever
Ares.
Or is it Aris? Or am I saying it
No,
backwards?
It's Ares was what they put in the original, and then since they changed it to
See,
Ares now.
look how fucked up I am, because I played the first game that I got the whole presentation
Yes,
wrong.
that's why.
anyways, and this is the scene where they put her in the pool. Also, I wanted to point out that no one talks about this, but when they kill Eris, you have to fight a boss after it, and they still play the sad music throughout the whole boss fight, throughout the ending, as if you're still not over it. And everyone has a unique animation because only your party sees Eris die. Everyone has a unique animation, a unique scene when her death happens. And Yuffie's gets me every time because I only saw her like my first time I beat it. I think I had like Barrett and someone else with me, but later on my party was Tifa and Yuffie. And Yuffie, you kind of see it there. You can't really see it because it's not in motion, but she walks up to Cloud and you can tell she's crying. Obviously, it's bad PS1 graphics, whatever. But you tell she's crying, and then she just starts like breaking down, sobbing against Cloud. Really sad scene. Honestly, I think that's the saddest part of all this. It should have been Yuffie crying after Eris' death. That's the sad part. But anyways, still best Final Fantasy VII girl. Anyways, next scene. The last three all have videos, so prepare to switch back and forth like 6 times, Callie.
Hey, good.
God fucking damn it.
Um,
The first one is Tidus and
Drake.
Yuna. Actually, I'm just gonna show it. Basically, this is the mad spoiler alert. Tidus and Yuna, Final Fantasy X.
Then don't fucking say it. I was gonna play that.
Everyone likes to say, shut up, Callie. Everyone likes to say that Final Fantasy VIII is the big love story. Honestly, I think 10 is the bigger love story. Because it starts really early
Manuel loves
on.
to be a contrarian.
That's actually not like an unreasonable.
Final Fantasy VIII is my
surprisingly
favorite
enough.
one, by the way, so I'm not ragging on it. But
I mean, no game is perfect.
But there's actually a really sad scene the first time. This scene where they're in the water, and there's a song called Soteki Dane that plays during it, where she has like the moment of doubt where she doesn't know she can go through with it because she's a summoner, and the whole idea is they have to go and defeat this big bad that returns every generation, and when they defeat it, the summoner dies. Like they pretty much
That's
give their
fucked
life
up.
for it. So she knows she's on a death quest basically, and she has a series of guardians who are going with her who might or might not die as well. It turns out the guardian typically becomes the next incarnation of the big bad,
Drink.
but they don't know this yet.
That's fucked up.
Wait,
But,
is Yuna in more than one Final Fantasy?
Well, she's in 10 and 10 too.
Oh, okay.
10 has a sequel.
Two.
So but-
Stupid.
Yeah.
at the end, she obviously they find a way to defeat the big bad so it doesn't keep returning. But the big bad's named Sin, by the way. But it turns out that the main character you've been playing at this whole time isn't actually alive. Neither is one of the other guardians. It's kind of complicated story. So there's this really sad scene.
I love the
they-
Sixth Sense.
There's this really sad scene where she has to say where they have to say goodbye. I'm gonna play that one next. Hold on. Let me get to it. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
Oh, fucking shit.
Callie's so like. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, it's showing.
Okay.
Drink.
Who's that guy in the background that's like, oh.
Yuna, I have to go. I'm sorry I couldn't show you Xanarkand.
I know he's like ruining the scene, but no, it's really sad. Wait for it.
Is it a love story
Goodbye.
between them?
Wait for it.
She a necrophiliac?
Hasn't happened yet. Wait till the big moment.
Yuna!
Did she just die too?
No, Molly. She just. By the way, they changed this line that's coming up from the Japanese version, but I've grown to like this line also. But you'll see.
I love you.
Necrophiliac.
Originally, she said "arigato," like she said "thank you."
No, well. That's a pretty big divergence.
It really is. And honestly, Arigato would have fit better because her whole thing is that she's a very stoic person. So it's kind of like, I get that they wanted to make it more iconic that she finally said, I love you. But yeah. And then he holds her even though he has no form. It's really sad.
He holds her even though he doesn't have hands!
No, watch. And then it ends with him just walking through her. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking cried my eyes out the first time I played
I'm
this
tearing
game.
up right now, so yeah, I know. It's like not me when she said I love you, but I also partly had something to do with mouth flaps. I love you fits more flaps than thank you.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, because thank you versus
Arigato.
I love you.
Arigato and I love you are much closer mouth flap wise.
Okay. Sorry, I shouldn't have wore a shirt that's colored. You see all the spills I have on it. But anyway, so the next scene, only 2 more left. The next one is Zach's death. And this isn't a spoiler because if you ever play Final Fantasy VII, Zach's already dead. So, but there's a game
situation.
But yeah, there's a game called Crisis Core that tells a story, and you know he's going to die. You know he's going to die, and you know you've seen the scene, but it does not prepare you for it. And they give it much more character because there's like dialogue now, and there's a song that plays with it, and it's just like I'll never forget. Sorry,
knowing does nothing.
Yeah. There's actually a meme I couldn't find in time. I shared it to War. I think I actually no, I think I found something. I didn't make it. There's a meme where it's all like it's a meme format where it's like I'm a man. I could do this. I could whatever. And then he goes sits down and plays Final Fantasy Crisis Core, sees the ending, and it's him just crying. But yeah. And basically, you get a lot more characterization. Obviously, you get to know the character, and then he dies. And unlike Eris's death, unlike Shuyin and Len's death, where you don't see the wounds from being shot, you see his body bullet ridden. You'll see. I'll show you right now. Like that's the part that really shocked me is that they show the wounds. Bless you, whoever that was.
Oh, that was a sneeze.
I thought that was the thing. Like the.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Don't share that. Don't share that.
That was the gun.
I kind of thought it was.
Okay, Eric, wait. I keep playing the wrong one. Hold on, sorry. Sorry, I can't. I'm a little buzzed and I can't read. Okay, I found it.
I don't believe that you could read even if you weren't.
Okay,
buzzed.
there. You ready? Okay. Callie?
It's showing. You can see that it's showing.
I can't see the things. I'm showing. Look at the screen that I'm sharing. But see, there's actual blood because people like to give the other games shit. Like Eris didn't give any blood.
Oh, I mean.
Oh, by the way, the Japanese version's way better. The dub's kind of bad in this game.
Word?
Cheers.
Pink.
Wait, Cloud's the one that killed him?
No. He was shot by soldiers that were chasing them.
I'm sorry.
How the game ends?
This is making me laugh. Just the fact that like it's like this like he's going through all of his like love moments with him.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things about Cloud. He's a very troubled character, but yeah.
Drink. I vibe with this song.
By the way, he forgets right away.
Fuck.
Like he actually like he just like doesn't acknowledge it or he actually like forgets.
he has some.
He has
a lot
like
of mental-
radiated alien cells in his brain. So he actually has brain work, pretty much.
He ends up becoming Zach.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
God, Japanese games are so stupid sometimes.
Like he dyes his hair black and stuff.
But yeah, that's the ending. And
Wait, does he actually dye his hair like he looks like Zach at the end, or he just like
he pretends he takes his life forward, basically. Honestly, oh shit. Honestly, the rest is sad too. He ends up remembering Eris, and he's all like, he starts remembering like how she's waiting for him, and she is. They mentioned that in the Final Fantasy VII, the actual game, and he never comes back. And because Cloud's the only one who knows he's dead, and Cloud is kind of a little like fucked up in the head for a lot of reasons, and he just takes over Zach's life. And like he pretends he's Zach. He's still Cloud, but he takes over Zach's personality, all of his mannerisms, and his history, his backstory.
And that's Final Fantasy VII.
That actually is the plot of Final Fantasy VII. Like, because eventually Tifa has to snap him, because Tifa's a childhood friend, and has to snap him out of it. Like, none of this is true. You're just taking someone else's life. So yeah,
it's like Metal Gear Solid 5.
Now the last one is the one that really gets me.
I still need to play that fucking thing.
Laguna. And this kind of tells you what happens. Laguna visits Rain's grave. And this is for Final Fantasy VIII. Now, the story of the game is mainly about... I didn't change that. Sorry. It's mainly about Cloud and Cloud. They're not interchangeable. It's about Squall and Renoa. But basically, this is like Wuthering Heights, the video game, where there's a lot of focus...
What a reference.
There's a lot of focus placed on their parents and about how, like, Squall's father was in love with Renoa's mother, and through a lot of bullshit, this guy who likes Renoa's mother sent him off to war, and he ends up meeting and falling in love with this other girl named Rain, who he ends up having a son with. But he doesn't know that the son's born. It's all really complicated. But by the time he gets back from fighting this evil sorceress taking over the world, by the way, I want a game based on that plot line. But he comes back and his wife's dead. And at the end of the game, it's very complicated, the ending, that like basically like Squall and Renoa and company kind of rewrite time a little to fix everything. But at the very, 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 very end, the last scene of the ending, you get to see a scene from Laguna. And I just want to play this scene because this scene, like, this is my scene that, like, you know, everyone's like, oh, have an act if you want to like make yourself cry. I just think back to this. Not even joking. This is a bit longer because I want you to see the whole thing because it's the ending that really gets me. Hold on. Okay, last time we have to switch it when we're done with this video, but then it'll be the last time because I'm almost done. Hold on. Okay, there.
Drink.
Ready?
Yep,
By the way, the song that's gonna play is a song called "Eyes on Me," which I love. My favorite vocal song for Final Fantasy.
Oh, Lies on Me. I tried to sing the Bo Burnham song and I couldn't remember the words fast enough.
So this is Laguna now, like present game time.
This song sounds like something my grandparents would have listened to.
Is this a remaster or is this the original?
This is the original.
Dang, the difference between the quality of 7 and 8. A lot. Between 6 and 7 too.
Oh, I'm stupid.
So obviously, this is the scene. This is when he proposed to her. By the way, this song is from the point of view of Renoa's mother singing about him.
There's so many like.
But okay, now we're in modern. Now we're back to flashback is over, and this is the part that really gets me.
That's how I had my hair in college.
Drink.
She die in the game.
She dies. She dies for real. That's his. That's her. That's her daughter. His stepdaughter.
But when did she die? In the game?
Oh yeah, in the she died. Like I said, it happened way in the past. Like when they were both still kind of not that long after that scene. I think she died like not that long after giving birth to Squall, and she waited for him, and he was still off fighting the war. And then when he came back, she was dead, and Squall was gone, and he didn't know why because he got sent to an orphanage. And that's the last scene. And if you ever play a Final Fantasy game, you know this theme that's going to come up, and it's a perfect way to end my presentation. I have one more slide in a second. Because this is the Final Fantasy theme. But I just love that that's the way they ended Final Fantasy VIII, is seeing that scene with Laguna. It's almost like Laguna. This is Laguna's story.
It's actually a pretty good way to wrap things up.
Yeah. Honestly, I really want a Crisis Core game about, like, game about Laguna. Like, we know how it's going to end, but I want to play as Laguna more.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily about, like, you know, the actual, like, things that happen. You write it well. I mean, we had entire like first 3 Star Wars movies, you know. Well, not first 3, but chronologically first. You know what?
But let's wrap up this presentation. Hold on, I'm still staring. Wait, am I sharing the rest? Oh yeah, I am. So yeah, Eyes on Me. I love that song. By the way, that's the orchestra. I think I was tearing up there. Sorry guys. Eyes on Me. That's the orchestral version. The actual pop version sounds a bit more like it has a bit more of a actual instrument arrangement, so it's really good. Fun fact, if I'm not mistaken, until I think Simple and Clean only slightly beat it, that was like the most popular video game song like ever in terms of chart success.
Really?
And yeah, and I think only Simple and Clean beat it, like still to this day, and only by a little. But yeah.
Drink.
Anyways, that's I wasn't talking more about that, but I skipped all that because I'm trying to end this quicker. I cry every time. Anyways, that's my list. By the way, that's a scene from a Game Boy game. It's from Final Fantasy Legend 2, which isn't actually a Final Fantasy game, but I wanted to include this in my eventual real list. There's a wedding scene from that game that I want to include, so stuff I got to get footage for, I guess, so it'll take a while. So this is really proto version. I'm pretty sure when we eventually do it, it'll be much different, me and Warren, I mean. We've already pretty much decided that Final Fantasy 8 scene will be the big scene, so spoiler alert, that'll be number 1 no matter what.
Wait, which one?
The one where he visits her grave. I don't know whether you thought that was the saddest one, but
no, the
honestly,
saddest one was Yuna for sure.
Oh, you think? I think so too. I don't know, just something about the 8 one, because I saw like that was probably even more so than 7. That was probably like, I don't think I cried when Ares died, but I think that was the first time I ever like played the game and I was tearing up.
You can't tell me that didn't like hit you, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it did, but I don't think I was like bawling. But I think when I saw that scene where like, I don't know, that just hit me. It's like, dude, it's so happy, like, oh, look at that. And then it flashes to modern times and she's dead. There's her grave. But anyways. So yeah, that's that. This list is by no means complete. Obviously, when we eventually do it, it'll be 10 or 11 picks. So there'll be more stuff, and it'll be a nice video.
Wait, real quick, did you say that she was Squall's mom?
Yes. That scene, those were Squall's parents. That whole scene, those were Squall's parents.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay.
The main character, the dude with the gun belts and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Gun sword?
Well, I mean, he has all those belts. He has like belts for bullets. Have you seen him? He has like X belts.
That's just Final Fantasy.
But anyways, so yeah, tune into that. Check it out. Those lists somewhere, whatever, and get to playing and crying. That's my end of my presentation.
Get to playing and crying.
You either get busy playing or get busy crying.
Oh, posture check. Sorry,
Are you all right?
The drink is way too strong.
No.
Manuel is dying.
Yeah.
He's getting busy dying.
Are you still there, Rhubarb? I'm sorry. Like Mickey, you watched Manuel gag.
I think Rhubarb was there for 30 seconds, was offended, and left.
Oh yeah, that's probably was true. What was her username? Her username was so random. That was the funniest part.
Yeah, it was.
That did not.
I was gonna say, like, I've never seen that one before.
You ready, Pleiades?
About
Pleiades. Pleiades,
whatever.
Pleiades Entertainment, the K-pop company that's been
Oh, she's right
shitty to
there.
every girl group
There
that
she
they've
goes.
ever had.
I'm only half listening. Lol. Sorry. That's fine. I mean, you're
Good.
listening at least.
I'm also only half listening.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be real with you. After I didn't realize how buzzed I was until I was into my second or third list item, and
Okay.
I was trying to purposely rush it because I didn't want to start crying during the stream.
You
I'm
failed,
not
by the way.
even
You almost
I'm
hit
not
40
even
minutes.
joking. I'm not even. Oh, did I really?
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't that bad. I tried to rush it. Sorry.
You're good.
Sorry. You sap. Oh, who's making? Don't rag on me. But yeah, those last three is especially whenever it got to the Eunice scene, I would have been like, so guys, like sniffling. So I'm like, oh, don't want to pay attention to this too much.
Aw, poor Manuel.
Callie's just laughing at me. Shut up.
I
Callie.
almost wanted to do a presentation where I just gush about my favorite manga because I found out it's getting an anime when I
Bakano?
never. What?
Bakano.
Again?
No, Bakano doesn't have a good manga.
We could see so much
Bakano
more.
has 2 bad manga.
We could see so much more of your room right now that we never see before.
You've been able to, it's the same fucking camera angle this whole stream.
It's so wide though. It's like I don't think I've never seen your entire bed before, for example.
You have seen my entire bed. This is like the 4th stream that's in the case.
It's okay. I also get sad. Bakano is a light novel series apparently.
Yeah. It has
I mean,
2
it was
really
manga,
shitty
but,
manga adaptations.
2?
Yeah, they tried twice.
Oh god. Tragic.
Actually, the second one wasn't that bad because it wasn't trying to just redo the same story. It was like news story, and it was written by Ryogo Narita, but it was still bad because, in my opinion, I feel like it was like wrong. I feel like it was like incorrect, but maybe I just don't know enough about Bakano. But that seems wrong. That doesn't sound right. But my favorite manga is this manga that the full title is stupid, but the short title is Fabi Niku, and I mentioned it on one of my. Did I do a gender bender list? Yeah, I did a gender bender list. I definitely mentioned it there. And it's getting an anime, which I'm fucking shocked about, but I'm so fucking hype.
Wait, did Molly change? I feel like she wasn't wearing that earlier. But then again, I just haven't looked at Molly.
What?
Did you change?
She can't hear us. Did you change?
No.
Oh, there you go.
You were always wearing that?
Yeah, my entire life.
My entire life? Callie,
This
Molly.
entire time, she's never done anything. It seems
I don't care about Chainsaw Man. It could be good. I don't care.
Buzz
Manuel,
Callie's
you've
funny.
legitimately seen me like in all manners of like half-in
Dress
cosplay.
and undress.
I know, I was gonna say Molly.
No, actually, there was one time when I was like, what was it? I was like, did I do the running Titan thing to you?
What?
So when I wear, underneath my cosplays, oftentimes you'll wear like the sticky bra, so it's like you're covered, but it's
No, there was one time.
I was just wearing my dance tights, which are completely opaque, like you can't see anything through them, but they're also like skin tone.
It looks like you're a naked person without.
If you're
genitals.
not looking, like out of the corner of your eye, it really would look like I'm naked. So I'd like run around the room and be like, I'm the running Titan.
I don't think you've ever done that, but there was the one time you were wearing like pasties and something else. I don't know what else you were wearing, and we've mentioned this story many a times on this thing. I don't know if you were ever around when we did, but and we were in Anime California, and there was a separate like bedroom too. So technically, you could have closed that door, by the way. But you were getting dressed, and at some point, you walked by it, and nobody was paying that room any mind. We were all like drunk talking like in the other room, and you're like, "Don't worry, guys, I'm not naked." And of course, we all look because you said that. We all look. And it's like Molly, mostly naked.
I wasn't naked though.
But it was like, but you were like, what are you doing, Callie? Are you okay?
I just realized I could do that.
It's so funny. It's like us arguing about like whether Molly was naked or not.
It's perfect. Whenever someone argues now, we'll just put them both up on screen.
It'll be mostly us, like us.
I
two
can
are
say for sure that no one on the stream has seen me naked.
I
don't think that's true.
Callie, like I see you naked a million
I feel
times.
like I've seen you naked.
There was also
no, because I mean I don't usually like just like completely change.
I don't think it was fully on purpose.
There was
maybe I guess it has
I feel
been,
like
over a
statistically
decade.
it's likely, but
there was one time I remember because we were like in the same room at AX obviously, and the last AX, and I remember there was one time I took a shower and I came out of the shower, and you were sitting in the bed and you were like in your underwear, and I remember like I was like, oh, and I kind of like backed up, like sorry, I came out of the shower. You're like, no, it's fine. I'm just in my underwear, which is fine. I'm, whatever. And I'm like, okay. Molly doesn't care. So I start walking further in, and literally I get to the table that's there, and I'm already getting ready to do whatever the fuck I was gonna do. And you're like, actually, can you leave so I can get dressed? And I was like, what the fuck? That made me mad. So like, I'm already came all the way over. I sat down, and now I'm comfortable. Like
maybe I like needed to change my
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, Pleiades.
It was just really funny. Anyways, let's move on.
Starting your timer.
Talk about naked Molly anymore. Hashtag naked
Well,
Molly.
oftentimes underwear covers more than a bathing suit does. So it's
like I said,
What?
and you were like sitting in the bed. It wasn't like, and it wasn't like I was just like, oh, let me just stare at Molly. I was doing some other shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, me and Manuel have had this talk where like I trust you. Like if I was blacked out, drunk, and naked and like on the bed, you wouldn't do anything. If anything, the only thing you would do would be push me off the bed so you could sleep.
Oh my god, it's true though.
You'd be like,
every
that
part
would
of
be,
that's
like
true.
the only touching you would do would just be like, Molly, get up.
Grab the blanket and use the blanket to rip her off the bed.
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be like one of those trick people who like do it to the dishes and she just stays there. But now there's no blanket.
You've never seen me blacked out though. You have seen the aftermath of me being blacked out the next day, but not me actually blacked out.
Molly. I called you Molly by the Pleiades. Pleiades, this is such a simple setup, and you're still having this 30-minute prep time thing going on.
I'm done.
I mean, you can interrupt this whatever, because we technically only
cool.
We technically
You
only
have
40 minutes.
always in every stream been able to interrupt us whenever.
All right. Did you?
I like your shirt. I like your shirt, Pleiades.
Oh, but thank you. Did you, Manuel, when you did your PowerPoint, you opened it in Chrome? Is that how you did it?
Yeah, I had to do it like that. By the way, they make you upload it there, so hopefully you don't have videos like I did. That was my issue.
Actually,
and like,
better idea.
I always save them in higher quality because I know that it's going to deteriorate when I play it. So I'd rather have them look great than deteriorate off of that than already be shit.
I feel like you can open videos in Chrome. Am I wrong?
Well,
Yeah,
like,
Why can you not? Can you not share PowerPoints on this?
You can,
No,
but you
well,
can't
no
share
video, audio. Yeah. So in the
I
future,
had an option to share audio.
You can share audio for things that aren't like you can share a Chrome tab's audio.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But you can't share a Windows audio, which is very strange.
Yeah, and that was an issue we discovered earlier. And it should have been fine, but then like I guess something about the formatting of my videos, Google Slides didn't like, which makes sense. But like I didn't know that until I wasted the hour and a half, 2 hours uploading it. It's like, oh, video rejected. Presentation rejected. And I'm like, what the fuck? So that's why we had to do that weird shit earlier. Which, by the way, it's a little wonky because I had like a censor on my other one, so it wouldn't get claimed, maybe. But it's video game footage. Typically, they don't block you for video game footage because you could potentially stream that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm sure Square will just claim everything.
How do I open this?
How dare they fucking claim my puppet monologue?
I know. It's
They
like
did it
this
specifically
is
because of the puppet.
your content, Square
Drink.
Enix.
Thank you.
Oh damn! You busted a manual. High five, Molly. I mean, I called you Molly. High five, Callie. You're not gonna high five me anymore because I called you Molly, aren't you?
Yup,
No.
sure did.
No, she's not going to.
I'm gonna leave you on hanging for everyone to see.
What the fuck? Hey guys, where's my
All right.
puppet?
Actually,
Where's
I'm
my
gonna give this a try
puppet?
just as
Here's
is.
my
Let's see how
puppet.
this goes.
My puppet's warm because I put it on top of
No,
the computer.
no, I'm the puppet one.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, are we getting our puppets? I have a puppet.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's all be puppets for Pleiades' presentation.
Yeah, let's go. Molly has like her emergency puppet just lying around. What the hell?
Okay. So
Oh
I'm
my
gonna try
God,
and do
yeah,
this
it's lamb
thing,
chop.
and let's see if this shit
Is it lamb
the
chop?
audio.
It's
This
lamb
might-
chop.
My puppet is a little bit dirty because I got some of that blue sticky tack stuff on him once and it won't come off. But right there.
Pleiades, your screen is fucked up.
That
I'm not
bad?
even gonna put it on. Oh, it fixed itself.
There
Oh,
you
I
go.
can hear myself.
Drink.
All right.
Nope.
Hold up.
Please.
No, we went over this. You can't share audio for a
All right, that's
your
fine.
screen.
That's
look
fine.
at Callie.
Oh no, he's missing an eye.
What
It
happened?
fell off.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna high five, Callie.
One-eyed wonder.
I mean, honestly, the good thing is like I don't even need like the audience.
Whack.
Yeah.
Not even a high five, just a slap.
Whack.
A whack. Huh.
Wait, did you
Get it.
go? Did you
Get
see his? He's been sullied
He's been
Oh, no.
sullied.
Sullied?
with
I relate to that.
blue sticky tack.
Aw, the poor thing.
But yeah, it's lamb chop.
So
It's
okay.
lamb chop.
He's just
So what-
Callie chop.
God damn it.
It's
So I want to go
lamb
ahead
chop.
and talk about a not anime that I actually don't hear a whole lot of people talk about. It's probably because I'm not like subscribed to like the right circles or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna talk about Wakfu. And
Drink.
if it, God damn it.
Drink.
If anything, this has been so it. I'm gonna get into it, but just
Wait, real
like-
quick before I forget, can this be
Yep.
the thumbnail? All the
Yeah.
bits except for
Well,
Pleiades. Okay,
God.
we don't have to do it right now. We don't have to do it right now. But
Let's do it later.
Do it later.
After
'Cause
Pleiades
We're
presentation.
not big enough anyway. Wait, you know what I mean? We're like tiny on the screen.
That's what somebody said. I don't fucking know.
Yum. Mom.
If then
You use your own hand?
this series kind of just proved to me that it's not necessarily that I might be a weeaboo. I just get triggered when I hear shit and it's not in its original language if I'm familiar with that original thing. So what the fuck is Wakfu? So Wakfu's a multimedia. It's part of a multimedia sort of universe where the first. What are you laughing at? God damn it!
No,
Anyway,
Lamb chop.
The lamb chop's mouth is
Drink.
like. Mine
Made by,
doesn't have a mouth. Mine's a very simple puppet.
made by Ankama, who started off making free-to-play MMOs in the same time around like the 2000s, and it kind of just like started as their foundation, and then from 2006 onwards they just took the same setting, the same models, a lot of the same kind of direction, and they expanded it gradually into Wakfu, which was a sequel, kind of. It's like encapsulated in itself, but it shares a lot of the same lore. And then they also made from their cartoons, comics, wild shit. Also, if y'all ever seen what's it called? Motherfuckers? I think is what the movie is called. Yeah, it's like MFCKS or something like that. I'm pretty sure Vince Staples actually like voice acts in it. But anyway, French animation studio who largely does everything,
Okay.
as far as I know, in Flash.
That can't be true.
Well, okay. I mean, you're right. I probably don't, but like
There's no
the
audio.
first.
the fuck up
No, that's
already?
fine. Fine. I actually didn't
Oh.
want the audio. I don't need it. So this is just kind of
No,
to give
this
you
is
an idea.
definitely Toon Boom.
So
That's
this is
Toonzo.
all. So these characters, these models, all of this started off with Dofus, which was like the first incarnation of Wakfu, like proto Wakfu, and it's all set in this sort of setting called the World of Cosmos, which has like varying amounts of gods depending on where you are in the storyline and what game you're playing. But these kinds of character models, these proportions and everything, very common, and they're I appreciate any time you have a creator in there, like instead of just doing reset after reset, they just build on things, and then that way, like the world gets richer as a result. More just like the models here.
Dofus is so close to Doofus.
I know.
Why does that panda have pecs?
Oh,
you're
because he's a
doofus.
panda one. See, it's like how in
don't
what's it
like
called,
it.
League of Legends,
Wait,
not League
no.
of Legends, fucking World
I
World
said
of Warcraft.
strong furry energy.
No, that
Yeah.
girl who's like bending over, that looks like such an awkward position to be in. Because like
Probably.
she's like, I can't even do that.
This is
I mean,
just
it's not
Saying
impossible. It's not impossible. That's an odd pose.
dog. This is French anime essentially.
But that
But, like-
strikes me as the bad anatomy kind of drawing shit.
It's animation. What do you want? Anyway,
It just
going
sounds
on.
like titties. Anyways,
The general races in the world are like, okay, you have people who are like cat people, you have people who are like plant people, you have your generic elves, you got your panda people, and then also you just happen to have like people who are just old and greedy and shit. Yeah, I mean that's basically
Drink.
their whole like class, or like class job, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, the original high fantasy archetypes: cats,
Oh.
plants, elves, old people, and pandas.
yes,
There you go.
this makes sense.
World of 10 or 12 is how they always call it. which is basically like how many gods are involved at the time. And depending on the story, like another god comes in and each race has its own god that have their followers. And then like you have your little like inter god follower conflict, shit like that. None of it is like needed to know, but it's like nice little flavor to have. But the real popped off came with Wakfu, because this was where they took just what was a game, and then they wound up making it into like a whole show. And Flash, boom, thank you, Mystery. Just out of the gate, again, everything I said about World of 10, the 12, the race, all that, all of its flavor, not necessary to know. But the entire series circles around. Oh goddamn! Wait, do I have a drink? I don't even.
Yes, you did.
Cool.
We missed it at the 11-minute mark, but yes.
All right, perfect. So y'all can't hear this, but one day, old man,
Black mage.
Hey, it's a lot of like these tropes, right? It's fun. Old man walking through town, with his baby in this carriage. This is exactly how the series shows up. There's no context, so y'all aren't like having to get like any more like acclamation to the story explanation. Just old dude walking through town with his baby, and then he crosses a bridge, and then these dudes in hoods try to jump him. And it turns out it was actually 3 black mages in one big robe.
What the fuck?
Drink.
Right? One big thing that you find in the series is
Molly.
I'm just 3 kids in a trench coat.
I know, I was gonna say that right now too. That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking
2 trench coats and a kid.
Molly, Rachel. I mean, why
Wow.
did I call you Rachel?
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am
even
for
here.
reals.
Rachel's
Didn't
not
mean
even
to
here.
make your daughter cry. I am just a fish and not a guy.
Okay.
Wait,
sure.
what?
It's the saying I am for eels.
Oh my God, Molly. Oh,
So-
your name's Callie, by the way. I remember it now, finally.
All right.
I don't believe
There you
you.
go.
I think you cheated. I think you looked it up. My name.
I called
Are you
you
kidding me?
Rachel. Oh my God. Anyways, oh, is it broken? They play these
No, I
breaks?
paused it because I wanted to actually have like the real timer on my screen.
Oh well,
All
now
right.
it says 13. 3,
So, dude-
2, drink.
Drink.
Big old mysterious motherfucker says, "You know what? My minions couldn't handle this old guy, but I'm sensing something from. I don't know what the hell it is, but I want to see what this old man got. This viejo sabroso over here." And he said, like, "Oh, okay, like, man, you don't know me, but listen, I got these robot bugs everywhere because I am thirsting for Wakfu. What is Wakfu? The living energy of everything. So life
Waifu?
stream, magical stuff, mana, ether, whatever you want to call it. He's on a journey to suck up as much Wakfu as possible. He
Just
smells
suck it up
something.
like a
That
little
sounds
pig.
like an
Why did
innuendo.
you say that?
What did
And
you
it's
say,
like, oh
Molly?
man,
Girl?
oh man, you got some incredible power somewhere. What you got in that baby carriage, huh?"
Oh
What
no.
the fuck? I called you
Old
Molly.
man's like,
Oh my God.
"Get the fuck away from me or taste the wrath of Rugalur Gran." That's
What you
his
gonna do with
motherfucking name.
all that babe inside that stroller?
I'm gonna make you drunk, make you
Oh my
love drunk
God.
off my junk. My junk.
I really wish I had the audio right now because hearing somebody speaking French and say the word Grugaluagron is so fucking impressive. Exactly. And dude with the hat is like, all right, you know what? I'll let you go, old man. That's a weird ass name. The only people who have names like that are no. Those motherfuckers haven't existed forever. What
You're
the
French.
hell are you, old man? Ooh, and then whole ass Kamehameha sword pops the baby, saves it,
That baby is dead.
raises the baby in air. Dude, warping.
That baby is not safe.
No, he good. The one
my
thing that I
God.
wish I could add right here, in throughout all this. Oh god damn it!
Oh yeah, Drake.
The sound direction in this is cool.
Lamb chop
Well,
is
actually-
shocked.
Oh god damn it! Hold up. Oh god, blah blah blah, sword, blah blah blah, fighting old man. All right, cool. You know what? Let's see what you got. Warping out there. How the fuck is he warping? He's magic. What kind of magic? We'll find out right here. It's just anime. It's oh shit. He has time magic. The one thing I wish I could share with this is the sound direction in the background right now has like a ticking clock going with the music. So it's just a really cool thing. Comes in like a buzzsaw, old man strength. What? My time magic doesn't work on him. Okay, hold up. How about... Oh, get your ass whooped! Woo! And then... Baby carries down. Safe. Done. Perfect.
How is that baby not dead?
Because he's a dragon, man. He's an old ass fucking man. He's an old ass dragon in an old man shape. So you gotta like save this baby. That's the entire thing. And who's that baby? That baby is this boy right here. This is the this is him. Oh god damn it, fucking lamb chop.
What?
What?
Just so like earlier.
Hugo was that baby in there that the old man was carrying around. He's a heliotrope, which is totally not a Jedi or an airbender.
It's both.
So the series is
Jedi
him,
bender.
Hugo, like trying to find answers about his past and where he came from.
Callie.
and his like distinct thing
Drink.
is that doesn't have the force, doesn't have airbending. He has portal magic. So he can pop in and out of places. And to me, that's just like an Aegis mechanic.
So he's Gladys.
Yeah, pretty much.
GLaDOS.
And this is like the little baby Hugo.
Abby.
I just wanted to show like how cute he was when the old man dragon left him with just some farmer so that he could take care of him. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, this is so flash.
I see
Mm-hmm.
a gray screen.
Callie, you're not that blind.
Callie,
You
it's
kind
like,
of see it.
I was gonna like I can see it on my screen on the stream and on like
I can
Twitch.
kind of see it.
Wait, Callie, is that your leg up or is that like a piece of wood?
It's a
Oh,
piece
that's
of
a leg.
wood.
What the fuck, Manuel?
I can't see because it's like this tiny on my screen, but I'm
Jesus
like,
Christ.
is that a piece of wood?
It's a piece
And
of
then he
wood.
took a shit.
It's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog drink.
It's a glizzy.
It's a
So this is I hate to do it, but it's pretty much like how like we drop off Luke with his parents at Tatooine. It's pretty much a similar set.
Oh man,
parents-
it's a hero's journey story. How dare
Exactly.
they?
Exactly. But here's the thing: is that unlike that, they got a cool ass fucking crew that to me is one of the most interesting things in here, just because like they all have their own running backstories. Just because this dude is like the first one who's introduced. This dude's name is something that I swear to God, I've heard said, but it's a nightmare to fucking translate in English. And I've tried listening to the English translation of this.
Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to do like Tristan and Percival.
No. So here's the thing: Twist the pond, right? So that's like sad,
Twisty man.
but like in English, that's sadly Grove. The thing is,
Tristan means sad.
Exactly. So like in
I
English,
didn't know
they
that.
say sadly Grove. And the thing is, and so they shorten it to like sadly, and I'm just like this or Grovey, and I'm like, this is so fucking weird. I'm so
That is weird. Why would they do that? I hate.
I'm so used to them calling him bum bum or like something like that. Anyway, his
Pom
specific
pom 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 pom.
Pom pom, way.
this,
Pom, 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 pom.
his biggest thing is he's basically a Saiyan. They call him Yup Brain because his race is Yup, which is just like fucking warriors, like idiots, like berserkers, that kind of thing. He's all muscle, no brain, but he's
Bad
a
case of
lovable
the yacht
idiot.
brain.
And the other thing is that sword that he has over there is totally not that fucking sword from Pokemon Black and White.
Wait, oh,
That's such a specific reference.
I know.
No, it's hilarious because here's the thing. This came out before that. And like immediately I saw that Pokemon and I was like, oh no, I need to run this in my main party. This is Rubylax. Hence that Rubylax being the name of the demon who's possessing that sword.
Wait, wouldn't his name though Tristepon de Perceval, wouldn't that it would be
Oh shit! Fuck.
it would be
that.
it would be like Sadly Grove of Percival.
It
they-
might-
Ow,
they-
fuck. Sorry,
Whatever.
I just stabbed myself.
Damn it! Fuck. How do I go
Wait,
back?
what'd you do?
Oh wait.
Oh, it's fine.
Nope, here we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So, dude always fights with his hand. Never fucking thinks. He is all like just like full fury, first hand. Also, because
Why
of
did
it-
she land like that? That was such a focus on her butt.
listen?
Because it's the French.
Listen,
The
that's
French
the
like
thing.
their butts.
No, did you not pay attention to all those models I was showing before?
But like
These
I can't get-
motherfuckers got fan service on lock. Okay,
Dang.
this
This
is
is so
hence-
much butt though.
Jean
You think that's
Slay
what?
Butt. And I cannot lie.
I
I don't
know.
know how to say the rest in
Anyway.
French.
anyway. Idiot, but he's lovable, and he constantly gets his ass whooped. But he like keeps struggling on, so it's very endearing.
Keeps on trucking on.
Ruel, this is kind of like the guide of the group. This is the Kakashi. This is the recurring thing in the series. Anytime you see somebody old, they got ridiculous power. Old man and woman strength to a T. There's at some point like some big ass like enemy attacks all of these the entire group together and like I'm gonna take out the strongest one here. Go straight for the old man. More than anything, it's kind of comic relief. Also, like a guiding thing where it's like he's the wisdom, he's the waypoint kind of in the story, but he's also fun. Yes, that is a blade, but also a shovel because his entire class is like treasure hunting. This is also like that old like shoveler, greedy, whatever fuck class thing. Always looking for money, and also he has a vault in his bag. It's like a bag of holding that he can just jump into that he unlocks by playing DDR.
The fuck?
I know, right? This is we're getting to like homegirl who's doing the flips right here in the
Oh,
past.
that's the one
Like,
with the ass?
Yup, it's her. This is Evangeline.
She's the only one with an ass.
I know.
Oh no, she isn't.
The one with the ass.
I'm making
Oh.
Lamb Chop smile.
What the fuck, Molly?
It
That's
looks like
creepy.
she has a stroke.
I know. The she
So
okay?
Evangeline, I
Lamb
probably
Chop
should have
is a boy.
About to say, Lamb Chop is a boy, isn't he?
Word?
Wait, what?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
No fucking way.
Hold on. I need to look this up. Hold on.
Also,
Hold on.
mystery.
Lamb
I would
Chop.
say Master Roshi, but here's the thing: not perverted. Well, unless like he gets a boner for money is his biggest thing. Actually, you know, he's Mr. Krabs. That's who he is.
Because everyone knows that the ultimate boss in
Yes.
SpongeBob
ultimate-
is Mr. Krabs. I saw it in a video game, so
Well, I mean, Callie.
So anyway, this is Evangeline. This is the girl who's doing the backflips. She is actually so she's a royal bodyguard in the group. Her attacking style is like Archer. She is the responsible one of the group. So like she is the no nonsense. She's the one who like puts everybody in line when they have to like get shit done.
No, Lamb Chop's a girl.
And easily
Really?
within the running
Yeah.
for best girl, despite the fact that there's a whole lot of best girls in this series. Her race
Oh, yeah.
very
She's definitely
similar
shot, too.
to yachts, like in that they're like kind of like warrior bound. But the thing is like a little bit more range bound. Think ranger, think that type of thing.
How do you
And her primary thing is that she's a royal bodyguard for this girl right here.
how does one do that?
Do what?
Oh, no.
Like
I'm
rip
using
your
my
mouth
left hand and I
open.
almost just reported a picture of Lamb Chop on Google.
Reported for nudity.
As if this wasn't abundantly clear. So you got
that
Twistapon over
puppet's
here
just
and
too
Evangeline.
damn
This?
sexy.
This is
Callie.
objectively one of like the best romances I've seen done in animation. It's just fucking adorable watching them interact and go back
That's a
and forth.
bold claim.
They actually no, listen. It actually follows through from like infatuation to the whole like romance, and it goes to a like. I don't want to spoil shit, but like this series, like maybe not them, but like
Drinks.
they
You
actually
missed a
like go
lot
through
of drinks.
relationships where like marriage, and then afterwards they're together, and then the story is them being together, and it's not just like the whole arc is like, oh, let's will they kiss or won't they? No. Like
No,
now they're in a relationship, now they
fuck
gotta deal
that.
with it.
I like when they only get together at the last fucking
hate that
second.
shit.
No,
Nope,
that's
that is not
terrible.
this. That is
Yes.
not this. There
Yes.
are people who like get
Why are you
married
looking
and then
at me?
have babies, and then the babies are in the story.
Fuck that.
That is what
That
I fucking
sucks.
love. I love that
That
shit.
sucks.
But then also,
Ah.
we gotta go in here. Oh god damn it!
Punchy.
This Princess
Whoa.
Amalia
That's
Sharam
fan art.
of Sadida. Yes, it is.
How
But
did you know? How
she
did
was
you know?
also
Doesn't
immaculate,
match the
and I
style
had
at
to grab
all.
it. Here's the
Oh.
thing. So she's part of like she's a royal bored spoiled princess. She
Of course she
is who
is.
Evangeline has to like bodyguard, and she's also the one who's like, hey, I want to go over here. Hey, I want to go
Right.
over there. And Evangeline's just like childhood friends, but also her bodyguard. She's just like, you're my friend, but also you were driving me up a fucking wall. Cool thing is like in the party, what she does is basically anytime they go into like a new town or a city or whatever, she kind of like acts as like the political heavyweight, where it's like, oh hey, I'm the princess of all the fucking plant people ever. So if you want to like piss off the fucking forest, the earth, by all means. Probably not a great idea.
Is that a skirt or shorts?
Skirt. Mm-hmm.
Oh, her ass is all in the air then.
What?
Yeah. This is anime. I told y'all. Like,
Lamb
if you were
Chop does not
thinking,
approve.
think this is just anime. But here's the thing. So, plant summoning, princess, all that shit. But the cool thing is like, she actively actually plays a role in like attacking and like doing shit. And honestly, like, she has her own little like romance arc
Drink.
that is like it's very slow burn throughout like 3 or plus
Wait, how
seasons.
old are these characters? They look kind of young.
I don't fucking know, man. One of them has babies.
Well, then again, this is like I'm sure the answer is going to be she's actually 8,000, years
Who
old.
fucking cares? Anyway, so the bad guy was introduced earlier on. Motherfucker, his name is
Dope
goddamn it.
bad guy.
Yeah, okay. Skip this.
I like how there was a disclaimer in your video. I do not own Wakfu.
I don't also.
By the way, you have like 10 minutes.
All right,
No,
that's fine. That's all I need.
Technically,
Later on
You-
down the
you
line,
have-
years later, the same
yeah.
dude on the bridge who stopped the old man who was carrying the baby. It's like, yo, old man, I'm back for that baby. Where's that baby?
Give me
That
that
sounds
baby.
that sounds illegal.
Give me that baby.
And then by this point, dude, again, this guy is his time magic. So he can stop time, fast forward, rewind, all this shit, all this broken ass shit. And it goes through the thing. It's like trying to fight. It's just like, how the fuck do you fight somebody who can stop time? And you basically have to be an ancient, ageless deity to even attempt it. Stopping time, all this bullshit. Okay, whatever. And then
That is not a man. That is a robot.
Molly,
here's the thing. So interesting thing.
robots.
So his
have
actual
rights
like
too.
whatever the hell it is in the game is called like his class is called a Zelor, which is basically just
Saying
a time
robots
wizard.
can't identify as a human gender.
Well,
Molly's
see, here's the thing.
Molly has no open mind.
So he's kind of like a cyborg is the thing. It's like he's a human who like modified his body.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
so he's a
And the thing
traitor.
is,
Is what I'm
Maybe
hearing.
you
Part of it
wouldn't
is-
have known that if you weren't so fucking prejudiced.
So
Callie.
it's one of those things where oh shit, I got a drink.
Wait, why are those little robots eating him?
Those are the robots who were sucking the Wakfu out of the trees.
Because those robots are
Oh.
prejudiced.
So he's like, this motherfucker has infinite amounts of just like, oh, okay, I got all these bugs, I got all these plants, I have all these weapons, I have these warriors who like I like stowed away to fight for you over like however long, 10, 12 years, however long it was since that baby was a baby and now that baby is a kid. Super plant, fucking cool as hell.
How
Love it.
fucking dare babies become kids?
And then
How
it gets to
dare
the point
babies become kids?
where we have to go full circle. And then that baby, who is now, well, not grown, but older, right? Has to go and fight Nox. Who is this? That's the bad guy's name. His name is Noxamillion. Time wizard, all this shit. Also,
Sounds
Nox
very
Million.
French.
I know.
yeah, pretty much.
Look,
So, but,
Kimmy
like-
Limon.
Here's the thing. Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
I knew a French
This-
kid named Maximilian.
This shit right here in the bottom right is the kind of things that like small details that I fucking love. He moves his sword, which is like the hand of a clock, and it literally moves like a clock face. God, it's such a little detail, but oh my God, I love it. But on the way, like, he has to go and find, like, oh, they go journeying, like, hey, what's going on with this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, yo, what's going on with my past? And this is the ultimate thing that just, like, actually made me want to, like, show this off. I wish I could put in the audio. I can't.
Well, if you had been preparing for the past 3 hours, like I was trying to do, you could have done it with the audio.
But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. One of my favorite tropes of all time is when series have weird fucking super powered sports. Like let's say like Blitzball.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about the Kabaddi anime.
Oh, Blitzball is a Final Fantasy X, everyone. Another Final Fantasy reference.
It's like other world, like, hey, there's magic in this universe, and then they think, okay, so there's magic. How does that affect everything else, like sports and shit? So what if you had an entire game that's like soccer, but where cheating is an like inherent part of the gameplay?
So soccer.
That's actually, yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
And it is a small part, like a 3-episode segment of the first season. They should bring it back in later seasons.
3 episodes is a small part.
Yeah,
it's a children's anime. There's like 70 episodes per season.
But this was probably like I didn't even want to like watch the final fights necessarily. Like this was another thing that like drew me in. So imagine Quidditch plus soccer plus I don't need fucking League of Legends maybe? I'm not even sure.
League of Legends.
You get powered up, you got to get the ball, which is actually a sheep. And it just turns into massive DBZ level attacks. Yes?
Lamb chop has... What? Wait, is a lamb a sheep?
It is a...
Oh my God, Manuel.
Are you serious?
Christ.
Are you fucking serious?
What?
God, Manuel, you're fucking
Are you serious?
A lamb is a baby sheep.
Oh, have we had this argument before?
It's not an argument.
No, me and Molly, I think we had this discussion before. Okay, not an argument.
I'm pretty sure we have when we were playing Animal Crossing. And I was like, look at a lamb. And you're like, it's not a lamb, it's a sheep. And I was like,
oh my God, Manuel, you're so fucking dumb. I can't stand it.
Callie, I'll beat you up. Shut up.
Anyway.
Is a lamb a sheep?
Is a lamb really a sheep? I didn't Google
yes, a lamb is a baby sheep, you dumbass.
I fucking can't. I can't.
Wait, so when you eat lamb chops, you're just eating like veal?
But yeah, it's baby sheep.
Yeah.
Veal is cow.
I know that. I'm not stupid.
It's baby cow.
Yeah, you're eating baby sheep.
It actually might lamb when you're eating.
I think lamb chops might
sheep.
actually not be baby sheep.
Yeah, it might just be adult sheep.
I think we don't eat sheep regardless. Definitely.
Anyway,
a first-year sheep is called a lamb. Apparently, I googled it.
It's a baby sheep. You stupid idiot.
I'll beat you up, Callie.
Again, the biggest thing I gotta say is all that. Also, Manuel, you were saying like homegirl with like her ass out. Look at this.
Look, all I'm saying is all those children's picture books where they teach you the names of animals did not work on Manuel.
You imply that Manuel read any of them.
Manuel, you do know that a puppy is a dog, right?
Read. They talk to you and go,
it's not that.
Anyway, so this is the other thing that I have to say.
A cat.
Shut up.
Because of the fact that this world has like, distinct like races, things like that. But it is so cool that anytime you look into the background, even if they're just passive characters in the crowd, they're all super distinct.
I thought for sure you were about to say because there's like distinct races and stuff. They depict racism.
No. See, here's this thing in anime where it's like if you're not a main character, they usually like don't bother putting a whole lot of,
like those pictures. Everyone has brown hair and there's the one person with blue hair, and it's like, guess who the main character is?
Mawaru Pangadrum is the perfect example of that. Mawaru Pangadrum is
they're literally like just like crossing sign figures.
It's just outlines. They didn't give any fucks, and honestly, I respected it so much. I was like, oh yeah, they know what it is. But like that's what's cool about Wakfu. is that no matter what, if you look in the background, there's like an interesting character design, and it brings up a little bit of like the this person looks cool, they must be a main character, they might be important. You don't know, but it's like in Wakfu, no, everybody looks cool. You don't know who's gonna be important. You don't know who's gonna be a villain. You don't know who's gonna have a heel turn. You don't know if Game of Soccer is gonna turn into goddamn Dragon Ball Z or like that one kickball episode from Boondocks, which is legitimately pretty much what this turns into. Just straight up soccer taken to the umpteenth level.
I mean, it is French, so of course they'd have a big soccer thing.
People, nations other than Europe celebrate soccer, right?
Well, it's everywhere
Please,
but the
you have
US.
you have 2 minutes.
Oh no, that's it. I'm done pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Well,
Just watch it. This shit's good.
Wait, who's this girl sticking in her underwear? It's Molly.
No, it's not. No. This is actually a scene from.
She's literally wearing shorts and leggings and 2 shirts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, she actually is. I just can't. I'm blind, guys.
I mean, she is pushing her boobs together. You could have pointed that out. You said this is a kid's show?
Yeah.
Molly, Callie.
I mean, look at her. They
know
literally
she-
draw her boobs being pressed together.
Yeah.
It's very
Are
French.
you telling me that
Here's the
kids wouldn't
thing.
want
Here's
to
the thing.
express
So
together?
you have anime. So here's the question I have.
Okay,
So
puppet
you have
thumbnail.
anime.
Puppet thumbnail.
You have
Get a puppet. Honestly, you can keep talking. We'll figure out what happens after 4. I mean, not keep talking forever.
Hide someone?
if-
Oh, I can. I can hide Timer Chew.
Oh, look, that's the perfect position. I didn't mean to. 3. Okay. Are you drinking? Okay, there it goes. Okay, there it goes.
Wait. I want to do the hands.
Okay, there it goes. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. That should be good. Okay.
Okay, so here's my question. So this is French, right? And then like I also
French,
like the
come
fucking
on.
Mexican dubs for like everything. Like they don't censor shit. So now, in Japan has like again also whatever. So here's my question: at what point is it that like do we have just like an inherent discomfort with the human body?
Yes,
Or, like,
you didn't
yeah.
know that? This is the first
Not
time
as
you're
much as
realizing
some
that
countries,
Americans have a discomfort with the
Not as
human
much
body.
as some countries, but way more than other countries.
But
No, I
that's
mentioned-
but like at that point, like then are we the ones who are wrong?
No.
There's no wrong and right.
I mentioned
Okay.
on the last DTL, I think, that my grandfather showed me Terminator 1 when I was a kid. And I mean, I was like 4 or 5. He showed me Terminator 1. He did not care about all the violence that was in it, all the literal people getting shot up, like blood everywhere. He stopped. He stepped in front of the screen whenever there was nudity.
I was literally about to say, so actually, generally speaking, based on like other like European or Western countries, Americans have their media has way less, way higher strictness on sexuality, but way lower strictness on violence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean,
It's also interesting because I just watched a YouTube video of I'm gonna stop with this now. A YouTube video of a historian that was talking about how like back in the day, like women's legs were very highly sexualized.
Speaking of
Well,
Molly's
yeah.
legs,
I mean,
that
lower-
goes back to like the 1950s.
But, like,
even
Breasts weren't so much. Like everyone was just wearing like corsets that was like
Yeah.
pushing up to here, you know what I mean? It wasn't necessarily like a sexual thing.
At
least that's what I was saying here. So it just shows that, like-
Manuel, you need to say what's happening this week. We have a minute 30
There you
seconds.
go.
okay. Tomorrow
Tomorrow's
is
Sunday, everybody.
Tomorrow's nothing. Sorry, I made a mistake. Tuesday's busy with Hina and Warren. There's no gaming stream on Wednesday.
Wait, is it midnight
Friday's the first DTR episode. Drink Talk Roll.
10 o'clock for us.
Pleiades will be playing. We'll be DMing. I mean, we'll be. I don't know how
you
much playing we'll do.
You better be ready for
but
some
we're gonna
weird
be.
shit.
We're definitely gonna try to get some gaming in. A lot of gaming in, and then Saturday will be DTL again, and it should be us plus Warren minus Molly, and then maybe someone else. But we'll see what happens. And then hopefully by then we'll have this all figured out about like uploading things to Google Slides or whatever. I'll just write it in Google Slides next time.
Listen, I will say this:
And yeah,
Drink
that's
Talk
everything.
Roll. If we want to do like even like a little bit of a demo, like 20 minutes, we can try StreamYard because I have the subscription anyway. You know.
Well, we'll try that anyway. Yeah, we'll try that. Well, we won't be doing this obviously because we'll have what's his face. It'll be Warren hosting or whatever. So,
Well, hold on. What I mean, if it's easier to do that way versus than like Warren having to go.
No,
through,
I
like,
mean, yeah, because I know you want to try out your little baby project, so we could probably do that.
baby
So-
project. There.
I don't mean that in a mean way. Anyways, we really have to go because I think we have 1 minute. So thank you all for
1
watching.
minute.
Thank you all for coming. Everyone, go subscribe to
Nighty night,
Chop's
keep your
YouTube
butthole
channel
tight.
tonight. Keep your butthole tight. There's
Bye.
bye. Callie's drunk. Molly's just legs are half her screen. Good night. Bye.